There's no doubt in my mind you would have put the hero point.
Twisting away.
Oh yeah,
Twisting away is
I know how I roll.
Well, look at it this way. With your hero point and with twist away,
you
you
did perfect.
succeeded on a 3.
You did on a
Yeah.
3. I'm like,
succeeded on a 3.
That's why I would have done that.
yes. And it
So,
was greatness. I mean, it really was.
so I decided to go Guardian after all.
Okay,
I missed
good.
and
Good.
my path ability that I picked for the first time is I'm going to do legendary item, and I'm going to give it intelligence next tier.
Nice.
So you can have an intelligent item to role
I
play.
will roll for you. Yeah, it'll be fun. Legendary items can be good. They can be sometimes pain in the butt, but they can be both. So, yeah, no, it's tonight, and I appreciate it, Paul. You're watching Bug.
I'm watching Bug.
We got the.
You got to let me know when I need to be here.
Well, Kim's got to get there at 6, but I don't think we're going to go at 6. I think I'm going to be here and get her down. If you're here about 7, that should be perfect.
Okay.
The party starts at 8, and they're out in Lucas, so we just got to go up a little bit to get to them.
No problem.
Oh, geez, her best friend who we're going to tonight, that was even funnier, because I went and met her for the first time last Friday. She looked at Kim at the end of it and said, "This is an amazing guy. Don't you dare lose him." That was her. I mean, she was serious, and her boss is never. This is her ex-boss who was really hard on her. Never like that. She's like, keep her. Do not. And even yesterday, she's like, quit posting stuff on Facebook about losing this other guy. You need to post about this guy that stayed with you. And it's, I love her. I told her, I said, Bree, anytime you want to come up to Ohio, we have a room ready for you. Come visit, bring your husband. It's all good. We'll have you as long as you guys want to stay.
I want to go up there and see the scout camp again.
Yeah, come on up. I mean, look.
But we can't go there unless we're part of a troop.
We're going to have, Paul, we're going to have a 3-bedroom house is what we're looking to get. The 3rd bedroom is either going to be, it's going to be a multi-purpose. It's going to be probably the office gaming room, but it's also going to have a place to sleep. So, we'll have, so you guys that want to come up and visit, you guys are welcome to, but we got to get it. I've got a couple in mind, and I'm waiting on the realtor to get back to us because these will be rent-to-own homes. Not the most fun way to start it, but I want at least to get in that way so that we can heal our credit up some. Because I don't think we're going to get healed up in time to buy one. But the houses up there range from 45 to 70,000. They're not bad price.
No, it's not bad at all.
For 3-bed, and that's what we're trying to get.
It's going to be a little loud when it's at this level. It's harder.
I'll
It's
take
harder.
it.
It's harder to for Scotty to hear what's going on for you.
There. Put that
Thank
on.
you.
Hold on. All right. It's just there for background, anyways. All right. So you guys are climbing up the mountain.
Yeah, we just fought the thing, and I think we've done 2 of the things to open the doll.
Yep, you fought the Catabolopus, or Catabolipus, as some people
Catabolipus?
call
Catabolepis works as well.
Yeah,
I
the
just
funny
thought it was
noises.
funny because it's like
them. Well, yeah, and,
we
and,
wanted to.
and you guys, and Painman, you got to meet an actual Norn. You got to meet Vigliv. Vigliv was the creator of Baba Yaga. She turned her into what she is today. With abilities. So Vigliv came out and talked to you guys.
All right. Well, you're online, but you're not answering, so I don't know what the heck's going on with you, Scotty.
So Matt's got to meet his first Norn.
Considering how beautiful she apparently used to be, Damien is wondering if that was a worthwhile transformation or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, she was. When Baba used to be just a Russian woman, she was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, beautiful young woman. But over time, because she didn't want to die, she just did different things and became an old crone. Hello, Daniel. What are you doing with it? Yes.
My phone.
What's up?
Would you like me to call it?
You happy? Oh, no. So many guys to play with. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're not going to get this in a couple months. You're going to have cold winters, and you're going to be laying in very blanketed crates.
Yeah, he's a bit too thin to enjoy the snow.
You know.
Well, the most they get, thankfully, is no more than 2 foot, which isn't bad for most of Ohio and the north. They don't get a lot of what comes off of.
I would imagine that, if I remember where it is geographically, it's probably a little bit to the south of the lake effect snow that they would get.
Lake up here, Cleveland here, Alliance is down here.
Because if I move back to South Bend Elkhart area, lake effect snow
Oh yeah,
and sleet.
absolutely.
It's been
Yes,
fun.
yeah. Elkhart is always that. Oh, and Elkhart's booming. I talked to some of my friends up there. They said job-wise, they can't get enough people to work in the RV industry. The RV industry is just killing it right now. And he works in the battery side, but he works for East Penn. And he was saying it's just unbelievable right now.
Well, I know I was talking to Lily about it, and she really likes the look of the prices of the houses up there.
They're very fair price. You wouldn't be too far to visit either. You'd be a couple hours. So, you know, and my sister lives there, so we may be coming over a few times. She lives, like I say, right up at Cassopolis and almost Michigan border. She's like a mile and a half from the border, up by Simonton Lake up there. That's where I used to go up to the lake all the time, Simonton Lake. So yeah, I mean it's a good area. There's depending on what industry you're looking at, they've got the hospitals are doing better up there. They've got a couple of the medical companies that are up there, and so you know Elkhart's really turned around. I thought it was going to go under. I mean, really, it was depressed, very depressed. But
That's good. She's been looking to start a business, and while she has a few ideas, I don't think she's settled on any particular one because she's after she sells her house, she's going to come into quite a bit of money.
that'll be good. That's a good thing, honestly.
39 to hit for all my bonuses.
Yay! So has everybody updated their Hero Lab as they should?
Yes.
Yep.
I did it this morning because I didn't know it was a thing, and I went to go check everything, and it was like, oh, I have to pull all these updates. Good thing I logged in this morning.
And I did on my iPad. It's taking me a bit on the computer. For some reason, it's taking forever. I guess they've had two. But the reason is, and it is this bad boy right here, which, by the way, I love. If you ever want to learn about these guys, this tells you everything about all the evil.
Oh, book of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they just import that one in today or something?
They did.
Yeah.
Well,
Book
it
of
was probably a few days ago.
Or 3 days
Well,
ago,
they
yeah.
got a couple prestige classes for people that want to follow demons or devils. I mean, they got a couple, and then they hit the Sakil, they hit the what else? There's a bunch of evil ones. Rakshasa, they went through the Rakshasa and their empire. I was impressed. I mean, for them, they haven't given us much on any of that stuff. So, all right. So you guys were climbing up the side of a ledge.
Yes.
It's a wide trail that ends into a ledge. Sparse scrub trees and bracken grow among the snow and ice that is gathered in natural fissures and crevices. So as you guys come up, this right here, on either side is a huge crevasse. You go down probably a good 200 feet if you fall off either side. There's a wall of ice right here that's built up. These are some of the little buildups of trees and rock areas. It looks like a little entrance here, and it looks like you guys can go that way real easily. So when Scotty gets here, then we'll be good to go. And Max, kind of the idea of this, when you guys went back to the hut with the Matryoshka dolls, the Matryoshka dolls pushed you guys onward to go into, remember that thing that was over the entrance there? You could go up into a little attic room. Well, that attic room turns out to lead you up into this area. It led you up into kind of a sylvan area that has a cold feel to it, but the water bubbling up under the waterfall is hot. So the water coming over the waterfall is just above ice cold. And it comes down, hits where that Catabolepus was, and that's all warm spring bubbling up. So between the two, it was kind of a hot-cold situation. There's Rem. She's like that. Let's see what she got. She got
Go.
magic. Yep. God, that's greatness. All right, so lightning bow. That. In play.
It's funny.
Where is the master?
It doesn't fuss at me when I equip the shield, even though I'm wielding a two-handed weapon.
Ah.
Because isn't it floating?
Well, it has that ability, but I guess it's
Did it take away your two-handed bonuses? Because it might be, because isn't your primary weapon a katana?
Yeah, but he still has it says it's welding it both-handed.
I am.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, what is a large katana? So I can't weld it in one hand.
Fair enough.
Unless he was a large
Yeah.
creature.
I forget you managed to steal, or not steal, but you have Sephiroth's sword, basically.
Yes.
More or less. That's basically what it is.
Well, and I think at the time, honestly, I think Brian just wasn't. Brian was there with it, but I just don't think he was paying as much attention to it as he should have. Because he could have done a lot of what you've done. Had he just thrown a little more in there. It's not nothing negative. I think he just had a lot on his mind at the time. So
Yeah. Well, I think we should start. I don't have a sheet though.
41. My armor class with all my stuff.
Awesome.
41. If I have my iron skin on, I'm at 42. I'm hasted, I'm 43.
That's only
Almost up there with Rax is 45.
It's only if I have my shield up and I have iron skin on and haste.
See, right after we release Baba, we can go back and kill him.
Because reasons.
No, because if we face him, he'll upgrade him to make him mythic.
That's cool. If we slay a mythic dragon, we might go up a mythic tier.
Mm-hmm.
you might.
And we've only got one module left, so we gotta get all those mythic tiers in as we can.
What you're gonna run into.
Yeah, but then there's nothing to do with his character once we finish this module. They go to retirement.
There's
No.
plenty to do.
No, there's always after.
There's
It depends on what you want to do after.
yeah,
I want to get to mythic tier 10. If we don't do that by the end of this module, that's what I want to do.
I have
yeah,
goals.
there are rules for going
I have
above
goals with
20th
my
level.
character that have nothing to
Fan-made
do
ones
with
that look
this.
more like the epic level handbook.
Yeah, I
Is
think I've seen those. Yeah, I think it's like a yeah.
It's just called like Epic Pathfinder. I think there's a version 1.6 or something.
Yeah.
It looks really good, or at least as far as like fan-made things go.
Well, I've run the levels to where you guys can go up to 30 if I want to. I've got the experience charts and everything like that. So.
Obviously,
But
we
it-
can't do that
but either-
with Pathfinder though.
But
But
either,
no.
way,
Hero
if we,
Lab.
but either way, if Rick A wanted to
come.
do something a little
You
bit
can set it
different,
to
and
be
B we
above
wanted to
level
go back
20.
to our characters, we could always do like a
You just
King
can't do
Maker type,
20
type
and
of
one
thing
more
where
to
we
what
build
class.
an empire.
Exactly. There's
Gotcha.
a lot you can do.
Yeah. So
I built
It'll
Andros
give him
as
this
a 20th
chance to
level
run
fighter,
some-
20th level
we'll give him
wizard,
this chance
20th
to
level
put in
cadet.
all that experience from watching Game of Thrones on us.
You know.
Well, you know what happens when you go with more than level 20 with multiple classes? Your base attack bonus is stacked.
Ooh, gross.
Hmm?
It's super powerful.
Yeah, well, he was getting like plus 60 something on his first attack.
I've always felt that there should be like automatic level-based bonuses to AC as well, especially in any epic campaign.
Well, I think
Because there does get to a point where armor class is basically useless, especially if the attack bonuses go up like that at epic level.
Yeah, it becomes impossible to have an armor class that anyone will ever miss.
I hope eventually they get things because again, that was the one thing I liked about D&D, and they do have a third-party thing that you can use. You're right, that is like the one they had in 3.5 where you can go up beyond 20th level.
Well, Hero Lab has it built in. It knows the experiences that it knows the progressions
Well,
you just can't go above 20 in a single class.
in a single class. But if you multi-class,
But you multi-class is what you do.
yeah, then it's like 21st level is
Yep.
you're going to use a different class.
Yeah, that's fine.
there are like core rules as far as going above 20th level, but it's very, very basic. It's like, I mean, you still
They
gain like
didn't
kick
expect
dice-based
most
stuff.
people to. They
Yeah.
expect you to go back and redo, which
I think it's just there as a holdover just until they decide if they want to do that.
how'd they do one like 3.5 did? Because 3.5 did a great epic level.
Yeah, the epic level
book.
handbook in 3.5 was
That
pretty good.
really good, and
Yeah,
the feats
pretty
and everything else.
I've always felt it was kind of a mixed bag because the thing a lot of people had problems with was like the epic casting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it definitely got a little game breaking.
And even without that, just the automatic just going up and getting like higher level spell slots. I mean, you could kind of get to that point just with like meta magic feats and normal spells also.
Oh yeah,
So it is a lot better though.
they've progressed. I mean,
I loved the holy aura, the cleric feat, where if like the undead were significantly lower than enough, they just instantly turn to dust when they get near you.
well, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, and that's the whole thing they say about
Like
and that's why the mythic.
Or it would
Dust.
The one thing they've done with mythic, and it's great because it can be at lower levels even. you literally wade through normal creatures. I mean,
We just walk through it, and they all just.
yeah, I mean it's they can fight you, but their chance of killing you is like non-existent.
Yeah.
Now the one thing when you face mythics, mythics can kill you.
Yep.
They forego any of your mythic abilities. That is the one thing that is. So in fighting them, you're thinking, great, I'm going to face them and I'm going to go up more tiers. But yeah, it's a lot easier for them to cut you
Yeah,
down.
it is. Especially if they've got more mythic tiers than you do.
Yes, and that's always the challenge.
Probably
Is
didn't kill Rasputin because he was mythic. In the time.
oh yeah,
But next time we fight him, we're also mythic.
that's right.
Well,
Rest-
no, the reason we didn't kill him is because that spell I cast at him didn't connect to him. I should have done a true strike at him.
Well, I have a
on
sneaking
myself.
suspicion he was probably high enough tier that we couldn't kill him.
he was
would
like,
just get
I think
away.
he was up a few
Even tier
tiers.
1.
Yeah.
Still hard to kill.
Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to kill him.
You would have made his life miserable like you did. You made his life miserable hitting him with stone pitches. That was great.
We could have
Stone
figured
bench
something out
way
if we had
up.
stuck
Stone
around,
bench
I think.
way
I'm
up.
pretty confident of that. But
Oh
I
my god, that was so
honestly
funny.
think that he's just planning to. I think he's rejoined his sister. Is basically
Yeah, so
what
now
I'm
he's
saying.
just in the encounter with her whenever we encounter her.
Depends on where you guys sent him. He had to recover, so he's recovering while you guys are moving forward.
All right, so we got to go up this cliff.
All right.
You want to proceed with or without?
Scotty is having technical difficulties.
I texted him. I got no response.
We'll
He's
just
online,
we'll
but
just
he's not
end the scene
answering
until
Skype.
we
Well,
get in.
then text him and say at least send your character over so you can run him until he gets his technical difficulties.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he doesn't respond to the "Yo, are you there?"
Odds are he's not going to respond.
Oh,
to
here it is. He finally responded. Almost.
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 What is almost?
Well, I said,
Are you there?
well, I said, "Yo,
Almost?
you ready?"
Oh, okay. I'm like, are you there? Almost.
I'm
So where
almost
are you?
here.
Are you in the ethereal
thing.
plane? Or are you in the
we
astral
only
plane?
play at the same time, so I'm kind of surprised he's not ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like,
my
and
Lord.
he's in the Eastern time zone.
Yeah. I mean, he's ahead of
So,
us.
so
He's
it's
11.
11:26
He's
there.
moving there, you know?
I got nothing.
Yeah, I
We play
know.
at the same time every
Oh.
other week.
Well, see, for me, then I'm going to have to adjust because if we do 10 there, I'm going to be 9. So I'm gonna have
No,
to get
you're going to be 11.
Oh, that's right, 11. I
You're
get
going to
an
be
hour
you're going
after.
to be
That's right.
later.
I'll be late.
So if you want to start at 10 your time, we have to start at 9.
Yeah. See,
And it's like,
that's-
oh, that's early for us.
Yeah. For everybody. All right. So you guys have come up there. You guys can go either direction depending on what you want to do, or you can explore around in some of those areas. You guys are looking for. You guys remember what you're looking for out of what?
I don't know. Let me look at my journal.
Big
I need to create a new one
gave
anyhow.
you-
Dad wrote it down.
He gave you the string of her life, and you guys tied it and took that and put it into, and one of the Matrushkas fell away. So the next one's
Now we're looking for her power.
yes.
And I think it has to do with some. I think you said something about a crown we have to find.
Possible. You got. They were very. Vigliv was not very helpful in telling you answers, but she said she may appear as it goes along to help you. It's kind of like she guided Baba Yaga.
So that's all I know is we have to find her power. And I think if we find her power, we break open the next level of the doll.
Sounds good to me.
And I basically gave you longbow weapon proficiency, and I gave you weapon focus for longbow and improved initiative. And so that you could use your longbow, and it was like plus 21.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did all that.
Yeah, see? But when you gave it to me, your lightning bow wasn't plus 21.
No, it wasn't because I did all my stuff. I hadn't upgraded myself.
Yeah.
I did that last night.
And I go, yeah. Because,
All right.
If anyone's wondering, I'm ordering pizza now.
All right, cool.
Pizza's good. Pizza's yum.
All right, so we need to sit there and go up and search these.
My plan is
I think we should get
parts out of 30 billion parts complete.
let's get Scotty killed and let's let him fly up there.
Oh my Lord.
Your angelic aspect last how
No, it's out. It's been minutes, and I don't have any till we rest.
long? Okay, so you can't fly.
No, I cannot.
Scotty can fly. Let me see, what did I bring spell wise that might help the party?
I do have an edit button. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Never mind, Dad. I take it all back. I can't edit my existing item.
Oh, all right, cool.
Forgot to add a folder.
I don't have anything memorized today that helps me fly. So if we want to go up,
we haven't rested since we leveled up, so you don't even
Right.
have your 8th level spells.
yeah,
We do have our mythic abilities, though, right? Like that came in right as we got it.
Yep.
Okay.
That you have. That you didn't train for. It was like a moment. So always good to have those kind of moments.
Not an intelligent weapon yet. Next time I go up in a mythic tier, it will be.
All right.
wait. Your steeds can fly now, can't they?
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Why don't you just get on your steeds?
If you have 10 minutes for me to cast it, I can do that.
You can try to. You're kind of standing right there, so depends on whether you want to
So you went
chance that
Hierophant.
nothing's going to come
You
along.
went Archmage, you went Trickster, I went Guardian, Remley went Champion.
Yep.
Scotty, what mythic tier did you go?
He's
Scotty, you still doing something?
crazy.
Oh, I'm not plugged in yet. Can you plug me in?
You're not plugged in. Oh my god.
Well,
We're just having technical fun here.
it's just power.
Yeah.
I'm just looking and I go, oh yeah, that's right. I'm not
I
plugged
have
in.
no power. Ah.
Well, it's just his battery's draining, and he's like, whoa.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
I got battery. It's like the fact that it's like, what? I can't last the
pull out
whole
my-
session.
I will put out my Rod of Extend spell and create a.
Metamatic feats are back.
And I'll cast Communal Phantom Steed and get us some steeds.
All right, so you're beginning your cast. Okay.
I'll point out once again, if not for you all, I would have a steed.
Just try and get a nightmare.
No, your steed would have died in the camp. It would have sit there and got shot down.
Oh, it's just the stupid the stone dragon
Yes,
things.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to complain about that.
You will
Every
be right.
time we mount up on anything.
You know what? We're gonna sit there and do a interplanetary teleportation, put you back there, and leave you there.
No, you're not. 'Cause I am way too useful. A, I'm way too useful.
Oh
and
my
B,
God.
No,
you don't know
no.
what else.
This is when we go back to fight Rex, and after we defeat him, we're just gonna leave you there. When we go back to Galarian, you say he's so in love with his mount. We're just gonna leave you here where they are.
Well, here's the
Assuming
problem
they're
with
still
that.
alive.
And you know what I'll do? I'll just plane shift back.
He'll be talking.
And
He'll be
plane
talking
shift
a lot
back
to
and
his
there's
god.
statue.
See, you hang out there for a while because
Not
you're not
happy.
the most powerful person on that planet. You create an empire.
He doesn't
and
understand. Just because you plane shift doesn't mean you sit there and come back to a different planet.
Any that he managed to
Does
conquer
not.
at that time.
You're gonna stick.
And then open a
You're
portal
gonna
and
come
then
back
send them
in
all
3
back.
axis. Not coming back to Galarian.
Yeah. You're like, wait a minute, where am I? Over here.
Oh, he's breaking out the paper.
Yeah, I didn't have that when I was playing you last week.
Yeah, I can plane shift.
Plane shift
It's
doesn't.
like casting plane shift.
Yeah, but plane shift, you don't understand. Plane shift takes you to sit there and you go to the material plane. Well, you're on the material plane.
So
And
do me,
you're gonna
do
plane
me a
shift where?
favor.
Back to the material plane. So you're
Right.
staying on 3 axis.
Josh, write me out a list with everybody's name and have them do perception checks because we need those constantly up as a passive. Those will be the passive perception checks,
All right.
as I call
Oh,
them.
you're gonna like my new perception.
Well, you're not gonna like mine. My passive perception is 9.
Nice. We like it.
Is it passive?
Yeah, that's just assuming that's if you roll a 10, right? It's
Alright.
passive.
You want passive perception?
Oh, what's the difference? Oh, a dice tower. I'm not counting any rolls in front of the dice tower.
There you go. You need a dice tower.
I'm using my dice tower to sit there and prop up.
All right, so Rimley's
It was the
perception.
same anyway.
No, 9's not horrendous.
But I rolled the 9 before.
Oh.
It was like,
We're rolling for passive?
what's
No.
the difference between regular and
Or you want an
advanced?
active?
A passive,
A
is,
passive-
no, passive is just if you roll a
It's-
10.
Passive is up all the time.
Yeah, my passive
So-
perception is 25.
Okay. So that's basically if you're not telling me I'm making a perception check. If you want to make a perception check, then you can roll an active, which means it can be a better roll. If
It could also be a worse roll.
It could be a worse roll. That's right.
So I still don't understand. So passive is just.
Passive is think
Take your,
about
take
if
your
you're
plus on
walking
your
down,
perception,
if you're taking a
and
walk,
add 10 to it.
Oh,
That's your
yeah.
passive.
Okay,
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passive is you did this.
Okay,
Yeah.
28.
Remy's is a 26.
Payment.
After all this time, you don't know payment.
I'm awful with names.
Well, no, you gotta remember Max has had a couple other characters.
You must
So
have you must have
Brother
a
Stan.
I've only been around for Payman though,
yes,
so
Payman's-
I should remember that.
Because,
anyway.
because
Payman-
wisdom is perception is a wisdom based skill, isn't it?
His was
Yeah,
yours
that's
was
a
real.
lot.
Yeah,
I take
his
breaks
was Orin.
whenever I can.
Orin.
What do I have for
I
ranks
take
in
ranks
perception?
all the time.
Okay.
I forget
So you
what
said
Scott's is.
yours
Scott's,
was-
I have 5. I have 5 ranks in perception.
Mine is 9.
give Scott a 22 because we don't know what his perception is. I'll give him a 12.
He's
plus 10.
here. He's just not here.
We'll call it 22. If he comes back and is better, we can scratch it.
What's Kal-El's? And
That's what I
Orin?
was saying. Cal
You
is
said
20.
yours is
You said
25.
Mine is 25.
Yep, Cal-L's 22.
Who's gonna
Because I don't
use
think his was real high. It was there, but it wasn't real high.
It
Yeah.
certainly beats the heck out of mine.
I'll also make a category.
What about Remley?
Rem's a 26.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a lot of my
Rem's
skill
got a
ranks in
plus 16
spellcraft.
in perception.
Would not heal.
No,
Yeah.
I have 1 rank in heal. Why? Because I heal with spells. I don't heal with a skill check.
Heal me. Heal me.
I never use the heal skill check. After I passed first level, I've never used it.
Nope. It's kind of a dumb skill.
The only reason I have 1 rank in it is because it's a class skill, and I need the +3 bonus. If I don't put any ranks in it, I don't get the +3 bonus.
No, there you go. You need that +3 bonus.
Hey, that's what all my crafting skills. I have 1 so that I get +8. I get +1 on diplomacy. I use 1 rank in diplomacy, so I get +9.
No, plus
I'm like,
9.
I'm not always going to be around these guys,
No, you aren't.
so I
You
need to
need
have some
something.
kind
You gotta
of
have
diplomacy
something.
skill.
Hey, I get a +16.
You're not around Payman's gift of gab, so
Yes, well,
and that's
charisma is
horrible.
not my main stat.
It's not my main stat. It's my secondary stat. All
It's not even
charisma.
charisma is not even my secondary stat. I just have wisdom. Everything else is pretty much spread out.
All right. So what's the highest perception in the group?
That would be Payman.
Payne's 28.
Okay.
Damien fail.
But yours is lower than 9.
Yes.
Gross.
Because he's, you know that old chestnut about guys thinking about sex every 6 seconds? He really is thinking about sex every 6 seconds, and that's why he's not paying
His
attention to what's
perception
going on.
is it a
Cal-El
female?
feels a
No,
rush
I'm not
of
interested.
wind.
Oh, hi.
I get a
As
+20 bonus if it has
These
boobs.
seemingly come through. It looks like an open cliff area, but when they come through, it's like they meld out of it.
Are they devils?
Yes.
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
Got this on lock.
So, if you guys got knowledge planes, you guys can see if you know what the heck they are.
I
It
have
looks
knowledge
demonic. I know
I have
it'll be
knowledge
dead in a few
religion.
moments.
Okay, you can try knowledge religion.
20.
You think that maybe they're horned devils? but
Oh.
you're not for
Who
sure.
has knowledge plans? Does someone else have knowledge plans? I have a +4.
Dad
I have a
does.
+8.
Yeah, I'll
I have it,
assist.
but I'll only roll.
Remley.
I have it, but I'll
I'm
only
gonna
roll
roll a
with
7.
5.
I only rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough to assist.
Yep, 10's enough to assist.
You just need to roll a 10 to give him a +2.
Knowledge planes. Remy's got it 2. She gets a 15, so that'll give you another 2.
So +4 to whatever you roll, Dad.
So 21. Not much better than your 20.
They are horned devils, and you're going to at least need silver to touch them. as a weapon.
Or
Or
a smitey.
yes. So Scotty, because his perception was what?
22 is what you
They
said.
have a 32 and 31 stealth. They flew out of that illusion.
So nobody noticed them.
Yep, they get around. I'm in front.
Yeah, it's you're guessing it's a permanent illusion from how they came through it because it doesn't change.
Oh wait, I'm in front, but I don't have any of my defense buffs up, so my AC is only 25.
The 2 hits on Scotty.
You get the buff.
You can see
16.
they're
Yeah.
swinging this
Oh,
chain.
that's not including me holding my shield.
They're swinging that
Yeah.
chain that's in the one's hands around. It's a spiked chain.
Yeah.
And you can feel the unholiness coming off of it like no tomorrow.
Also, magic circle against law. So you
They're
still have
doubles.
that out. You have to hit.
Oh, hold on, I'm lawful.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that just means I get bonuses against you.
All right.
Oh, no.
So unfortunately, Scotty gets a critical on him.
Well, do you have to roll to make it not a critical?
Does he have
Percentile.
that critical? Yes. Roll the percentile. What's the percentile?
75% is not a critical.
All right. So I'm gonna say high for being critical. Yep. 78. It is a critical.
Okay.
No, high would have been. Okay, you would have said. Okay, so
Below that would have been
1
not
to
critical.
75 is not a crit higher than.
Okay.
a
Well, hold on. So, going forward, I need to
Okay.
get a chance before someone attacks someone adjacent to me because I have sudden block, where I can make you roll
Okay.
twice and take the lower result, and
All right.
Scotty gets a +1 on his AC.
The next one I'll let you.
That's fine.
swing that
We've
one
already
in.
resolved the attack. So
Double
we'll let it go.
damage and a free attack against an adjacent foe. So he gets the times. What's the times on this chain? The chain is only +2, fortunately, but it's 2d6 plus 16 plus stun plus 2d6 versus good. So I'll do the 2d6 first plus 16. So he does 23 times 3.
69.
Yeah, he does 69 points of damage on that.
Gross.
So write down 69 for Scotty on that.
All right.
Now he'll take the 2d6 for the evil.
Holy.
So only 3 points for the evil.
So
That's
72.
72.
72 to Scotty.
And make me a saving throw against for stunning thing. Make me a fortitude save.
You rolled a 9 on the die.
He's got like plus 16 or better, so it
Okay,
would be
so
like
he'll
20,
make
20.
he won't be stunned by it.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
All right,
and
so now let's see. He gets
he gets another attack because he.
yeah, he gets another attack to an adjacent. So I guess that's you who's is the next one. Yeah, because you're the adjacent foe.
block.
All right.
Lower the two rolls.
Okay, so we'll roll both.
He's
of
probably
them.
still gonna hit.
Yeah, 5 probably may not. It's a 31. Is it
No,
31?
that'll hit
31 hits you.
because I don't have any of my buffs on.
Ah, you have none of your buffs. All right,
Right,
so
only
he
25.
does 25 points to you from the chain.
You got 72 points of damage.
and 6 from the unholy. So
So
31.
31. Okay. But even though I didn't get a hit, I get to return strike.
All right, good stuff. That's all right. I'll take that.
How much damage?
72.
Yeah, you got 2 horned devils in front of you and
30,
Lothar.
39.
Horned devils.
39. Yep.
39 will hit.
They flew through what looks to be the area that was wide open. That now your wizard type, your enchanter is going. Gee, that might be a permanent illusion.
Dude, nobody's got true seeing on.
40
Hey, do
points
you want
of
to pay
damage.
me money for
40
that?
points
I'll
of
gladly
damage?
get
40
it.
points of damage.
Okay. All right.
Now,
How much
I
does it
haven't
cost to
activated.
permanent
I haven't
your-
activated
your
Smite
piercing?
yet,
Okay.
but I do have a
can't.
cold
You
iron.
can't permanent
Cold
piercing?
iron sword.
I thought you could.
Cold iron.
See
Cold iron's
invisibility,
mostly for
yes.
Fey,
I
though.
have
not
it.
There's
for-
2 VRs.
But not
There's a
through
first
seeing.
VR against good, which you're good.
I have Holy Aura, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
you're
I
good.
overcome that.
But then the silver also takes
No.
it down.
Okay,
So
so he is gonna get the silver. But he's not gonna get the good.
yeah. So he's back 10 of that.
All right, and then I took
All right.
31.
All right, so the second one. Now you use the block on that one. You're not allowed to use. Are you allowed to use the block again? I don't think you are.
No, once
twice
per round.
All right,
Once
so
per round.
then this one will be on you that he's going. The second one, the one that doesn't have the thing in the stand, because the other one could get to Scotty. The other one's blocked, so he really wouldn't be able to the chain. That's a 41, 41, and what else? 41, 32, and then the other one won't hit. So he just hits you twice.
They get multiple attacks after taking a move.
Yeah, no, actually they don't. I'm sorry.
I'm like, they took a move. They don't get a full attack.
All right.
They just
Because
showed
I
up
rolled
right
the one
next
on
to us.
Scotty. You're right. That's a 41 on you.
It's all
So
hit.
So Scotty got 72 from one attack?
Yeah, because it crit.
let's see.
Okay.
It crit at a ×3.
Yeah, just checking. It's fine.
What mine did?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that swung at you crit you with this chain.
And he rolled a 48 to overcome your fortification. Or a 78. excuse me.
78.
Okay.
There was a 75% chance it wouldn't have been a crit, and
Yep.
25% chance that it was, and he rolled the 25% chance that it was.
Bastard. He's going down.
See who gets a sunblock next time. They're laughing at our pain.
No, I'm laughing at what just
36.
someone I knew.
So he used a vital strike on you and does 36 to you.
36. Got it.
That's the thing that if they use that, that's a one-time around. But I kind of like it.
Sure.
Roll your damage dice twice, add them together, and then you do, and then add your bonuses in. You don't get to double your strength or anything like that, but
No, it's not quite as good as a crit.
no, but it's pretty darn good. I'm sitting there going,
Close.
Remember, you can
Yeah,
always use
I
the
mean-
power to add a d6 to the
Yeah,
roll
I mean
if
you
need
can do
to.
that and move. So
yep.
I have 2 points of legendary power.
Kind of
in addition.
remind
All right.
him when he makes a will save.
So
to spend a
now
mythic
we
point.
are at initiative.
Okay, so now we need to roll an initiative.
So now we know.
So
before we do the
did I
initiative-
finish
before
casting
we
or am I
do
still
the
casting?
You're
initiative-
still casting. You're doing your woobly,
Okay.
and they're not.
Hold
It
on.
doesn't look like anything's attacking you, so you can still do your woobly 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 if
Tell
you
what
want.
Payman's doing.
Or you can drop
Penguin,
it.
What the
Penguin's
fuck?
doing a thing before we roll initiative.
All
I
right.
think I might do.
What,
how many
Scott?
powers do we have?
Oh, Max
Go
was
5.
saying something.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
I think I might do a surprise strike
Ooh,
What the heck?
I like the surprise strike. This could be
With
interesting.
your bow?
with my bow.
Oh yeah, it's good. Basically means that as an immediate action, he gets to take a sneak attack.
And your target is flat-footed.
Yep.
And I
Use
add my
precision damage.
gear to the attack roll.
So which one are you gonna go after first?
This one is injured, but the other one is not.
I'll go for the uninjured one. 2 injured ones would be better.
And because it's engaged.
You're gonna use brilliant
Well,
energy or shot?
he's
Wife
using
is
he's
very
using
happy.
sudden strike. He gets a sneak attack bonus regardless.
He gets
Yeah,
the-
the target is flat-footed.
Yeah, he gets it regardless.
How are we gonna have fun with this one?
Yep, mythic characters.
Come on, Max.
That's a.
Darn, 18 is not in the crit range of a bow. Darn it.
It is in the crit range of
Depending
the
on the bow.
I know, but not his lightning bow. I don't think so.
Oh,
No, it's a 19 to 20.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You
Oh, man.
off by 1. You almost crit. It doesn't matter.
no.
You know why? Because you don't
Oh, yeah.
multiply your precision damage, and that's where you get most
That's
of
right.
your damage from, anyways.
The precision.
Yeah,
So
critting is a huge deal for me.
that is a.
It's-
39, 40.
40 will hit. Absolutely. Devils are hard to hit, but a 40 will absolutely hit most devils.
Look at you rolling good numbers now.
I know, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately, he's not good, and he's not shooting silver.
Yeah, which is 20 reducted. But that's all right. He might do some massive damage. You never know.
Oh, I'm going to do damage.
It is painful.
It's me.
He
Now,
hits
if
him.
I had my
Ooh,
angelic
and
aura
you
up,
hit him in the stomach, too. You're like,
if I had my angelic aura up, I
They're
would
horn
get
devils.
him.
I'm sure we can handle it.
Yeah.
Even at low power.
Then basically we're in magic circle against evil if I had
Where's
my
your
aura
D6s?
up.
If a magic circle against law against the
I
devil
need
is
to
just
borrow
as good.
some D6s.
Yeah, but it
So-
doesn't make it. It's not overcome by chaos. It's overcome by good.
fortunately, your bow
So
does
you still
good
overcome
things.
it. All weapons inside your thing are treated as chaotic weapons, basically.
So what did you roll for Scott's roll for his save for the stun?
I don't know, Scott. What's your bonus on
What's
your fortitude?
bonus on your fortitude?
16.
Yeah,
Ah!
and I rolled mine the same, 16. It's like he rolled a 9 plus 16 is 25.
We're bracing good fortitude save.
He is stunned for 3 rounds. 27. You can come here and take a look. It says the 27 right here if you want to look.
I believe
So
you.
who's done for 3 rounds?
Scotty.
So 27 fort is what the chain does.
That's okay. He won't be stunned.
No, you'll take care of him, Jeremy.
I'll just heal him.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Oh yeah,
You will
he's
heal
stunned,
and
not
remove
paralyzed.
all issues from
Purified body gets rid of paralyzed. I have
But
that.
now
I have that too.
my mercy gets rid of paralysis.
Here you go. It's always
So if I get paralyzed, I can cure my own.
That's the
paralyzed-
thing about being
paralyzed.
mythics is it helps you to not die. Now, mind you, this ability, you can do that because these guys are not a mythic, unfortunately. Don't think there's certain things. Well, his heal work no matter what.
Oh,
All right.
Could
Hey,
always use
Janet, where are
he
you?
could always use his mythic surge
Okay.
with the
All right, you
Legos.
came with the Legos. Okay.
You could've-
Yeah,
Quiet.
if you want to use a surge to sit there and save to make your save, you can.
I would.
You would
It's done for 3 rounds, and it specifically says you are allowed to do it after the results of
Yes,
the lower.
It's
Just
you can,
immediate
you
action.
can use and you burn a mythic surge, but it's the time to do it because being stunned with a horned devil,
You just don't
slapping you.
don't roll a 1 and you're good.
well, no, didn't you
On a
roll a
D6.
26?
No, he rolled
It
a 25.
takes,
9 plus
45.
16 is
So,
25.
so don't
You
roll
roll-
a
Do
one.
I have to reroll or
You, no, you roll a
add to that?
d6.
You
roll
add a D6
you
to
add
your
a
to your
D6,
20
so
to
roll
your
a d6.
to your save.
So don't roll a 1.
As long as it's not a 1, you're fine.
It takes 45.
Five.
points.
Five.
Yeah, you're fine.
So you're not stunned.
Yeah, I
You
get
can have
45 points.
25. Okay, so
45.
it takes
45.
Oh, 45. Nice.
So 25.
25 points. That's beautiful.
If I had my buffs up, these things would be dead already.
Now, are you including? Did you add lightning to it or not?
Yes.
Okay.
But I
All right.
rolled really badly.
No
on my
problem.
lightning damage.
Because fortunately, it is the one thing that affects the devil.
Yeah, they've got like they got,
They got
resistance to-
major energy resistance, except lightning.
Well, of that damage, 12 of it was from lightning damage.
That's fine. It takes the full 12. It's the one. It's the one energy form that affects devils.
Oh man, I need my 8th level spell.
All right.
You know what my 8th level spell is?
Mm.
All
Storm
right. So now,
Storm bolts.
now everybody
Oh, wow.
roll your initiative. I do
15
believe
D8.
if you want to put a mythic surge, you can do that on initiative
It
as
says
well.
any D20 roll. Yeah.
Any
Yes.
D20 roll, you put mythic surge. So if you want to be way up at the top of the order,
and you
No.
get to do it after you roll the dice.
that's right. So roll your dice. You don't like your result, you can bump yourself. Just keep track. I think you guys get 5 surges a day. If I'm
I get
correct.
7
Yeah.
You get 7.
because I burned something to give me 2 extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smart man.
Well,
Remember that,
I
Mine's
didn't
20.
take a mythic feat.
right?
Instead, I burned
Cal,
I want to
extra
say
mythic
Cal got a
power.
24.
Getting that shot, it was a better use.
24 for Cal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I'm holding on to my.
I got a 22.
All right. 22 for Painvin. All right.
22 for me.
And a 20,
22 for. So who's got
You
the
have a
better
higher
dex?
Painvin has a higher
Yeah, of
dex.
course he does.
and then 20 for Rothar.
You're not
20
really,
for
you're not really
Rothar,
asking
okay.
whether or not the rogue has a higher dex than the
What about
cleric.
Kal-El and Remily?
Remley's 30.
Cal, what's your initiative?
Cal is 24.
24.
And Damien, what's yours?
21.
21.
We're all
So
looking
you go
pretty good.
Except for me.
All right. So.
I'm at the bottom. With a 13, I'm at the bottom.
All right.
At second level,
I rolled a
at
16.
second tier,
Yeah.
you get amazing initiative.
Yeah, you get to roll twice and take the better result.
No,
It also gives you a bonus, I believe.
amazing initiative. At second tier, you gain initiative checks equal to your mythic tier. So then you get +2 because of your tier, and you can also take mythic initiative as a mythic feat.
How many mythic feats do we get over the course of the 10?
You get like 1 every 2 levels, starting at 1.
One every
Okay.
2 tiers.
So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9.
Yeah.
I think
Let's
so.
see. First one I took Mythic
Don't worry
Spell
about
Focus Enchantment. Next one will be Mythic Paragon. And then Improved Initiative Mythic.
Yeah, if you have
It'll have to be 5th tier.
if you have improved mythic improved initiative, you gain your tier again. So at second tier you gain your tier, and in mythic improved initiative you gain your tier again. So you get basically twice your tier on your initiative rolls, which means when you get up to tier 10, you get a +20 on your initiative roll,
Plus whatever you normally
plus whatever you would normally get based on anything else.
I'm sure that I think there's
Well,
an
you get at
ability
least
somewhere.
+4 because you got to have improved initiative to take a mythic.
All right.
initiative.
So is anybody using anything to see past the illusion?
I think that would require true seeing, of which no.
Either that or you could try and dispel the
Friends of
illusion.
Scott's wearing his normal
Yeah.
things he's wearing.
Yep.
All right, so Scott,
I am.
you see flying above what looks to be this ice wall 2 ice devils.
Well, wait. If he was already wearing that, wouldn't he have foreseen these things swoop in?
Not because they're stealth.
Oh, fair
He
enough.
would have, and these
Fair
guys
enough.
just came up. This is their action to go up in the air.
Fair
These
enough.
two.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, he does see other
Somebody
things
out
too.
stealthing me. I am personally offended. They must die a horrible death.
Well, they're not.
Nobody out stealths Spainman.
I hate to break it to you, but they're not on their home plane. So the best we can do is banish them.
Yeah.
We can't kill them on this plane.
Nope.
I'm thinking long term.
I will chase them
These-
back to their home plane.
These
Kill him
guys
again.
You got to remember
running this way
who I am and what my mission in life is.
looks like what looks to be bony-looking devils
Oh,
with
boy.
tails.
Bone devils.
Yeah.
Hey,
basically.
Dad, you remember
mean,
Bone Devils?
Yeah, it's not too many.
Yeah.
Most of you guys at this level, I'm not even going to worry whether you know what they are.
They didn't.
You kind of.
Yeah, in my module, they didn't just fight a Bone Devil. They fought the Bone Devil.
The Bone Devil.
Oh, the original bone.
Yeah, they fought Ocellus.
No, we defeated Osel.
Yeah.
So it
They
looks
banished
like.
him for 100 years.
So you guys are wholly are happy because now you got like 8 targets that are devils.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Oh,
like,
I'm
woo!
ecstatic. The only way I'd be in better shape is if I had all my buffs up.
Yep. All right.
Which you have to sit there and cast defensively.
So that goes to.
Well, I can't even, like, I'm out of spells.
Now the ones, the
Oh.
bones ones, it's not their round. That's just where they are.
Gotcha.
Okay. And Scotty's telling you this because he can see through the illusion.
How many smites do I have left?
Otherwise, it looks like an open cliff. All right. So Remily. God, what is Remily?
Oh, gross. I only have 3 smites left.
Remily's
Yeah.
going to use her bow and arrow, I think. Because the best thing she can use is she's going to use the lightning effect on
Dang it, Baba. Why didn't you let us rest after fighting Rasputin?
Baba doesn't do such things. Baba wants you to help her.
Well, we can't help her if we all die.
That's true.
Yeah, eventually
Alright.
we're gonna have to slow down and have a chat with her about recovering spells.
Firing at the horn devil.
Say, hey, we want to get out of
That's
this.
wounded. Oh,
We
nice.
want to get out of the Miriyashka
God.
Dials. We want to dispel the
39
the
hits.
enchantment on us. How about letting us
35
rest so we can
hits.
succeed at the mission that you want
Two
us
of
to
them.
succeed in?
Yes. Well, you know, she kind of fears you, but it's all.
What do you mean? They're just these piddly little devils. What do you need rest for? I could kill these all myself if I was freed.
Please. So
But you're not.
122, and she is using silver arrows because she does have them. So 24 and 22.
Is Remley good?
Yeah, she's 46, so she's got the good and she's got the silver arrows.
Nice.
So she did the 46 points of damage, which the horn devil takes all.
So
of it.
does DR good is that just overcome by a good
Yes,
player?
by a good alignment.
Okay, I thought
Yep.
you had to be wielding a good aligned weapon.
No, you just have to be good. Now you could use a good aligned weapon to
Yeah, like
overcome
if a neutral person
Yeah.
swung at them wielding
with
a
a
good
holy
aligned
weapon or
weapon.
good aligned weapon. Yes, that would do it.
Well,
Otherwise,
you don't
they're
want to wield a
aligned.
holy weapon because you get a negative level for not being good.
I think you have to bypass it with a holy weapon. I don't think just being good bypasses good damage
Let's see.
reduction.
Stop handing the DM spears.
You have good damage reduction against all except good attacks, meaning anybody of good alignment.
Yeah. See?
So you're fortunate. Fortunately, you're wrong on this,
That happens.
which is okay. I don't mind you being wrong in the party's favor when it's needed. Because the right time hurts them. You're like, dang, stop it, stop it, stop it. Don't tell it
What's wrong with you?
Stop it. No, but he knows by doing that, I'll afford you guys a lot of little good things by telling me such facts.
Okay, so how much did she do?
She did 46 points of damage.
Is
So
it
you
ban- is it
guys
banished?
you guys have done about 101 points of damage against it. So it is.
All right, well,
There.
I'm about to banish this one.
It's bleeding.
A creature with an
Ooh.
alignment, but we don't have an alignment subtype.
You're alive.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
You're good. You don't have to be an angel to get rid of them.
All right,
If
so
you're
moving
good
on.
in alignment.
All right, after Renly, who's next?
All right. So next after Emily are the devils. I love it. I'm just gonna get you guys.
Where's that?
devils.
Way over here. Wow.
But
so-
wait a
so-
minute. But wait.
They got a pretty high initiative.
Should I sunder? No, I'm not gonna sunder you guys. It'd be fun, but I'm not gonna sunder you guys. Let's see. Should I vital strike? Nah. Too much fun doing multiple attacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like you're a better person than I would.
And-
Vital strike is only good
And
if you
I am
stack up
surging
two.
each one of these.
These
kidding.
these are
You're better than I
they're
would
the
sunder.
devil right below Pit Fiend. Oh no, they're the devil right below Marilith.
But
There's
but
Pit Fiend,
can-
Marilith, Horn
can a
Devil.
holy weapon
So
sunder
these
an
are what hit
adamantine
points you think
weapon?
these are. And Bone Devils are pretty low.
I would just have to
Yeah,
overcome
Bone Devils are like
hardness.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Because it goes
I don't think
Pit
the holy
Fiend,
damage
Marilith,
would factor in.
Horn Devil,
I
Ice
might
Devil,
roll
So
Bone Devil.
he's got his sword out. I know he does.
I might roll.
and I know a
I
Pit
might
Fiend
roll
is 20.
differently if it was
and I
like
think a
an evil,
Marilith is like
unholy
18.
weapon, but you know,
18 or
otherwise I
17.
probably wouldn't.
I might.
This is probably around 15.
What
This
does-
is probably
what does
around
Sunder
12,
do?
and I think these are like
I think a Sunder.
Sunder, you
8
attack.
or 9.
Sunder, you attack the weapon and do damage
Is
to the
it
weapon.
a full round or what? I don't think it is a full round, is it?
Don't sunder my weapon. It's
Sunder?
not indestructible yet.
Yeah, in addition,
It's
combat maneuver.
okay.
That's
I can spin it.
adamantine. That'll be fine.
No, it's not. It's cold iron.
Oh.
All right.
Who would take
Okay,
a cold iron weapon? Come on.
Let's look and see.
Well, the I want the overcoming of DR.
Where's my deal? I'm gonna see it because I've got it in here.
It's okay. If I can just get a few more mythic cures, it'll be indestructible.
I'm just gonna check real quick
And
for
even if
your
he does,
sake.
even if he does destroy it, I can just
To
spend
see-
8 hours
If he
rest to
uses that
repair it.
mythic feat, it overcomes DR.
Yep. And unfortunately, this isn't mythic. You're lucky. I just joked with you and saying, and they're going to
Well, if they were mythic devils,
form against
it'd be bittersweet. It's like, well, if we can live through this,
Damn.
we'll get some mythic.
Provokes,
You
it provokes no AO with him using it, and it's not doesn't count as a
You have to understand.
standard action. So, all right.
I can spend mythic points even if you die.
To bring
So,
it
I
back.
can bring-
Rothar?
and I can bring back more than one person in a single round.
He's going all 3 times to sunder your weapon, and whatever extra damage goes
Is
against
that
you.
through mythic spellcasting?
Gross.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, but let's see. He's gonna be yep, and
You took
maybe
mythic
not
spellcasting?
2 of them. He gets
No.
hit twice. All right. So then his damage.
I took-
Yes.
Hold on.
Relentless healing.
Hold on.
You can restore life to the recently dead. If a creature has died within 1 round as a free action, you can expend 1 use of mythic power when casting a healing spell or using a class feature that heals to apply healing to that dead
So
creature.
yours a one-handed blade, right?
No, it's 2.
If the healing brings
Got 200
creature's hit
blades.
points
It's got
above the
10
threshold
hardness.
for death, it comes back to life and stabilizes at its
10
new
hit
hit point.
points. What's the plus?
Similar to
no,
the way
you
the
get,
breath
no,
of
it's
life.
cold iron.
so you get 10 hit points
So I can use breath of
extra
life if
per
I don't
plus.
need to do the
What
extra
plus
points.
is it?
But if you're like
It's
at
a plus
negative
2.
100,
Okay, so it's
I can
30
do
hit
Well,
points.
and,
heal.
and it's also
Right,
cold
you just
iron.
got
So
healed
its hardness is
150.
more than that.
Okay, so it's cold iron.
and it's like a breath
So
of
we'll
life.
give it
So
a
now
20.
you're not dead. You never
So
died.
that's that one. So far
Yeah,
they've done.
cold iron has 30 hit points per inch of thickness.
All right.
And a hardness of 10.
All right, so 30.
So now
30
someone
and
could go
10.
really deep negative,
So
and
you
unless
got
it's like more
60,
than like 100,
70 points. They've
I can
done
sit there and
40
heal you
points
and
to
bring
it
you
so
back
far
from
with
death.
that first hit.
But do they overcome its hardness automatically?
No, they don't overcome the hardness with the holy, but
Right.
I did the damage against the hardness too. So,
So the hardness acts as DR, so it ignores the first 10.
Mm-hmm. So that one
Each
was the
attack.
first 10. So it does a total of 60 points of damage against it.
All right, well, it's not destroyed.
It's not destroyed, but it's not in good shape.
Well, it's damaged, which means gross.
oh, they damaged your weapon.
They did.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It's not an artifact yet, so I can't say screw you. You can't damage my weapon.
Fortunately, they have not hit him with it. It's gone totally
It's
against.
not fortunate. He can't heal my sword.
I know.
I can.
Yes, it's called make whole.
All right, we'll do that, please.
All right.
So, if you destroy my
do
weapon,
you-
it
do
kind of
you-
screws me.
If the next one, you can do this against the one because you do it once around. The next one is a critical against it with the next one. Are you going to use your block?
You can't critically hit a weapon. It doesn't have a vitality. You can't critically hit a weapon.
I was going to say, he's hitting one with your weapon and one on you. The critical will be you.
Well, yeah, I'll sudden block the critical on me. It's not going to matter. It just won't make it
The
explode.
weapon then.
You're within
Sounds
range.
like a real.
You can do make whole greater on your
So he
weapon.
does another 24 to your weapon, sunlight, basically.
Well, even with me doing the block,
No, the critical you blocked. Then his second one, he came back and went at your weapon. It's like you and weapon.
okay,
The
so
third one he misses.
so how much did the weapon take?
Weapon took another 24, even with the 10 DR, it would have been 34.
I thought you said the second attack swung at me. I'm confused.
First guy did it you 2 sunders. Missed
Oh,
The
so
second
both
devil
devils,
went at you
both
too.
devils attacked
Both
me.
devils
Oh,
went
okay.
at you. Because you're holy. I mean, they see it, they feel
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
And
That's
they-
what
So
I'm
is
here
Scott.
Oh,
So
I
am
know.
I.
I know.
for. Well, I'm a
But
paladin.
he's a paladin. And
That's
that
fine.
draws a devil's attention.
That's fine. That's what I'm supposed
So,
to do. Just
The total to your weapon, let's see, you had 10 left, they did another 34, so it would be a negative 24 on its things. So basically, he took the katana and broke it in 2.
yeah, they destroyed my weapon. I guess I should go home.
Wait, can I can fix it.
You can infuse
Make
other
whole,
weapons.
make whole
No.
Raider can fix it even if it's damaged, even if it's broken.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he does have it. It's just
All right,
sitting
cool.
on the ground.
Let's
I
do
mean,
that.
you have a half a sword right now in your hand.
Doesn't matter.
Dad goes before me, so it's fine.
Yes, so that's a good
All
thing.
right.
Kal-El, you're next. The Devils did not
As
attack
long
you
as
this
your
time. You
sword
watched
is not more than
them. You watched
75
them
pounds.
break Rothar's sword in
Okay.
two.
Son of a B must pay.
So how much
You've
money-
been
how much was it
sundering
again?
too many weapons, Scott. They've taken a page out of your
24 of that
playbook.
would have gone to you.
Thank Rick for that. Not like they knew. Let's see.
That's the nice thing he has with the Adamantine. He can go with their weapons and do the same thing.
I'd rather just banish them, please.
What do you want, banish or heal?
No, I want my sword to be functional.
All right. So you want me to wait and banish next round?
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, I'll probably, if I get a turn with my sword, I'll kill one of them.
He's mad now. He is really mad. This took the was that the heirloom that went, or was the other one?
No, this is my
This is-
mythic sword.
Yes, this is your mythic sword, which you wanted until you're like, I'm gonna go ram the pieces places you don't even understand.
Oh no, he's just gonna be banished. It's gonna happen. Dad goes before me, so it's fine.
I don't even get to use these powers. I usually just
how many
attack.
are we
I'm like,
looking at
"Alright,
here?"
let's have a little
Kind
bit
of
of fun.
the angle.
It's fine.
You guys are not
Dad
having
goes
fun.
before me, so it's fine.
All right. You're like, oh crap! His sword just fell.
Well, it's like if I was just a few more mythic tiers higher,
Now,
it would be an artifact, and
Let
I'd be
me
like,
ask you:
screw
the
you.
pieces on the ground. Do you have to walk over and touch
Nope.
and do this?
Range 10 feet.
Wow! You so you watch your sword? Whoop!
And
I've seen
I
it
can
in
use
Futurama.
my meta magic rod to empower it, baby.
All right. So who's after the devils?
After the Devil's Kal-El, then Painman, then your dad.
And I'm going to empower my make.
Yeah.
My
You guys
my
lost
make
the
whole
sword.
raider.
Come back up
I'm
again.
going to do 10d6 plus 10 empowered.
So keep that
How much
for
damage
when
does
it's
your sword
around.
have?
Well, it's broken, and its total hit
He's
points
taking
is
70
60.
or 70.
Well, its total hit
That's
points
right,
is
60,
60
because
Six
you're not
plus
overcoming
two.
the hardness.
So 10d6 plus 10 empowered
Yeah,
should get you back to almost full.
Unless
it's
you
enough
just
to be not in
botches.
damage state, which is good enough.
Dang, I'm healing swords as well as people.
I know, right? You're having fun with it. These will be epic moments in history. I healed a sword, and it needed it too. Wait till it's an intelligence sword; it'll be saying all kinds of fun things.
I've heard that it's
Not good.
fine here.
It's okay. In a couple of tiers, it'll be a lesser artifact, and I'll laugh
You know
at your
what's
attempts to
sad?
break it.
I don't think Brian's coming back. I think you're permanent. my friend.
No, we were talking about it in the car. Even if he does come back, he doesn't get this paladin. This is my paladin now.
Yeah, you.
He has to come back and play somebody else, like
This is
Reveille.
this is now my
Well,
character.
he hasn't even contacted me. So I wonder if this is the finger to us for me allowing Josh to be here. Because for some reason he had something against Josh. I'm like, why? I'm enjoying. I've had no negativity. I'm like, I don't get it. I just
Do you
don't.
let it be the Mac, or you play as Paladin better than he did?
Oh Lord, that hurts. Oh, that was a good one, Scott.
All right.
All right. So Kal-El, it's time to get you some devil. Which devil do you want?
Would you quit stop looking at pretty blonde
How many
women?
are there?
What are you doing looking at blonde women during this session? Stop it. Stop it. Stop
It's
it.
still a pretty
How many
blonde
are
woman.
There are two in front of you. There's two horned that are flying in front of you. They're swinging the chains. The other ones are behind them are the bones, and then the ones that are really up high are ice. You're figuring the ice wall was made by the ice devils.
All right. So
So there's probably something behind the wall worth value. Of course, you can get rid of the wall, couldn't you? If you chose to quit casting.
He's gonna do things.
Yes, he will. We don't know what yet, but he's going to do
Yeah, I'm not even quite
Alright,
sure.
Cal,
too. I could attempt to dispel it, but I don't have dispel or greater dispel.
No,
Spell
that's
known.
crap.
I could use my wild arcana to use a
Are
mythic
they,
ability to get rid of it.
are they all wielding
I don't know if I
adamantine weapons?
I don't.
They do not have adamantine weapons. There are just unholy spiked chains. So they're standard metal. So yeah, you could try to sunder the chains, or you could just rip the heck out of them.
Just kill him.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to burn a
Nice.
To make all of my attacks at the same
Oh, yeah, he's a champion.
same level.
Nice.
Basically, he gets his first attack bonus on all his attacks.
That's beautiful. That's what you want in a combat. Basically, I got plus this every attack, so deal with it.
And it's one point to get it.
One mythic gets you. That's the fun part of mythic.
And
Just
Alright,
rip face.
I'm going to behead that devil, and I'm going to hit that devil, and I'm going to send them all back.
we'll start with the two in front. We're going for the sunder the weapons, of course.
All right. So he is within 5 feet, so move him up 5 feet. That puts him right beside Rothar, and then he can go to town, do his full attacks. Start with the first one. Go for it, man. He just
These
snarling
are,
at you.
let's see.
It's all fun and games until you dispel every friggin' devil on the map. It's just all over at that point.
And then it's hilarious.
Some of them illusions. Some of the devils are illusions.
Not like
No, you don't see illusions with any of the devils. That's
The
the fun
illusion is
part.
what was hiding the
They
the devils.
Yeah,
the
the
devils would have dissipated when they got hit. Wouldn't
It's,
it?
If they were illusions.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a greater.
Super illusion.
Yeah, then they're like 80% real.
It depends
How
on
much?
what kind of illusion.
All right,
If it's
don't
just
move
like
me up,
greater
put me
image
back.
or something.
Oh,
persistent
okay.
image
Oh,
or
he's
something
throwing.
Like that, then
Okay, so
you
moving
have to make
back.
a will save.
The
Otherwise, you end up fighting.
chakrams are flying at this point.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to stay out of its melee range, you're not, because they have the range chains. So if your Falcata does more damage, I'd swing with the Falcata.
How far is the range?
Oh, their range on that?
On their
usually
chains
got
is like
15
what,
foot.
15 feet?
Yeah.
So you're within. You can get full attack next round.
Yeah,
where
they
you're
hit
standing.
Oh, he
you
can
the
do a
one
5-foot
time,
step
Scott.
and
They
move up
just
Well,
and
no,
down.
he's saying he doesn't want to move next to him, so the devils can't full attack him.
But they can full attack.
I know, that's what I'm telling him.
So
So I'm in 10 feet, right?
no, you have to move 5 foot. You can 5-foot step and full attack.
Yeah, you
Five
can
foot.
5 foot up. Each of those squares is 5 foot.
You're gonna eviscerate him. Come on.
Yeah, like even if you took a 5-foot
You're
step
gonna
back,
eviscerate 'em.
even if you took a 5-foot step
That's
back, they
Caveman.
can still full
First,
attack you.
eviscerate them already. Let's go.
All right, well, then I'll just throw from there.
Go do
You want
paladin.
to throw?
Go do
Are the
war-
chakrams
go
better
do
than the
war priest
Falcata?
things. Go attack him.
Yeah, because I get 7. Let's see. I get 7 attacks with a chakram.
Oh, you get more attacks with the chakrams.
Then throw the
Yeah,
shot.
Then throw the
I
shot.
have to weapon fighting greater.
Go,
Yeah.
So I
go.
have to use 2
Throw,
weapons
throw,
to get
throw.
all,
Then
all
throw.
of them.
Throw. If you
Throw.
can do 7 of them.
Throw.
Actually, though, would the throw provoke an attack of opportunity if he's in the range? I do believe.
No.
range weapons, but I don't.
No, because these are thrown.
That's right. They're thrown versus fire.
Thrown does not provoke
Max would provoke if he was firing his bow,
within range, which you're not.
Which I'm not.
which he's not.
And if I am, I'm getting out.
Yeah, he's like, "Go back, go back."
We'll take a 5-foot step back. And I'm
If I am, what the heck am I doing in range?
The funny part is just seeing it's like Remley on Painman's shoulder. They're both looking like the same stance firing things. It's a two-pronged attack.
It's the artillery back
Yeah.
here.
It is.
So we got. Let's see. Well, that sucked.
I don't like hearing that.
You get 7 rolls at your full attack bonus. So just what's the problem?
Well, you know. All right. Anyway, so first one. Let's see. The lowest one is a. Where is it?
You should get like plus 20.
26.
26 will not hit.
Okay, what's the next lowest?
So 27,
27 won't hit.
and then 28.
28 won't hit.
That's
All right.
three.
So then the next spot 4.
Uh huh.
Let's see. No, 1, 2.
Give me the lowest.
The next 4 are 9. That's going to be a 35.
Yep, 35 and above
All right,
will
so
hit.
that's 4 hits.
So 4 hits.
Yep. And
Critical.
chakra. Sorry. This is my Falcata. I have 3 possible crits.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
he
a
threw his Falcata.
Now we're going for Sunders for
Why? Just banish the damn things.
Just
Just hit them normally. If you banish them, the weapon is gone.
Oh my god, you guys are having fun. I love you guys. This is the loving. Stop it! Stop it! I want you to do this. I'm gonna do this. But then I do this. You guys.
Yeah, I never know what I'm going to do because it's like, do I heal? Do I banish? Do I attack? Do I sit there and help fix a weapon?
The fun part is you have lots of options.
I have options.
I'm gonna do this.
And most of it, what I do, it depends on what happens with the party.
And it's kind of like Damien. Damien, do I charm it? Do I make it mine? Do I enthrall it? Do I kill it? Do I banish it?
Yes, unfortunately, devils are immune to mind affecting abilities.
Unfortunately. Well, but there are, if he would get them into a summoning.
And I don't even know if I'm lying or not.
Well, traditional
I know.
charming, yes.
You're-
But
you're-
I was going to say, what I'm
You
saying
get
is, I'm
resistance
yelling
as
at
well,
them
though.
that my dad was one of the
I think they're
elves who
effective
drove
like
3
Well, let me
years
put it to you
back.
this way: if you charm one, it
And
won't
the-
stay with you
these guys-
because I will banish it, even though you control
They
it.
just kind of look
I was
at you
thinking
weirdly.
something, confusion.
And then
was
you
one of the
realize
things,
that-
though.
And
Gotcha.
I'm coming for them.
But you
Or
realize
full
as you're
monster.
screaming that, you're going, damn, Tree Razor's a demon. So they probably
Oh,
don't give
whatever.
a crap.
These
That's why they're
devils and
looking at
demons-
you like, huh? Why do we
devils and
care?
demons. Devils, demons, they're the same thing.
Yeah, well, they don't.
All
think
you
so.
evil outsiders look
They,
like.
they don't think so. If you call them, that's like if you call a demon, they're like, wait a minute, that's an insult.
All you evil outsiders look alike.
Good.
Yeah.
Then I just insulted them.
You
Oh.
just insulted every devil in that bunch.
You're an outsiderist.
They're like, we're not chaos. Leave us alone. Oh God, that's just funny. It's
Yeah, I
it's
think-
funny when all the evil hate each other.
Yeah.
You're chaotic. Go away.
That's the nature of evil.
Well, I'm
though.
chaotic, but you took over my realm. The Quiloth and the demons, they hate each other.
Yeah.
The Tenari, they're like,
Yeah.
it's
Is there a blood war
Is there
in
something that
Galarian's
devils- the demons
extra
stole
planner
me?
thing?
oh yeah.
Yeah, demons hate other
Oh, yeah.
demons. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking
Well,
about
it's
right
like-
now?
The
Demons hate
the
everything.
Quiloth
Demons
were,
are
were
hate. That's
exterminated
what they
by the
are.
demons, except for a couple. And they went out into the maelstrom-like area. But they come back in and kill. One of them became a demon lord because he hated things enough that he decided that he's going to blend in, and he did. So there's one of them that is.
Because there's like 2 varieties now of every chaotic and neutral evil creature now.
Oh yeah, Demodans don't like demons, nor do
So
Gulpoff. I mean,
Yeah.
they don't.
I remember a lot of the lore about the blood war from 3.5 and 3.3.
Bob
I was,
feel about
it was
this,
bad.
do you know?
yeah, I was interested in
Ba-
seeing.
Baba is kind of feeling energized, like go, you're getting there, type of feelings. You don't get her words, but it's just you get the feeling of supercharging, like she wants you to go forward, all of you.
I just want to kill these demons.
Yeah, you just want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
They're just a pain in the butt.
They're between me and loot. Speaking of loot,
So, crap, I forgot to get. Sorry,
I'll give those.
Yeah, you host. That's
I'll
the
give
thing.
anyone
I know, but still.
a piece of pizza for hosting.
So, am I paying you for tonight or not? You kind of hit no. What do you want me to do?
I want you to sit there and make an envelope for rainy day scenarios
Fine.
and fill the envelope with rainy day
All
money.
right, I will fill it with rainy day money.
Is this thing dead yet?
So
We're
if you
still
have a
waiting
rainy
on
day where
Scotty
you
to get
need
us his
money,
numbers.
you'd be saying,
Come on,
"Oh, I
Kal-El,
still
give
have
us
that
numbers.
envelope."
Thank you.
We're waiting.
All right.
Is this thing dead?
Yes,
Can I
Kal-El
loot?
damage.
We're
Is it going to
still,
drop treasure?
we're still waiting on Kal-El's numbers.
Cal.
Scotty.
Did we mug it? I want to know if we got next potion
Did
yet
we
or not.
lose him?
No, he's still on there.
Come back, Scott. Come
I just can't
back.
see anything on this.
Come back.
Let me see. What does a chakra
He's
normally
consulting a
do?
NASA computer to finish calculating his remaining attacks.
I don't even know. Let me go find out.
More than 100.
I need to get another one of these combat pads.
Dad can look up chakrams and calculate Scotty's damage before Scotty.
You guys are mean to him, I swear. Scott's probably sitting there going, all right, I'm getting beaten up by the party. I'm getting tired.
Okay, so it's a 1d8 and times 2 if he crits. So the damage will be a function of his strength. I
Yeah,
think
but you're not going to get there with all his holy bonuses.
with holy bonuses.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
He's
know what
got
else
it.
he's got. So
I-
he's got so he gets a d8 plus 2d6 for holy.
Right. Plus,
Um,
these are outsiders, and he's got a thing for outsiders. I remember he's kind of like the paladin is with the outsiders. Not as good, but he has something against them because he always did well against them in undead.
and then whatever his strength bonus is, and it's probably another 6 there. So I'd say 4 times 1d8 plus 4 times 2d6 plus.
Do it. Go through and calculate it. I'll roll your damage.
Sorry, guys, I had a customer come in.
Oh, okay. I
Alright,
wondered.
so
I was
we
like,
got 4 hits.
there we go. I was wondering. They were calculating it for you. I was like, well, do that.
He's on call Apple, I guess.
Get that, but you can resend something to
You guys. I'm gonna put you guys in this.
Well, it's like when I made my monk, it's like I have. Well, like when I made my monk, it's like I made an entry for like every possible kind of attack that I could. So all I would need to do, okay, I'm doing this. So roll, done. And I could.
How long did my rounds take?
Mine's gonna take.
Does anybody want this for 15? Because we got 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I think we have it too.
I usually get DVDs.
There we go.
It just we had an
Alright, so
extra.
the
She
first one
forgot
is
to.
going to be 31.
All right.
On the first
Now-
one.
Points of damage.
All right.
They're not silver, but they are good.
They are good, so they will do that. All right. Go ahead. Next one.
Oh. Hang on. There's more, actually. It's another add 4 to that.
Okay. One more. All right.
35.
Alright, so
I love
that
these
was
encounter
to
abilities
sunder
on.
the weapon.
Makes
So
it so much easier.
That was to sunder the chain. So there's
Yeah.
no DR.
Oh, okay. So sundering the chain.
I don't know what the DR, the hardness of the
Mm,
chain
Doesn't
is.
matter. It's an adamantine.
Oh,
Yep.
true.
So it
The adamantine chakram will just rip through that hardness.
All right. So yep, you sunder that
As
chain.
long as the hardness is less,
now,
it's 20 or less.
because I have greater sunder, anything else goes into
Goes
him.
goes into him.
Right. So he only takes. Let me take that back.
Holy Sunder.
He takes 4 points. So you sundered it with that.
I
All right.
smite its weapon.
Your weapons back to
Coming back.
Oh, did you roll that big
Alright,
numbers?
so for the next
Oh,
one,
yeah.
that's not so good.
My weapons. Main hold.
your weapons hold.
Cool.
It is a
You know, I found
28.
something I could have won.
28.
Well,
All right. So that 28 will sunder that one
my
and do
tier
8
1
points
mythic
to
was
the other.
legendary item.
Yeah, no, I get that you want it back. but I'm just
I'm
saying-
kind of invested in this sword.
I know, I get that. I'm
So
just
the
saying,
last
You know what's kind of
your
sad in
weapon's
this,
broken
Scott?
and you couldn't get it
And all
fixed,
this,
I might have
Their
found
bites
something
and
that I could
claws
work.
are worse than the dang chain.
You know, I totally get that, but at least I'm taking the reach away from it.
Right. They have no reach, so they got to be
Yeah,
in
and
front of you.
that was the main reason why I decided to go with the Sunder stuff for people who had reach.
Yep.
That was the
Ooh.
main reason why I went for that, because it's like,
Oh,
you know,
God.
You know
trying
what
to
they
get in
can't
on a
do?
reach weapon.
Do you banish them?
You ain't gonna like this.
Reach.
Their tail does what's called an infernal wound, which
Listen,
the
you want
goods
to banish them first, or you want your
good.
weapon? You want
No,
your weapon.
no.
So
I'm
gonna
not
make
talking
your
about
weapon.
you.
Good. I don't know what that word means.
Yeah, you.
Right, who's after Kal-El? Who's after Kal-El?
After Kal-El, Payman.
Did you do all your damage?
No, he hasn't yet. He's got 2 more left.
Come on, roll it.
The guys are gonna. I swear, between Paul and oh my God, Joseph and Paul are gonna shoot you. They're like, calculate it.
This one is a. Where'd it go?
Wow.
23.
A bearded
30
devil or horned.
This is a 31 as well.
I was going to say
Okay.
bearded. Those are like friggin'
31,
No.
but the DR applies because
Yeah,
it's going to him.
Well, the silver DR, not the
Unless
Well,
it's a good aligned weapon.
In
Yeah, but it
infernal,
has silver DR.
an infernal wound does bleed damage.
When you have multiple
To
DRs,
good
you gotta
people.
overcome them both.
Lead damage. I'll show you. bleed
Otherwise, they
damage.
both apply.
Come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Alright, where did she
multiple DRs is better than like DR dash.
Yes.
Bug?
I think you
Because DR dash can only be applied once.
I'm gonna go check. Because
Well,
Well,
they aren't
a good
applied
idea.
separately. They are they overlap damage reduction. So if you have damage reduction 10 something and damage reduction 5 something, then
Well, he says he's got damage reduction silver and damage reduction good.
well, it might say, is it like 10 good and silver?
Yes.
Then you need both. You need not one or the other.
Yes, you need both that to overcome the DR.
Yes.
If it's not good and silver.
Yes. That's
So it's not like you apply damage reduction 20 if it's neither. You just have damage reduction once.
Yes.
And you need both to overcome it.
Yes.
That's not how he's playing it.
goes. I think it only one.
Oh my god, we would have been done by now.
I know. Well, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna go look on damage reduction because I never heard damage reduction being applied twice.
That's fair. I believe you.
I don't think I've ever seen.
Well, and that's what he was doing. He was applying damage
Yeah.
reduction
Oh my
twice.
gosh.
Doesn't apply to me.
There is silence of the room. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the next one is
Waiting on Scotty.
yes.
All right, so last one. Good God.
All right.
Can't get over a 6. This one's going to be. Oh, it's actually a 29.
29. Okay.
Yay, moving on.
What was the other one, Paul? that
We're still in the
you
first
put
round.
there? Sorry, I was in Bug's room making sure she wasn't causing major mischief. Which usually she
Mayhem
does.
and destruction.
Yeah. The 6-year-old in a room with the door closed. What could possibly happen?
Oh, no.
Nothing good usually results. Dad, don't make me open my door. Why? Cause I'm in here.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be a little boy.
Oh, little boy. Little boy would be gone. I'd be chasing down the. Yeah, that's not good.
Don't make me open my
You
door.
duct tape to the ceiling.
That has a very different
Exactly.
connotation with little boy.
Well, and
That
she's.
one.
That's probably why you stay in the room.
Well, and I remember one time we walked in. She had a ribbon going into the fan. I'm like, no.
What are you doing?
She's like, but Dad. I'm like, but nothing.
Science.
Right, Janet? Ah, look at that. What?
Speaking of little boys makes me think of my little boy. And seriously, dude, Rutgers?
Yes.
Rutgers?
I know.
Come on,
I know.
Rutgers?
I know. They were having a good start, and after that, I was like, it's done. At this point, I'm not worried. All right, so next one. Payment. Yes, wheat.
Hayden.
Come on,
Ah, here it
Payment.
is. If a creature has damage reduction from more than one source, the two forms of damage reduction do not stack. Instead, the creature gets the benefit of the best damage reduction in a given situation.
Right, which would be the silver because you guys don't have silver.
It's true.
Now does.
So if payment hits them, it's not negative 20. It's just 10 off for
Right.
whatever.
Right.
Oh, well. Ping
Yes,
is
Jim.
Probably not going to hit with that roll. But we'll ask anyway. Is it 26 hit?
A 26 will not hit.
Oh, you also overcome it if your weapon, you overcome cold iron or silver if your weapon is +3 or better.
Yes, it's got to be a +3 status, and that overcomes
So
one
if
or
you have
the
a
other.
+3,
I don't.
you overcome silver.
Yes.
Cal does.
Is a
If your
30
chakrams are +3, are they +3?
The chakrams, at this point,
You
they are
overcome
not.
+3 in your lightning.
They're only +2, I think.
So that you should know that. Tell him that when you shoot,
But
yes, you overcome
silver, but he doesn't overcome the good.
Right.
Yes, you don't you need 5 to overcome good.
Which
No one has.
Well, unless you're good.
unless you're good,
Does a 30 hit?
30 will not hit.
What?
30 doesn't hit. You need a 31, I guess. What are you firing with?
All right.
My
Where's my
fleeing burst
Disney?
arrow
That's
is
the
not
Disney
firing
one.
into the melee.
Disney
You're
for her to
firing
keep her
flaming burst
entertained.
arrows?
I'm not fleeing burst arrows.
Alright.
Shocking burst.
Shocking burst.
So that
Shocking
takes
burst,
us
shocking-
to
it's just shocking
Oran.
burst.
Unless
Oran.
none.
Orin, I'm doing make whole greater on his weapon.
Yes.
That's a
I rolled a 47.
All right.
Empowered is 70.
Good. So,
from
that basically,
empty to full,
yeah.
His
Puts
his
you right
sword
back
is
to normal.
completely full.
made
All right.
utterly whole.
So now Rothar has a whole sword.
So the demon or the devil was sitting there smashing his sword to bits. And
Goes
all of a
on,
sudden
and
it's
it's like whole. Boom, boom,
it's
boom.
back, and you just see the paladin smile like
I'm like,
Yes, it's like
as if I needed a reason to hate you more.
it's like the angelic singing.
Oh,
as he
by the
gets
way,
ready to beat him up.
I'm gonna burn a mythic point
Yes,
so that I don't burn my spell slot, so I can cast it again if I have to.
that works. That's not a bad idea, considering. All right,
Next.
Rothar. That's you. Or no, actually Damien.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
gonna say Damien's 21.
Do horn devils have spell resistance?
Yes.
Yeah.
All devils do. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of how
I
powerful.
want to know how much spell resistance.
All right.
So let's see what my bonus to the skill.
I just find out if I just cast the spell.
Let's see. 14 plus 9 is 23.
14 plus 9 is 23 points of damage.
Well,
Not
no, 23
over.
to.
No, 23 will not over.
Well, no. That was a roll to see if he knew what specifically their spell resistance was.
Yes, with the 23 you would. It's 27. SR.
It's not too bad.
So you need 12 or better on a caster check.
Well, don't forget he gets all his penetration stuff now.
Actually 11.
Yes.
11.
But I can't use that with the spells I was planning to do because I'm going to.
But you can surge it.
I can.
It's a D20 roll.
And in
You
fact,
can
I will because I'm not using Mythic for anything
Might
else.
as
Well,
Well,
just
so
remember,
anyway.
you don't have to spend the surge until you fail.
Yes.
You get to do the surge
Yeah,
after the
you
results
can
are in.
roll
And I
a
get
result.
and I get 2 checks per.
All right, so roll it.
All right. So first thing I'll do is I'm going to stop casting Phantom Steed Communal.
Okay.
Second thing I'm going to do is cast Banishment.
Ooh, which one? On the one that's in
Well,
there?
it
or the
affects
one that's
all of
not?
Two
It
hit
affects
dice
all- I
per level.
So you can banish
So
up to
30 hit dice.
32
hit dice
actually.
worth of
32 because
Nice.
his levels is higher.
So what's
He
his?
casts is one level higher.
Yeah, so 32 hit dice worth of devils are subject to banishment.
32 hit dice.
Okay, so let's see.
I always assumed that was like.
And
they-
it starts from the devil that's closest to him and goes outward.
Nice.
keeps going until I have
Until
either
he runs out
banished
of-
32 or I've gone through all of them.
And if there's spell resistance, then it doesn't count against the hit dice.
And I will search for that spell resistance.
Again, you get to roll first.
I don't know why. We're going to sit there and kill these first two.
That's for bug fishies.
Okay. I take my reroll
Good.
that I get for being Fey. And it looks like,
Again,
21 plus my bonus is
Well,
16.
again,
You don't
you
need
don't
to
have
roll
to
this.
spend this
37.
until the results
That's
are
right.
revealed.
You can hold
enough.
that and you don't burn it. With a
Don't burn it.
37 alone, you'll overcome.
So you overcome it.
All right. So with the banishment,
But they're entitled to a save.
yes.
A will save against DC
Your DC
26.
18 high.
DC 26. Okay, so they got the will saves. All right.
What's,
you get
my,
plus
what's my
13.
DC? My DC's
All right.
not that high. I
So
don't
plus 13 to this.
Oh, plus 13's not pretty. Not. That's a pretty decent chance to.
A 1.
All right, so that one's banished.
That one's banished, so the one with low hit points is gone.
Pop.
Poof.
Yay.
So you can move the little stand over for the other one, or what it is. You
Which
just
it
swap them out. And then 29 for the other.
29 will save.
Got rid of one of them. That's a beautiful.
It can keep going
Keep
until
going.
I got 32 hit dice.
All right,
banished.
so then let's go to the Bone Devils. All right, so he is banished. Let's get rid of him.
This one's closer.
So the 2 bone devils.
So this one is the next round.
So that I don't know how many hit dice the horn devils are.
All right, so they.
If they make
are-
their save, does it subtract from your hit dice?
He's gone.
If they
So
make it, no.
this Bone
Okay,
Devil
I'm-
right there, gone.
Okay, so that's a bone devil and a horn devil of the 32 have been
Yep.
spent. So now let's do this bone devil.
25. Now, the point is, he's not going to have enough to get rid of another.
Okay, so 25 plus this hit dice is greater than 32?
Yeah.
Okay, then he's done.
All right.
So basically, you pop one and one out, and they're gone.
All right. Then the next
That's-
thing I do is I cast a quick and slow spell on the remainder.
Ooh. So they got to make.
You got SR again.
SRs, yes. So
It's a new spell.
Oh, slow is on all of them?
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh, it's an area effect?
It's reverse of haste basically.
Oh,
so
cool.
I can affect all of them from here.
Cool.
All right, SR.
Yeah,
That's probably sufficient.
30.
That's better than his last
All right,
one.
so-
31.
the bones are all slow.
Do they make it a save?
Yeah, they have to make a will save DC 22.
22 save for all, and all the devils are subject to it.
So they got
So slowed,
15 or
do
better.
they only get to make?
Damn. All 3 bones, 15, 16, and 20 made their save. So
That's
they're
all right, I'm
actually
not worried about the bones.
Another one.
Oh,
natural
there's 2 more
20
bones?
on the horn.
It's okay. I'm going to banish the horn.
So
Really, the only 2 I want to fail are the
and the 2 other there made it. So not a
So,
single one
alright.
was slowed.
all. Hey, it's okay.
And that's all right.
You
It was
made
a
him
good
use up
spell.
a bunch of good rolls.
Yeah,
what
it's
are-
good
what are
spells.
countering
Those would have been
nuts and-
hit rolls of natural 20s. So
Devils times
don't ever
experience
apologize
points.
for
That's
burning
how I
them
look
there.
at it.
Yeah. If there was going to be any time where
Yeah.
he rolled a bunch
there
of
were
good numbers,
18, 19, 20, 20, 13, and 16.
So you'd rather have the high rolls on,
Yeah,
on
you
saving
could've
against slow than
Yeah,
for
than
sure.
swinging against us.
if for
Yeah.
no other reason, it was a good use of the spell.
Yes, it was.
It was worth doing.
Yes, it was.
All right, so now it's my turn.
Yep. All right.
Smite!
Mike,
Full attack.
I love it.
He's an evil outsider. Oh my goodness, he's going to get wrecked.
Yeah, he is.
Plus 60 on the first one. Sonny! Oh my gosh, he's dead. He is totally dead. He is totally dead.
You know what you also need with your paladin on the first roll?
Mm.
A true strike. That's what you need.
A what strike?
A true
Oh,
strike.
even without any buffs, I still get plus 28 to hit. So
Yeah, but then you get another plus 20 with a true strike. So you basically hit almost any armor class. So it's an automatic hit.
oh, look at that, a 16 on the die. Let me roll to confirm.
Oh, that's right. He's got that.
Hold the card and let me know.
Does a 31 confirm?
No.
Well, let me burn a surge.
All right, do your surge. It's the best time for it.
Does a 34 confirm?
No.
Damn it!
Just one shy.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it was 35. I missed the number.
All right, 35.
All right, so I
Okay.
confirm.
Confirm.
So that's over like 180 points of damage.
All right, so 180 is still there.
Okay, well
So
then
you
let
need a
me roll.
critical card.
That's the
Roll
minimum.
a critical card because you might get another time.
Well, I haven't even rolled. That was my minimum.
That's his plus damage.
Yeah, it's like my bonus to damage is like
All right,
plus 192.
so let's do the critical hard here. The critical
Slashing.
card slashing says missing ear, normal damage, and one drain, -4 on perception checks. Not that it'll matter. You're gonna banish him out of into La La Land. This
231 points of damage.
Oh my God, he's still there.
Get
He's still there.
All right.
He is there.
First
Barely there, but
First
he
devils
is.
individually have a higher challenge rating than us.
What, 231?
It's okay. That's only the first.
He
Plus
had
all the damage he's taken.
They have 245 hit points.
Well, this
So
one
he
wasn't
took-
undamaged.
No, but he has 6 left. If you hit him, he'll probably
was
be
that
That's
gone.
okay.
All right, he's
That's
gone.
okay.
He's gone.
He's done.
That was just hilarious because he didn't take him down. Oh,
So I got 2 left.
oh, it hurts.
All right.
All right,
So that was.
And then swift action to heal myself for this with the lay on hands.
all right, all right.
86?
So those guys are
7.
gone off of there. That's good. That's too funny.
So Scott, how much you down?
70.
I'm about the same.
You're about the
71.
same.
All right.
I can do a. I can do a.
So now we are to
serious match.
them. They get to run.
All right, so we got 3 bone and 2 ice left.
We are running. Let's see. This is 5, 10 up there. 5, 10, 2, 10, 15, 20, 25.
And I haven't.
When you said running, I thought you meant running away.
They're run. No, devils are not easily spooked.
No, you understand. See, devils are lawful, which means if they're tasked to do something,
They're going to do
they
it.
have to follow instructions or they
plus-
get destroyed.
On
Plus-
top of that, they can't really die
Right,
here. They
right.
just get
Worst
banished.
case
scenario, we
so
banish
they have no fear of death.
Yeah, it's just a.
Now,
No.
if we were on their
If you're on
home
the
plane,
prime material plane and you want to sit there and mess with them, you have to capture their soul or whatever,
devils don't have a soul.
or capture something that to
Well, you
hold
can't-
them.
Well, you can kill them, but you have to do it on their home plane.
Right.
Well, you have to capture them in the prime material, plane shift there to the hells, and then destroy them
Yeah.
while they're captive, and then they're gone forever.
Yeah.
That's how you get rid of them.
Yeah, you got to kill them right
That's
on
what
their
we
home
used to
plane.
do before when I used to play D&D, AD&D 2.0.
Yeah.
We used to sit there and make them unconscious, plane shift to the hell, and then finish them off coup de grace there,
Because then
and
they
then they
can't
were
come
gone
back
forever.
and mess with you.
And they're destroyed utterly.
They're utterly destroyed forever.
The
Then
problem
we
with
would plane
that,
shift back.
Yeah,
the
you know,
problem is that
that's
a lot
why
of GMs
on
don't
the-
play this.
on the home plane,
When you go to
that's
their
why banishment's so effective.
Well.
Because when you banish something on its home plane as the spell, it's a death effect. It's destroyed utterly.
But going to their home plane, especially depending on what plane they're on, is
Yeah.
not an easy feat.
What's that?
If
Because
it
the
fails
home
a
plane
banishment save on
affects-
its home fate.
It affects your spells, it affects your abilities, it affects.
We basically had them all but dead. We had them incapacitated and almost dead. And we were like super high level characters.
Well, yeah.
All right, so 3 bones swinging at me.
All right, so 3 bones. Actually, just
But they-
2.
And the
Okay,
reason
so
we did it,
Okay, and they've moved, so they just get 1 attack.
the reason we did it was because we wanted the fact that what we were doing to stay a secret. Because once before we killed a devil, and when we did, since it banished it, it was able to tell someone else what we were doing back in the hells, and we're like,
This is
oh,
bad.
Nope,
we don't
they
want
missed
these
you.
guys to be able to do it, so we need them gone forever.
Rothar, they missed you. Their
All right.
tails go flying in, which you know are
Sweet.
deadly, but they missed you.
Next.
All right, so that goes back to the ones in the air.
All right, Ice Devils.
Yes. What are they going to do?
Should I bother with a smite on Bone Devils? I've only got 2 left.
All right.
No, I don't think their
No.
hits are high enough.
I wouldn't bother.
So
Fair
they get a 60 fly.
And I'm going to turn around and do banishment myself.
Were you gonna do that before or after you heal us?
After.
Okay.
That's why I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to do it. Oh, they're flying, so they can come in there and attack at the
I
side.
don't think I've blocked this turn. Is
They're not going after you. They're going after Scott.
Is this the edge right here? Is the
Yes,
edge?
that's the crevasse. They can knock
Well, it's
you
okay.
off.
Scotty's adjacent to me, so
Yeah,
I can
Scott's
block for
flying.
him.
So, all right.
No, I see that.
Oh yeah, that's a no bueno for Penguin.
No,
He's not about that life.
no,
Okay.
no.
You know what the good news is? Now they're adjacent to me. I can
But
smite
don't
them.
worry about if you go negative. I
I
can
know.
breath of life you, and if that doesn't get you back, I can heal you and spend a mythic point,
Yeah,
So
the
45.
and then it doesn't matter how far dead you are,
Yeah.
you're back.
you get back 150. And if that doesn't bring you back, then I'm sorry, then
All
you are dead.
So, Scott, a 40 and a 42 to hit you.
Dude, does anybody have a 40 AC? I just want to know.
I will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could get
With all,
there.
with all my buffs, I'm
You
41.
can get there.
Yes. If I cast my Iron Skin, I'm at 42, and if I'm hasted, I'm 43.
Good God.
Yeah, we're at the level where we're getting pretty high AC.
I got +5
did
breastplate
all
and
say.
+5 shield.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
So, which one?
My AC is.
Which
I'm
one are
just
you
not
going to
there
try to
be
block of his?
I'll do a sudden block on this one.
All right, that's the one that didn't critical. The other one
Oh,
critical.
boo!
Now I get to roll to see if I can
You-
overcome the critical.
Well, you remember this one has to roll twice and take the lower result.
All right. So that one wouldn't. That one would. So you got lucky. He saved you. The 90 would have. The 64 would not. All right. So
So it's not a critical.
he'll get burned there. All
All
right.
right, critical on Scotty.
Which is good for him.
It's okay.
He's got that. So he's going to do that. All right. So he does these. Final. All right. So he does 8. 17.
You know what? I won't use a mythic power. I'll use
So he does 29 to you, Scott, and then
Okay.
no cold
For
damage
when I
because
would
you have a DR versus cold,
I'll use
correct?
Point of legendary power for
Alright.
instead of mythic
So
power.
no
And I also have,
So I can't use legendary power for sudden block. So I effectively have
So-
the +2
All right.
for attacking.
So those are those two. All right. It is now Remley's turn, and Remley is opening fire on.
Okay, so how far actually are Painvin and Remley from the Ice Devils?
Remley is about 10.
10. Okay, so they're not adjacent.
Yes, Payman. Yes, Payman needs to take a step back because she's floating in the air.
Does he?
Well, it's up to you.
Was Painvin adjacent?
Yes.
Okay, so you're engaged.
Am I?
That's what he said.
Am I?
That's what he said.
Am I? Is he?
Am I?
Is he ever really?
Am I really?
He's gonna tumble.
Is he
I am
ever
not.
really
I am
engaged? Because he's never engaged.
not. It's a tumble. I am not engaged.
Yes.
Remley's gonna take a 5-foot flap.
Yeah.
5-foot
Basically, yeah.
flap.
Wait a minute. No, she's got to flap twice to go 5 feet.
Is Zachary engaged one of these guys?
Actually, what is she going
They're
to do?
in the process of attacking Scotty right now.
So, okay. But he's winning.
It's their turn and they're attacking. It's their initiative and they're
Actually,
attacking Scotty.
Remley is going to do this. She's going to drop her
Oh, wait,
bow
no,
in
never
front of you.
No, it's Remley. Never mind.
So you
I
see
lied.
go dink and
Yeah.
She draws out her dagger,
Ooh, bloodthirsted.
and she's going to go behind the one devil. That'll take her round, but that's all right. Yeah, it's the bloodthirsty dagger.
Well, she can sit there and still attack, though, right? She can move and attack, right?
She gets one.
Dropping is a
Well,
free action.
Droppings are free, but a draw is not. And I
Oh,
don't think
she doesn't have
Wait,
quick draw,
wait,
right?
Wait,
She can
Nope.
draw while moving.
yeah. What's her attack bonus?
Okay.
Because
Her-
if she's got at least 5, she can draw as
Yes.
part of a movement.
Okay, so then
So she can
get-
draw and
all right,
move.
Yeah.
So then she will get her attack. All right, so this will be interesting. So this
And-
this is a plus 30 to hit.
And this demon is, or this devil is flanked.
Yes, and it's a plus 30 to hit. So that's a 45. She will hit.
I
Does that
think
include
so.
the +2 for flanking?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
If
matter, it's enough.
If it's a hit, it's a hit.
The only way it's more hit is critical, and bonuses don't make it a critical.
Ooh.
push your way into a crit.
I need to know.
Choose a
Unless
target.
that bonus is critical.
All right. So Remley is using what's called a targeted throw.
Throw, but she's
She's going to throw the dagger. This is part of her deeds as a swashbuckler.
She's
As a full
swashbuckling
round.
kid.
Well, no, dang, I can't use this full round. That would have been next round. Dadgum, that would have been nice. That's fine.
Yes, swing.
She will.
Didn't hit. She hits. Okay.
She's going to do a precision
Okay, so
strike.
both horn devils are dead. One bone devil is gone.
Well,
and we have
So she's gonna double
We have
that.
2
All right.
ice and 3 more bones left.
Correct.
So she is going to. God, this is going to be really interesting.
But if he gets another good roll on his banishment, he may clear the encounter.
1d3.
Well, no. He might get like 3.
It's 2 of
Like
these
both ice and 1 bone.
plus 20. So she does 4 plus 20 is 24 plus 1 bead is 25.
Do you want to hit one of you or both of you?
It was both. Because Scotty got hit last round, I think. It took some damage.
Yeah, he's down 7. How much are you down?
I'm down 71.
All right, so she does 24 points of damage
So,
to him.
let's see.
Alright, so that's Remley. Who's after Remley?
All right.
Kal-El, I believe.
Kal-El is.
Kal-El, you're up. You're engaged with
Yes.
2 devils.
Remley's flanking the one. That's the one that looks like it's the devil itself.
24.
She's behind it.
Are they using? Do they have weapons?
Is
Oh yeah, they got frosty looking spears that they're hitting you with.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet. Let me waste,
Sunder time.
let me waste 30 points of damage on a Sunder.
Yeah, but God, you guys are destroying good weapons. That
Well,
you
the
guys
weapons
have.
don't stay. The weapons
I know.
vanish with them.
I know it's the sad part.
Alright, so for the first
He does
one,
it
we
because
have
the damage goes through that's extra.
Yeah, but what happened to the devil immediately following Sunder? Did it get another turn? No.
37.
37 will destroy the first spear.
He wants to
Ooh,
make
possible
sure that
crit.
they can
Got a 19 on the die.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Roll
They
it.
can summon as a full round action. They can summon
Oh,
another weapon.
man.
Doesn't work, does it?
Does
And you send yourself.
a 32 hit?
They're busy
No,
selling.
32 won't.
A demon, a
Make me
devil's
cry.
weapon is part of it. It's like saying I'm going to
Haven't had
summon
a
the
crit
Balrog's
forever.
flame whip.
But it still hit.
Which you can do, which will irritate it slightly when it summons, conjures another one.
Exactly.
I'd rather sit there and do
let's
tidal wave against it.
So this is the
Here, have a tidal wave.
adamantine falcata.
Okay.
It's a tidal wave.
So that
Whatever.
is
Hydrokineticist can do it at 18th level. How much water was that?
ooh,
A couple million gallons.
alright,
tons.
so
A couple million gallons.
Yeah. Think force of Navarone.
It's like great water, except getting serious about it.
47 points of damage to the other one.
All right.
Oh no! Oh, so wait. The first one, I'm sorry. The first one that the weapon destroyed, he takes 47.
Bags of explosives.
Okay.
So whatever the weapon doesn't take, he takes the rest of it.
All right. Hang on real quick.
Salamander. Have you seen that movie? Force Dead in Navarone.
Oh, that's a good movie. I remember that movie.
I love the Brit guy with the suitcase.
Oh, yeah. He was. You never knew. It was fun. I love the whole thing. It was fun. Except, what was it? Was it Tony Sonalis? Who was it? Our ball guy.
I don't think he was in Force 10.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah, he was the one that was kind of a real psychopath. He was into women and hurting them and stuff. He was kind of a weirdo of the bunch.
Anyways, so
But everybody else is pretty
did Remley finish?
Oh, Remley's
Yeah,
gone.
we're
Scott's
waiting
doing.
on Kal-El.
Yeah, we're waiting on Cal.
Okay, so he takes the other guy. One takes 40. I think it was 47. The other one takes 43.
Okay.
and those are both sunder. So anything that the weapons don't absorb, the rest goes into them. And I have 2 more attacks.
This entire adventure. 4 sessions ago.
So the other one, did both weapons get sundered?
Both weapons got sundered.
Okay, cool. Are they wearing any armor?
They are wearing their ice that is there. They don't have armor necessarily.
He's looking across the table at my ugly mug.
Now your attacks don't seem to do. Well, let's see. What is this?
They're holy.
They're holy. What's your bonus on your weapons, Scott?
+4.
No, you don't do as much damage.
Cool. What that means to me is yes, I should
Hang
smite
on.
You get a real sinking feeling that these are epic level creatures you're facing.
Cool. Smite it is.
Which means you got to have a certain. Their damage reduction is against your weapon's bonuses. That's an epic level feat.
Oh, they've got DR / like +5 or something.
Have a +6, baby. Otherwise, you don't do crap.
Well, we can't have a +6 weapon. That's not a thing that exists.
I don't know what it is.
You can.
Not
You
at
just
this-
have to have a Bane weapon.
You have
It's the
to have
only
a
way
Bane.
to do so.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, well, you
You
didn't.
can, but you don't realize why it didn't do as much. That's going to take you doing some digging into what they are.
Anyway, who's next?
Next one is Pain Man. Pain
So I got 2 more attacks. So you can go ahead and do payment. I'll just do the attack.
All right, go ahead, Payman. He's doing the attacks, and will tell me.
Bring on the pain, Ben.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm going to hold the attacks in case they attack me.
That's why Remley's attack wasn't more devastating to
Okay,
it.
did Remley's attack count as a melee attack?
Yes.
Then
And
the first thing I'm going to do
and you get to do your little thing.
is my opportunist.
So I'll just tell you now, anything you do, just take 10 off. I mean, unless you guys got +6 weapons. 10
Unless
off.
you're me.
Unless you're you or maybe Scott doing something that can figure it out. It's just a DR10, is what it is.
Can I roll perception?
Perception might tell you, your knowledge planes would tell you if you can figure it out.
Well, I
We're
can
going
do
to
a
knowledge
planes check.
Yeah, you guys can do that, planes.
So you're banished.
How's a 24 on my knowledge plane?
You're 24.
So your
Soundly
banishment may
says,
not
unless you're a
necessarily be good,
+6
because he's probably got a
mythic
lot
type
more
of
good
weapon,
dice than standard dice
it ain't gonna
levels.
do crap. Which most
Probably.
+6s are.
Also, I'm down to my last.
You're gonna-
7
you're gonna
level
do
spell
less
slot,
damage.
So yeah, let's
The
hold
other
that.
thing it will
Let's
tell
hold on
you
that.
is that they are immune to cold and fire 100%.
Yeah, these are
They
not,
are unaffected by
these
any
are
type
not
of fire
standard
or
ice
cold.
devils.
No. Standardized, you could do some damage, reduction, but these guys, they can
It's
care
okay.
less.
I got 1 smite evil for each of them. But then I'm spent. Then I'm a fighter for the rest of the day.
I thought because we're mythic, our weapons.
And
are
Not
the
unless
other
you
thing, the other
specifically
thing you
have
know,
something that
because you
says
rolled
that.
a natural 20, these cannot be flanked. Again, why they didn't do extra hits to them. They have all-around vision. They can see.
All I'm hearing is
Their
I need to sneak
eyes, they've got bug eyes. They got all-around vision. You can't.
These are not standardized devils. Not by any
Well,
stretch of
the all-around
imagination.
vision is standardized for these guys.
Yeah, I got
They're
you.
just bug-eyed, so they can see every direction. So those are the things. So you
That's-
cannot flank them.
It's fine. Just
So
go straight up.
your
Let's start
worst
going through the
nightmare,
rest of my
Payman, but
resources,
that's
I
okay.
guess.
You can still try to.
Then I am better off using my bow than my dagger anyway, and not
You want
using.
to take a 5
your
foot
bow.
step
Yes,
back
because
before
you
shoot?
did not hear me say lightning, did you?
No, I did not.
So
Somewhere in
five
there,
foot-
did you hear
5 foot
lightning?
back and then
5 foot
fire.
back and fire.
Yes.
If I get
Well, 6 is not a 20.
6 is not a 20. I'm
Now,
gonna-
remember, you also can use brilliant energy arrows instead of shocking arrows.
Yeah.
Then
Brilliant
touch
energy.
attack.
And you can use mythic surges, Max. Don't forget
I
that.
know I can do that.
Because that's how you were able to wreck
That's
that
right.
monster. Because
Yeah,
you
I'll
could use
take-
touch
I'll
It,
attack.
do
it ignores
Hey,
armor.
Janet, are
and
you
shield.
eating your hot dogs?
Yeah, I'll be brilliant.
Dang,
energy.
you did eat
So,
your hot
It's
dogs.
a touch
Holy
attack.
crap,
Really,
child.
right?
Yeah.
Did
I'll
you like
take that over
inhale?
2d6 extra lightning damage any day.
Yeah.
Would
I
you like
do
a
that.
biscuit because you
So how does
inhaled
that
that
work?
whole thing?
Just basically, you make your roll, and it's against its touch AC. And because you have an ally within 5 feet, you do get. Oh no, I'm thinking of 5e. That's not in Pathfinder. Is it?
What?
Having an ally within 5 feet lets you sneak attack it.
No.
No, that's 5e. That's not Pathfinder.
So where's my touch attack?
Well,
You don't.
you just make a
You
regular
just
roll.
make your regular roll,
Okay.
and it's the AC you're going against
Okay.
is not as high because it doesn't get any armor or shield bonus.
So it's
or natural armor.
So it's 27.
27 touch.
27 touch.
Because basically on a touch, all you get is your dex and your
Not
deflection
yet.
mod. Yeah, dex and deflection is all you get on touch.
Now I got to figure it
You got him.
out. And so my damage isn't going to be as great, but guaranteed.
Yeah, that's much better.
You don't get your precision damage.
But you did hit him.
Yeah. Now I got to. My thing is malfunctioning, so I got to look it up.
What's that?
You like the cheesy chips, child?
When I tried to pull up
What are you trying to pull up?
my.
Your lightning roll? Yeah, 1d8 plus 5.
That's all it does.
That's
then?
all it does.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean, you could burn
The
a mythic
damage is
point to
not
make it
much.
a sudden-
It's your
to make it-
precision damage that makes you lethal.
But if you use
Oh, but I rolled a 13.
But if you use the point of mythic power, you could do sudden strike, and then it's flat-footed. Then it's flat-footed touch.
Yeah, but I don't know what else he's got in store for us, and
That's
I've already
fine.
used 1 mythic point.
That's fine.
So he takes 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Well, if you took a 5-foot step, you get a full attack.
Yeah, you do. You get.
Yeah.
So you can just roll again.
Right.
Shoot 3 times.
What I might do is alternate. Sure hit, go for the electrical damage.
Yep.
Sure hit. So I'll try that. This is electrical. That's not so great. That's a.
I think they're north of 30, so
Yeah,
I don't think you can get them with that.
no, that's going to be a 30.
30 regular. Nope. All right, and then
I'll
30.
try another electrical. I got to roll a decent fault.
No, you
And I
apparently
don't.
don't.
No, you don't.
All right, so who's next?
All right, next is Oren.
All right.
All right.
Do your Healy things.
I'm going to do a cure serious wounds mass.
How much does everybody get back?
Nice.
Everybody gets
So I
back
did 3 points of damage.
3d8 maximized, which is 24, plus 15,
39
39 empowered, plus 19.
plus 19, so
39
that's
plus 19 is 58.
58 back. All right.
Dang, that's nice.
Everybody gets 58, except
Way
for
to
me.
go.
But I'm not. Am I down any? Let me see.
I don't think you
Your
are.
mass doesn't target you.
It does.
It
But I'm-
does. only if
But
you
I'm
can.
not maximized. I got to roll for me.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're not down any, so you're fine.
Nah,
I'm not down any. No,
not
I'm
down.
still at 172.
All right, so that's Oren. Who's next?
All right, next is Damien.
Well, all of these creatures are very inconvenient.
You gonna banish him again?
I don't think banishment.
Scott,
will
did
be
you get
as
that? You got
effective, but What I
58.
will do is a piercing chain lightning. Yeah, 58 back. You
Wow.
heal.
Still down
As
like
a full
60.
round action.
A piercing
You're down
chain
60?
lightning.
Hmm?
So basically,
Yeah.
you go through
So
their
I took another
spells.
hit.
All right.
It gives me it lowers their spell resistance by 5, or it gives me a +5. I mean, it ends up being the same thing.
That's
I'll
fine.
just add that to my
Hit him because this will be interesting.
What is he doing?
Piercing
chain lightning.
chain lightning.
So,
Go
you
wham,
gotta
wham,
roll
wham,
to
wham,
overcome
wham,
your
wham,
spell
wham.
resistance first.
Basically hitting every one of them.
Okay, so my
Roll
bonus is +21. Yes.
Oh, to 39.
Yeah, you hit it. All right, so now we got to do the saving throws for all
For
of them.
half, yeah.
That's a reflex.
Ooh,
Let's
that's
see
a
what's
lot of
going
good numbers.
Dang.
on. Those two do not, and those don't. So the Bone Devils take full damage, and then the other ones take half. The Mythics.
50, 64, 62.
Dang.
No, the one right there.
Oh, yep, 64.
64 points. So 32 for half. There you go. See? You can do damage.
You do some massive damage. The Bone Devils, you see them.
16 dice.
You see the Bone Devils go la 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 and do a little dance.
All right, I'll follow that up with a. Which one do I find inconvenient?
I want my
These two are-
storm
These
bolts.
two are stuff and tough, and these.
My
these
8th
three are
level
weaker.
spell. I want my storm bolts. You know what storm bolts does?
Oh, I know what they do.
I'll follow that
All
up
right,
with a
so
quick and piercing magic missile.
Okay,
just
so the
because-
Bone Devils, let's do this real quick.
He's going to do a piercing magic missile as quick.
Yeah.
and I'll throw out
All
my
right.
last 6
So
level
the
spell
Bone
slot,
Devil,
but
Joseph,
one
that's closest to you goes off. Nope. Over this way. Yep.
This one?
Third one. One,
You
two,
may, you may kill
goes
something.
flying off the crevasse from the
What are you
dancing of the
targeting?
lightning, taking him off the
So this
crevasse.
is dead.
You just hear a
So he fell in the hole.
crack, 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 crack.
Any of
crack.
them particularly close to death?
Well, that one was. That one went flying off the side of the
Any other
mountain.
ones?
He's doing a quick and piercing magic missile.
All right, so the quick and piercing magic missile, you could do either of the Bone Devils because either one looks
They're about the same.
worse for the weather.
Okay.
You have to roll to overcome SR on a magic
I
missile.
already did.
Okay, so you're
I
good
rolled a 19.
on the die.
So,
So yeah, he's good. Man, you're just killing it
10,
with those SR rolls.
16, 17, 18 points of damage.
That definitely does some damage.
All right, so one Bone Devil gets another 18.
He looking a little worse for the wear.
All right, so after Damon,
Is you, Rothar.
smite.
You just again the other two flying ones don't take crap, the Ice Devils, but those Bone Devils danced for all his
All right,
hits.
first attack.
Which one, on the right hand one or the left hand one?
This one right
All
here.
right, that
All
one.
right.
Make him suffer.
I think
We will.
was it 15? Was my range? Was it 15 or 16?
I think I've got mythic spells. The next
15,
year.
yes. Okay, so over 40.
I do, but I'm not
The
getting
40
it till
will hit.
third
All right,
tier.
roll to confirm.
Yeah, that's why I got
Next,
third
next,
tier.
Alright,
next
well,
one I'm
hold on,
getting
hold on,
resilient
you roll
spells to
confirm.
make it harder to dispel
Oh,
any spell
more.
I cast.
Higher number, so that confirms.
Jeez, you made his life miserable.
All right,
Double damage and target loses flight if it has wings.
Isn't it over the crevasse?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right,
That's
let me
not
roll,
a pleasant
let me roll
thing.
damage. All right. So,
All right.
So double means I add an extra
And
time.
an extra time.
All right. So now this is at times 4.
Thunders through his wing and down he
It's
goes.
because I warned him up.
He's like,
I
ah!
created the gap. There was a gap in his armor from where I shot him.
Well,
and then
considering he's going to take 20d6 damage.
Well, he's
from
going
the
to take
fall.
332 from that hit.
Okay, well, he's gone. He's dead. Not only did you tear through his wing, but he took probably another 100 points of damage as he gooed down the side of the thing.
All right. So that was just a one swing. So I haven't even used
I
mine.
know, you haven't even used your other one at the other one yet.
So
God,
but I can't smite. I
dang.
can't smite that one because I can only smite once per round.
Yes.
So I'll just do my other.
Just do
my
your
other two
normal
rolls.
attacks on one of those bone devils.
All right. Second attack is a 29.
It's a 29. You just going on a Bone Devil?
Or yeah, I'm just gonna swing at the bone
All right.
devils because I'm not
All
smiting.
right, go for the Bone Devil.
Yeah,
Hit him.
29.
29 will hit. No
All
problem.
right.
Do we want to do falling damage on the one that fell, or
No, he
Oh
killed
my
it with
God.
a swing.
He did 300 points, which
It
he
wouldn't
had
have fallen into
259
its death
hit
if it
points
wasn't
left.
already dead.
Plus another 100 points, I figure, on average, falling down the crevasse. He's a little bit of
he's
puff.
not coming back to
He's
this
a puff.
plane for a
No.
no.
And because you are
no.
mythic,
Alright.
you killed him on this point.
All right. 39 with holy.
39 will kill that Bone Devil.
All right, and then last attack on this bone devil.
All right.
That's a 27.
Will hit.
Roll to confirm.
All right.
The 22.
Will not confirm.
Okay, so
Bummer.
just a regular hit.
That would have been another double damage one. That would have been fun.
40 to this one. with
Ah,
holy.
40 drops him down. So you have one left.
All right, and that's me. Oh, I'm only down like not even 10 points, so I won't.
So
I
the
won't
Bone
lay on
Devils are
hands.
gone.
No, wait.
So that
Wait,
just
wait,
goes-
wait! I will lay on hands, Scotty though. Oh no, wait.
I'm going to heal him.
No, I can't. It's a standard if I do it on someone else.
Yes.
So no, I'm done. You go.
So
You
then
can-
let's
can
go
only
to
switch
this one.
yourself.
Wrecked.
3 of them.
All right.
This other devil's probably not feeling quite too confident now.
No, he's feeling quite confident at this point. He's angry at you.
All right, so after me is top of the round with Remley.
All right. So
Sorry,
actually,
Remley.
it's not. It's on these guys.
Oh,
They're top.
they
They
top.
got an issue of a 34. They're well
Come at me, bruh!
You will. Those two won't with those.
I'm not gonna block any of these.
That's a hit. And that one's possible too. There.
I'm not gonna do a block on any of these.
Let's see. 19. All right. So
Because I'm
they
looking
will
full.
confirm on one critical. The other one's just a good hit.
They?
Yeah, it. I'm sorry.
He's
It.
got a mouse in his pocket?
It. Yeah, the mouse is there.
No, I don't have any critical stuff. I have a buff for that, but it's expired.
God, all right. So it does damage to you and your weapon.
Dang, he's got Greater Thunder
See,
too.
This is like, it's.
I know.
What is he doing?
You're just
That's
reading the card.
critical. It's just,
You're just reading the card.
It's
What is
It's
this?
fine.
Weapon strike?
yeah.
Fine. Dad has another make hole ready.
I still have make hole.
It's fine. It's all
No,
fine.
I have make hole greater.
Yeah, it's fine.
And it was funny because I did this to sit there and fix. What was
So
the
it does
construct I needed
42
to
to
fix?
your weapon,
Okay.
and it does 42 to you.
42.
Oh, it was the tower.
That's
that
after
I
the
was
hardness, or
fixing.
does it overcome the hardness?
The hardness it would be a 32.
That's what I need. That's what I memorized, and I just never
Tail
changed it. I
slap.
still have it.
It does another 5 to you, and then make a saving throw, a fortitude save.
Versus what?
Slow, basically.
Okay, so it's not like poison or anything.
No, it's
Okay, so it's just a
DC-20.
fortitude.
Yeah.
All right. Fort save is plus 18. That's a 25.
No problem. You made it with 25.
Okay.
All right. So that's what it does. So it
All
is done. Now Remley is going to stab. you.
Sorry, Emily. I know you were setting up
All
for
right.
that one, but
She's just like, no problem. I got it.
I
I got
Scott,
it.
kind
how
of-
much you down?
I kind of turned that one into a pile of smoking slag.
Hang on 1 second.
She just
That 15 to 20 crit range is just too good.
she
That's why you
uses
sit there and got
because
silent.
she's got boots of speed. She's going to
Yeah,
use
you
her
improve critical
hasted
on
deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Boots of speed while you're flying?
I know.
It's
right?
magic. It's magic.
She basically drops down to the ground and runs over to where the other one is with boots of speed.
So is she gonna run behind it or what?
Well, she can't because that's off the cliff.
Down 60 still,
But
sorry.
she's gonna go to where she can't flank it because there's no flanking.
So,
So
it's
she's
just like
gonna
here
run.
is fine.
Yeah.
And she's gonna engage it.
Yeah, with the bloodthirsty.
Okay.
All right, she does hit it with the bloodthirsty. Let's see what she does with it.
It's just like
1d3.
I turned it into a stain across the cavern wall.
All right, so she does.
It's very
10 on
so
that.
awesome.
She does 10 points of damage to it. Oh well, it's damage. Damage is damage
I know
at
the
this
crit
point.
rate base don't have any damage.
Yeah.
I can get it with my scimitar. I have,
Well,
I have a king
it's-
scimitar.
it's-
15 to 20.
It's the double damage from the bonus from
Actually-
smite multiplied times 2. That's really
Actually?
improving. Well, that time made it a time.
You
4.
probably
So
build yourself up
What's
to do
the
that
range-
kind of
what-
damage.
the
but it
throw
takes
range
so
of a
many
dagger
spells
is
and
10
so many
feet,
different
right?
Spells to get to that point.
Take her
Well, it's
back.
not
Take her
really
back.
stops
She
being
is throwing.
worthwhile.
She is throwing it because she does much more massive things with that thing
Oh yeah,
she
that's
has.
where that swashbuckler thing you wanted
Yeah,
to do.
she does, and it's full round action. If she doesn't move, she can take a 5 foot towards him, which she will.
Does it return?
No,
Does that
unfortunately, it
count
does
for the move?
not.
That one, we don't want it to return. We want it
But-
to bury itself up to the hill
Inside. the
inside
door.
something.
And as it just drinks the
She hits.
infernal blood,
She targets
Does it
its
go with it when
legs.
it gets vanished, or does
No.
it drop?
it drops to the ground.
Actually, no. She's gonna go for the wings because the wings. I know, sweetie. The wings will stagger it for a round. So, guys, it is staggered, which means it can't attack. She hit it on the wings.
Oh, nice.
The target is staggered for 1 round.
Because actually,
Effect.
staggered means that it can only do one action,
Right.
either a move or a standard.
Or a standard.
But
But it's flying over this cavern.
So it has to do the move,
It has to
otherwise. So it does nothing this round.
To attack, it has to
Yes.
sit there and stop flying, in which case it's going to fall.
Yep.
well, it doesn't take an action for it to maintain.
And it takes a panache. It just she burns a
Oh, yes, it
panache
does.
to do it.
You have to do a move action to hover in the air.
Now the fun thing
Depends
would
on
have
what its
been
maneuverability is, I
the
think.
fun thing would have been if
Does
she
it?
would have targeted the head, which is
Oh, maybe.
confusion like the spell.
Maybe if you have
For a
perfect flying, you can sit there and hover without doing a move action.
Yeah, because I think that's at the point to where hovering is automatic. Because if you have good or
Yeah,
perfect
but
maneuverability.
this thing with wings, nothing with wings has perfect
She
maneuverability.
would have done the legs, but it's flying, so knocking it prone does nothing. Otherwise,
Oh yes, it
would be
does. You knock something prone that's flying, it falls to the ground.
Well, it falls anyways. You don't have to
Alright.
sit there and make
I'm
it
gonna
fall.
go.
to the
I'll
ground.
go 50-50 because I'm not gonna go back on it necessarily.
It doesn't matter.
you, might, you
Stagger's
might be
fine.
able to recover with a fly check.
Huh?
I think that's one of the
Should
things
knock
fly,
it prone.
fly skill does.
She knocks it prone, so,
So
it'll
it
have
falls-
to go
it
fly.
falls
check.
at
it has to sit there and make its fly check. Otherwise, it falls to the ground.
And the amount it
It
falls
don't
is,
make the fly
okay,
check.
so it falls its speed.
So 60 feet down.
So it falls 60 feet down.
Yeah, so it's going 60 feet down. So you can, as it goes by, if you want to,
Ayo?
Yeah.
Heyo,
'cause it's
baby.
going 5.
It's not
Wait, who
Scotty,
gets an
but-
AO?
He does. Anybody within range
Both
of it
of us
that's
do,
right
Scotty.
beside.
You get a ranged attack, or I mean a swing
yeah,
attack.
You get an.
Yeah, it's
You
not.
I
can't
would
you
take-
can't throw a chakra.
Yeah,
you
you
got to
can't
swing
throw a
with your
chakra.
Falcon.
I'd take your Falcon and hit it.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean I can't? Why can't I throw a chakra?
They don't let you.
You can't do a ranged attack as an
attacks, there
attack
are
of
no
opportunity.
AOs.
Melee
No
only.
AOs.
Oh,
You
gotcha,
have to
gotcha.
you have
Okay.
to get a special feat to take a ranged AO.
Yes, there is one that will let you do it.
How many attacks do I get?
41?
1 for an AO.
41?
41 will hit because it's knocked prone. It doesn't get its dex.
Roll to confirm. 40?
37.
Confirmed.
Yep, 37 will hit, Scott. Knockback, double damage, and target is pushed 1d6 squares down. So it'll go
Wait,
down
what
another
more?
6. It's got to go
Oh, you
120
almost
feet.
just hit it on the
Yeah, I
head.
smacked it over the head as it was
All right.
going down.
So you get another times in your attack.
Okay.
You guys are going to have fun. You guys might take it out on this one.
Yes, but it's not smoke, so it gets its resistance from me.
It gets its damage reduction. You mean.
It does.
148.
Okay,
Minus
so
10.
it's
148. It's not
That's
smoke.
still pretty darn good. Now Scott can do a massive on it, and he's bypassing things with the adamantine.
Oh, yeah. That was an extra.
Adamantine does not.
Where's
Oh,
our
wait.
pizza?
It won't bypass
Oh,
all.
I don't know when.
It should be coming in at 12:30.
Oh, it's
That's what I told
12:30.
them to bring
Okay,
it.
I thought we usually got it at 12. So.
Yeah.
I did
Supposedly, I got a
43
coupon from the last
All
time
right,
they delivered
so
for me.
43.
Because he
Now let's see. It takes the
fall,
fall.
but it didn't matter.
So
'cause
let's
the
see
coupon
if it can
expired by
make
the time I
a-
tried to use it.
All right, so it's only going to take.
Yeah, just keep serving me up these devils. I love them. They're great.
From the fall. It won't do as much as you think. Well, maybe it does. 10, 20,
Oh, is it actually going to reach the ground?
30, 40 points of damage.
Yeah.
Minus
Yeah.
10, so it only takes about
Oh, still, it
30
took,
points. It
how
took
much does
30
Scotty
points.
do to it?
Hmm?
How much does Scotty do to it?
You guys
I don't
did a lot. It's damage.
I don't know how much Scotty did.
Scotty did 40 some.
I think 42 or
Yeah, he
something.
did 40 some. It's not
So
dead,
minus
but
10, so-
it's not in great shape.
22 plus my
And
130,
Payman, you can
150.
fire arrows down at it as it's going
So it took
by.
like 180
Sure, why
points that
not?
round.
That's your turn.
It doesn't have his
It's your turn.
dex, so
Oh, you go before me anyhow.
That's a horrible.
Is that an attack
No.
of opportunity or is it his turn?
No,
it's
this
his
is
turn.
Yes.
Okay.
so it minuses 5 from its dexterity, so it's at a
That's a
33.
hit.
33 hits it, Payman, because doesn't have it dex.
That, boy, I missed it twice, but I hit it the third time.
All right.
with lightning arrows.
Yeah.
Lightning.
arrows.
Lightning. Lightning.
So you're just going to do like a pure serious regular on Scotty?
No, he needs a cure critical.
It's only a 4 though.
Hmm?
It's only a 4.
Yeah.
And
It's one of my first steampunk retired tonight. It's one of my first
35,
steampunk retired.
330 something.
Got my top hat, got my cane.
30 points of damage.
Shrinking.
It will be. I mean, I'm kind of excited about it.
The demon lords. with
30
something like
points
that. They have like
of damage.
700.
Clock
Red.
parts to
Hit like that,
incorporate into
brings
the
them down
design
half in
better.
a single
Red.
shot.
Well, unfortunately, in my thing that I'm
30.
wearing, my
I don't
doublet,
have those
I don't have
multipliers
any
on my other paladins. It's
and my
one of the
black
long swords.
pants, but I do with my top
Yeah,
hat,
I'm
and I
saying,
do with
yeah.
my cane,
If Magic
which has a
were
skull on it with
paladin,
steampunk
Yeah,
causes on
both
it.
are, yeah.
And
but
so,
even though
30
but you could
points.
swing with
30
radius.
points? All right, I did
Yeah.
the.
Well, for
Uh,
some reason it
all
doesn't work
kinds of
out. You could just get a
Yeah.
onesie and
Probably
go
gets
as like a
better
member of the
multiplier
Clockwork
times two
Orange.
against the demon lord.
Once you get to a certain point, it becomes a plus 5.
And,
Thought
and
about
20,
that.
and
That'd
20
be
of the
fun.
30 is from electric.
Is what I'm going to
All right.
So you can't reduce that.
But,
Nope.
But imagine critting with a plus 5 only.
So,
Well, it's still
your
only
your
times
physical
two.
damage, you didn't do much, but the lightning you
Even
did.
on a
pretty
demon.
freaking
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
exactly.
You can sit there and
All right,
do
guys.
critical
Oren,
Yeah.
are you
as a
going to
mythic.
Oren, are you going to heal,
Heal.
or are you going to blast the crap out of the devil, which is flying down the side of it?
No,
Blast him.
Why?
Blast.
Because you can heal afterwards. He is hurt.
True.
He is wounded badly.
Finish
All right.
him
This
off.
mythic
Come
is
on,
not doing well.
Give yourself some.
Send him
Now,
back to
remember, fire don't hurt,
infernal hell he came from.
cold don't hurt. But if you can change your energy,
Yeah, do
Holy smite!
Yeah,
there
roll
you
some more
go.
that'll
See? See?
All right, well, you got to overcome SR.
Oh, yes. Overcoming SR.
It's all good when you're overcoming SR.
18 on the die.
Yeah. Okay, that's plenty. I'm going to empower this, too.
All right.
All right, so it's 10, 20,
Okay.
30,
38.
38, 38 empowered. So
38 empowered would be what, another
It's
night?
another 17.
Another
Oh, no,
17?
No,
Nine-
38.
38 is 19.
19.
So it'd be
19.
57.
All right, does he get any saves?
DC 22 will.
Oh my god, it's worst roll.
Oh,
No, it
natural
does a
20.
32.
It didn't?
No, he rolled a base
He
20.
rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's-
So
it's half.
he gets half, and it's in. Okay, that's it.
So he didn't get the extra effect either.
Yeah, because otherwise he'd have been blinded for a round.
So 20, what, 23, 22?
Well, half of what was it? 58?
57,
57. So that's 28. Yeah.
28.
'Cause
You
it's
killed
28
it
half.
on the dot.
Nice.
It is gone.
Hey, Dad, you killed the super devil.
Well done.
And
You got one, and you broke its jar of marmalade. How rude.
All right, and then after that, I will sit there and do a cure critical on.
okay.
Wait, well, I guess Scott is the only one down.
Yeah, I'm down like 7. Don't.
That's not enough. to
Oh
waste.
wait, no, I got hit. I'm down 60.
You got 60.
That's what it says. Yeah, because I got hit by this guy before I banished him.
All right, so instead, what I'll do is I'll channel,
Yeah,
and then I'll use low level spells to finish everybody else up.
Well, no, where's the channel? I mean, I've got
He's got like a
I've got
million
a wand
channels.
of pure critical.
God, you guys are going to love this.
What?
I've got a wand
So,
of
for
pure
defeating
critical,
all
so
those
I'll take the
devils,
channel.
Why? I don't hardly ever use channels.
68,300 experience per character.
68,300.
Per character.
All right, so it's 10, 20.
Did you hear that,
30,
Scott?
36.
Let's count with the water. Say again?
68,300 per character.
60,
For that encounter.
3, 0.
Did
Add
they drop
XP.
anything? Peyton's looking.
Nope. Unfortunately, like they say, the devils.
Yeah,
Pizza is out for delivery. Yay.
I need 155,939 to get to the next level.
Hey, we'll get XP in
If
68k
this-
chunks. Yeah, that's
XP and 68k chunks will be there in no time.
3 more encounters.
Yeah.
yeah, more encounters like that.
All right, so everybody gets 36 from the first channel. Who else is? What are you down?
Hold on. You said how much?
36.
Peyton's like, I approve of these
24.
tactics.
I approve.
24.
These are good
All right, I'll
These
do
are pain been
Cure
approved.
Light. That'll
I'm
that'll
down
top you off.
All right, so I was
That's it.
rudely
How
interrupted,
much you down,
so I
20?
will.
Yeah, you're gonna go back to your
24.
thing. This time you can finish it. Okay, it seems.
Once I stopped casting, the
23.
spell was done.
Empowered
I ruined it.
is-
I have to spend another spell slot and start again.
Okay.
So how long does
So-
it take you to do
So
it?
Cure
10
Light
minutes.
will finish you off.
No problem.
Don't you love it? A Cure Light.
I will,
is
and I'm using my rod of
23 empowered, so
extend
it's,
spell, the new one that I got.
Good.
Plus this
12,
one.
35.
Like I tried
Our
to use
first
last
level
time.
spell
So I
is
have to
35.
Randomly
refill.
open here. Let's see.
Scotty, how much you down?
29.
So
Okay, I'll do a Cure Light on Woo.
I
You're
create
good.
5 horses that will last for 5 hours and 1 that will last for 7. I'm taking the one that will last the longest.
Oh, right. You were doing horses when this whole thing went down.
Yeah.
So we got to start again.
So yeah, I had to start that whole thing again, and 10 minutes later,
I approve of this combat tactics. We killed a bunch of shit, a bunch of things, got a bunch of experience points, and
But
I
it is
didn't
dropping.
get a scratch.
Since we
You got
defeated 2
no damage.
mythics, do we go up mythic tier?
Well, they weren't mythic. They were epic. It's not the same thing.
What? I give
That's
you,
what he said.
I give you a.
If we went up a mythic tier,
Gold band.
yeah, it's
normally
hard to
gives
go
you
up
Scotty,
mythic tiers.
Since
It's
you
not.
got the ring
it's
in,
not-
I don't need to sit there and
I
have a
didn't say
No,
anything
you can
about
heal you
that
at
yet.
I can heal you at range.
oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
No,
Never
I
mind.
didn't. I
I
didn't
can
say
heal him at
anything.
range, Scotty at range, and I'll heal you at range.
I go up again. That's 2 more.
The only
critical
people I
points.
can't heal at range is him,
Now, normally
And
these are
Remley.
quests, but you are on a
Unless I
quest
do
for
mass.
Baba Yaga, so that is
or I use
considered
the,
part
I
of an
use
epic
the,
quest.
Okay.
So the epics that you go into are part of that.
These were mythic.
Well, he's coming.
Because you completed a trial by beating both of these. It's not per. You gotta remember, it's not per mythic you kill necessarily. It's
Right.
per trial.
Right.
Second tier, you have to compete 1 trial.
Oh, and we did.
Was this a
We
trial? So we're
you
second
guys
tier.
are second tier.
Tier 2.
Yep.
Darren, the new Darren.
Don't you like the mythic thing? It's a little bit different, but You are now tier 2.
Citizens of
All
Tier
right.
will grow stronger.
So you should get a new ability.
Dariel, the New Dawn, awakens as an intelligent sword.
And you get an increase on an ability score of +2.
Gee, what should I take?
Dexterity.
I could take
Or
wisdom.
you could wisdom would help you. Jeez, what that would do to you.
But I'm Painman, so of course I have to take dexterity.
I love this one. Whenever you score a critical hit as a free action, you can make a ranged touch attack to fling blood and gore at the opponent within 30 feet. The touch attack hits, the foe is sickened for the number of rounds equal to your tier. Such fun. Yeah, Remley's taking the impossible speed, so she gets a +20 to her speed. So now her normal speed is really quick for a pixie. I love the increased speed. That'll get you the gap.
Okay, so amazing initiative.
How many hit points you guys got?
What you doing, Buggy Bug?
I don't have
Scotty, how many hit points you have?
I have 120.
184.
I'm 174.
174.
Was that the door?
I'm debating on whether I should take mythic spellcasting
Can you check the door?
and get mythic heal. Let me find out. Oh, I don't want that. Mythic heal.
Good. The guy needs a sign. He's coming over.
I'm coming.
I don't want that. Hmm. 225.
Hey, that thing you're super into, relentless healing, I can apparently get that as a guardian.
Yeah. Yeah.
My healing's not that good though, so I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if I should take mythic heal. If I do mythic heal,
What's
I
going
can
on?
heal 15 points per level, which is 225.
Can't
I
remember what's
probably
going on?
would.
Oh, okay.
Well, with a mythic heal,
Okay.
if I mythic heal, then I can mythic heal somebody and bring them back from like -200.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's at -200. Mythic heal. All right.
One more chip,
Sure.
so if you want-
Also, remember you can select spells that you haven't necessarily gotten yet. So even if we don't go up in mythic tier, you could select 8th and 9th level spells if you wanted to prioritize getting certain ones to be mythic or not.
I get your water here in a second. Go ahead. I gotta get the water for her. Where's your water? There it is. Hang on, sweet. I'll get you some water. Good stuff. Put some aside for Kitty, 'cause I don't-
Stormbolts doesn't have a mythic.
God, yes, over. Holy crap. Here's my water, man.
Mass doesn't have it.
You guys got everything. Come here, bud.
Mountain Dew today.
You say,
Oh my goodness.
oh, here's your water. Oh, the mythics are fun.
I don't
There's
wanna
so
do
many
that.
different things you can take.
It
That's why it
doesn't
makes
help.
it so diverse. You never get the same people taking the same things. Shoot for Pixie, speed is key for engaging. You guys will have fun with this. Now you gotta get another 2 trials for the next one. So that becomes the hard part. Now you're at 2 trials every tier. Until you get up to, 5th. And there's about, I think, 3 trials. It's gonna be really interesting. Oh.
Oh, this is cool.
know that as far as boosting initiative, like next level, one of the first spells that I take with Mythic Spellcasting, well, which I don't get until my 3rd tier.
As an immediate action, when an ally within 30 feet of you targeted with a ranged weapon attack, you can have that attack target you instead. If you would normally be out of range for attack, the attack is able to hit you as if you were at maximum range. You can use this ability without using the immediate action by expending 1 point of mythic power. Target that.
Janet, what are you doing? Ow.
My initiative is
The
going up
couch
to
is
now
not
to
for
+7.
Oh. So, are we going to January 13th? Does anyone want to take a trip up with us to go up to Ohio? We're trying to get somebody, either one of her friends or one of mine, because we got the truck and we got her. But then again, she may not need it now. She's not pregnant. But, well, I don't know, a fun drive.
Maybe I should get this one instead for my legendary item upgrade. Unyielding. A legendary item with this ability has double the hardness of a typical item and of its type and triple the hit points. Furthermore, it's immune to all attempts to sunder it made by non-mythic creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get that next. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get
That would have been nice for you right about
yeah.
now.
Actually, you know what? I am gonna get that now, and I'll get intelligent next time.
I would.
There.
Well, you don't get.
Yeah. No more. No
You
more.
don't need your sword talking back to you yet.
No more sundering my stuff.
Yes.
Unyielding. There. Unless you're a mythic character, you can't even attempt a sunder check. Or you can attempt it. It's just gonna do nothing.
What's even better than having the initiative bonus itself is you can get an additional standard action with amazing initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no one can cast an extra spell with it, but you know, you can do other stuff.
All right.
Are these the paper plates left over from last time?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna go get up and give I'm not sure which thing I should take.
Yeah, a lot of the like tier 1 abilities aren't really all that impressive.
For 25 years, CarMax
Like the
has
first
been a
tier.
pioneer in the used car industry. 5 years. You know, CarMax was a human. That
Yeah,
was
we
a
did the next
tech-savvy
one before I did
millennial.
one.
Well, we
Right,
really
and then-
embraced the
Yeah, tier
whole
3.
millennial mindset.
You
Because
even
with
better wire.
CarMax.com, you
Oh,
have
well.
freedom to start your vehicle
That is
search
possible.
or transfer for pretty much wherever. Is it quick? The show. Easy? Most of it. Convenient? Totes. Goods. Yep, I think you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Let me ask you something. Once you build an encounter table and you want to delete them so you don't save it under the character, how do you do that?
What about what now? I didn't hear you.
Like my dashboard. I built up all these different things on the dashboard for your guys' encounter. But now if I save them, they end up saving under Remley, which is not good. Hmm. I should get rid of the tacticals here. Oh, that's how I do it. Okay. That's how I do it. You go under portfolio, delete hero.
To do what?
To get them out of there so you don't save them once you build an encounter.
Hmm.
Because remember, when you build an encounter, they put them all up in your dashboard.
Hmm.
So you go under delete. That's what it is.
Bonus for diplomacy It's plus 34 now.
Oh my gosh. You guys will have fun. Against anybody normal, you guys have no issues. It's more
Yeah,
the-
just look what happened to the Bone Devils.
Well, yeah, you guys could have tried to diplomatically talk to the Bone Devils,
No.
No.
but then again, that would have been Hainton or
Yeah.
Damien doing it.
While they're trying to talk to them, I'm sticking my sword in their
Yeah,
face.
basically, that would be the.
But the plus 34 bonus to my diplomacy, I could probably still work around that.
I can say that is Remily. There we go. Hey, she went up a level,
Man.
you guys.
If I take the mythic spell, if I take the mythic version of Deathless,
Mm-hmm.
that means everyone in 30 feet becomes deathless.
Nice.
So everyone on the party, if you're within 30 feet, you
That
can see
would be
Deathless
good.
effect.
What mythic path did you take, Scotty?
I took a champion.
That's what I thought.
Yep. You have a few champions, but they just went different directions.
That's cool. I didn't realize champions could get mythic spells.
Oh yeah. Champions
Yeah,
are
you just
amazing.
have to take the thing for mythic spell casting.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What Paul did under his with his Hierophant, right? He took a mythic casting under Hierophant, if I'm correct.
I took Hierophant. I did Relentless Healing
Yep.
first. I'm debating on whether or not I want to use Mythic Spellcasting or not.
I would.
I mean, he'll obviously get it. He's just saying, does he want to get it right now?
I would.
Well, Mythic Spellcasting only gets you one spell.
For
Per tier, yes.
So now you get two.
Cool.
You get more if you have Mythic Paragon, because you do count as 2 tiers higher for purposes like that.
Right.
Mythic Paragon.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's another universal.
Oh, is it?
It's also a feat.
Yep. All right.
Oh, that's right. I get 2 Mythic spells. Excellent. So I think I'll do that.
All right.
I'll take Mythic.
That's the way to do it if you can. You wanna.
Well,
The more spell casting you can do as a caster, the better off you are. And the mythic. What do you think Rasputin used on you guys?
Oh, believe me, we remember the mythic spells.
He had quite
It's
a few.
definitely remembered.
all right.
Of course, you could always take it multiple times if you want more.
Like for instance, if he took it on his fireball, mythic tier fireballs D8 fireballs.
No, it becomes
I think it becomes D10s.
no. Mythic is. I'm looking at that right now.
That's what you want. You want as
And
much damage.
damage increases to 1d10,
Yeah.
up to 10d10.
Because eventually,
Yeah,
I'll need it
And
for
I believe you can use a point of mythic power to say you ignore immunity to fire.
Yeah, because I'm taking that for chain lightning eventually.
Yeah.
Ah, mythic chain lightning.
Then until I'm like somewhere in the middle of my tiers.
Okay.
You always forget how good Disney music is. Some of it. Most of it.
You have to be 6th level tier to
That's,
do that.
well, I mean, obviously there's like the Frozen
Yeah.
stuff that's just like
What you
it's
want-
bad
what you-
'cause it's overhyped.
You can't do that unless you spend 2 mythic points. Then you have to be 6th tier
To do what?
to augment the fireball.
Yep.
To ignore
So
immunity.
ignore. Yeah.
Yeah. But still, at that point,
That was something Andrew would do.
all right.
You're immune to fire? That's adorable.
So you guys see that there is that wall of fire that you can, or wall of frost that you can go around. It's in front of you, but it's not completely surrounding everything.
I'm taking Resilient Arcana. My spells and effects become more difficult to identify and dispel.
Nice.
So, when I affect someone, it sticks to you.
I don't know that we're going to need that yet.
What's that?
It'll
Mythic-
mostly come into play
mythic heal.
probably if I end up fighting other casters, which, you know,
Same mythic heal.
all that.
Yeah, I definitely put that on your wish list, but you're right. You may not need it right now.
Ooh, 5d12. Well, I'll have to wait.
All right. You feel Baba is pushing you towards what's behind the frost wall, or the ice wall.
How high is it?
You can go around it. It's a wall of ice, like any wall of ice. It goes the distance I show you guys there out front, but there's some ways around it.
Bob, but you're going to need to let us get a night's rest tuner. We're going to call our union rep.
You feel the twicking in the back of your neck. It's like, yeah, really. After I've been tortured by my great grandson on a machine.
Baba, we know you want out, but if we're not at our top best when we fight more things like this,
Yeah. If we get
You're
killed, you're going to be in there a lot longer than one night's rest.
You feel almost like she does a harumph in her mind, and then you feel a releasing of the pressure pushing you.
okay. So we promise that this is what we're going to do, because I mean we're under compulsion to do that. So even if we die, we're going to be afflicted with whatever this curse does, even in the afterlife.
You'll be walking corpses.
Plenty of motivation.
Oh, an undead paladin? I don't know.
Yeah, that's just that's creepy. It's a creepy.
Do I become a blackguard by default? Like,
not necessarily. It depends on what drives you. I guess with her driving you, you would. But
well, I mean, unless I'm mistaken, which of course I could be. I mean that that curse, the Gia's quest.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't drive you to death. It
doesn't drive you to death, but if you die and you have it, you are still afflicted with the curse.
Oh yeah, it don't go away.
yeah, I was going to say, if it went away after death, no one would have it by now.
Yeah, no. So you feel like you could get a night's sleep up here. It's kind of one of those places that you wonder what would come along.
Can we just word back to the hut and then come back?
We're in the hut.
You guys are in the hut.
I keep forgetting this is inside.
Yeah, this is inside the hut. You guys are doing this.
Well, can we go back up to the coffin room and then come back here?
You get the feeling you're okay out here. I mean,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, you only need to sleep 2 hours, right?
Well, only if we burn a. Well, no, it's been less than a week since last time we did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no, we can't use the knapsack.
No, you gotta wait.
No, but Paul has a ring of sustenance.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one smite left.
But it doesn't matter. That's just how much I need.
You guys might as well take
The rest,
break.
it doesn't help with spell recovery.
Yeah, you guys might as well rest.
We've been playing that wrong.
You could probably have Painman do a watch, right, Painman? And Remily do a watch, since you're not spellcasters.
All right, so night's rest.
All right.
All right,
You guys
so
go through the
before
night.
the night's rest, I'm gonna cast.
I'll put up a tiny hut to
Yeah, so you
protect
guys
us in a nice little corner too.
I'm gonna recast
That's what I
my
was gonna ask
regular weapon.
And he'll do the
And-
tiny hut, so you guys are there. Now, you have time to call the Mercane if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, let's call him Mercane and see if he's got my shield.
So you feel a little. You send the thing off, and back comes after about 15 minutes in the tiny hut, the Mercane with the little figurine that he gave you to call him. He goes, "Well, what may I do for you today?" "Oh yes, your shield." He says, "Yes." He opens his little pouch and pulls it out. So here.
I gain 3 hit points for being a 2nd level archmage.
He goes, "Do you need anything else?" Maybe.
Cal would like something.
Oh, what would you like?
I don't know. Do we have any money
Pulls
left?
out the skins from that dragon that we slayed early on, and he tells him he would like an armored coat made out of this with adamantine plates in it.
So you want it reinforced in the inside of the skin with plates.
Correct.
The uses go up to 7 per day for me and 9 per day for you.
Yeah, let me think about these.
Yeah, unless I use extra mythic power again, then I can get one to 11.
Do you want any enchantments on
Wait,
it?
that feat gives you a bonus 2 or bonus 4?
Just
No,
plus
just give me 2 extra a day, but I can do it again and again.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can keep taking
So-
feet, but I mean, it should be, unless you took it again, it should be up to 9.
Whenever you take a path, yes, it's 9 now, but whenever you take a path or a feat, you can also get extra power.
I mean, I could do it myself if I had the time, but right now, I don't have
So
the time.
let's see. My life bubble
He
should
says
still be active. but
47,000 gold will allow me to do it. Then it will take me about
I'm-
3 days
Gone.
with my smiths.
Oh, so he's gonna actually get it made in 3 days?
He's got people who work around the clock. Remember,
All right,
he's,
well,
he's not like humans that need sustenance. These are plainer creatures.
Here, I'll tell you what, Joe.
He says 47,000.
47.
I can sell him 2 scrolls of plane shift and see if you can get that.
And basically,
Talisman.
which skin did you have, Scott?
Remember that dragon that we killed at in the first encounter? He was an old dragon, but he wasn't like ancient or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I skinned the
so
crap out of him.
that'll give you an additional DR5 to cold.
Cool.
we just
And
got
I
DC
will,
for next phase goes from
And add
27
and to the armored class or the armored coat, because you're using the adamantine in that. Normally an armored coat, I think, is what, +5?
Yeah.
So
+4.
make it a +8 without the pluses for the +4 addition. Because you got adamantine built in there plus the dragons thing.
Cool. Alright. That would be, hang on 1 second. I would like to trade him the rest of it. Because
Okay.
it was only, it's only a coat. So, I took all the bones and everything and the teeth and all that stuff.
He'll take off about 2,000 from your cost, so 45
Right.
for raw materials.
I'm gonna take Mythic Sacred Bond. So now the distance from here
It's a good idea, Scott, on an armored
is
coat.
now no longer short. It's now medium range.
Do we have
Plus,
any,
it's a medium
do we have any
armor,
more
but
items
still
to
Also,
sell?
I
medium
want
armor.
to trade the,
such as from the devils we just killed?
I've got that
What?
42.
Do we have
Still
anything from the
That's
devils
got
we
it.
just killed? No, he said that they all they disappeared in
one
the puff
battle?
smoke.
Okay.
No monies.
It's got comfort. It's a +2, and it says that bonus equivalent is +7 and 68,000.
Just on stuff they're carrying.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Well, as soon as the spell expires, it'll disappear into a wisp of smoke. Because the weapon is part of the devil's essence. It's not just like something that was crafted in the forges of hell.
All right, let me get my book here. I'm gonna do this. So,
So once you're done with Scotty, there's
Yep.
as a commission I want to put in.
all right. So you were saying, Scott, you wanted to trade in. What item do you want to trade in again?
That Mithril Pico armor that we got from that one battle.
Yes. All right. On here. Mithril one.
What about stuff?
Let's go here on the armor.
A lot of
All right. So. Alright. So that would be. He'll give you 14,000 on that.
Okay.
All right. And what commission were you looking at, Joseph, on Rothar?
So this isn't something that necessarily he's probably got on him or can even craft right away. But I want to try and get an enhanced version of the shield made where normally animated is a +2,
Okay.
but you can only animate it for 4 rounds at a time and you have to spend a move.
Okay.
So I'm willing to spend the equivalent cost of like a +5 for that bonus so that it's just always animated. Or I can animate it as a free action instead of a move action. So have him go talk to his smiths and have them see what they can do to invent that, because it's obviously not in the books right now.
Okay.
I don't have the money for it right now, so he doesn't have to start, but it's just something that I want in the future.
Okay.
There's something else that I want to get for him.
Okay. What you need? All right. Go ahead.
It is a talisman.
Hello. Oh, this is a video game though.
Talisman of Life's Breath Lesson.
It's Mickey.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah, he's in a bunch of movies you watch, I'm sure.
She will. She'll go find.
I believe you.
She.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's Mickey, all right. It's all good.
She's adorable.
She is.
There are days.
Yeah, it's Minnie.
Anybody pays attention to her, you got her affection for however long because she loves those things. Are you having fun, Bug? You showing the guys all your stuff?
She's doing bug things.
She is. It's the adorable part of her. That's why, you know, when they say in school, well, she does this and does that, I'm like, our biggest worry is that lately for loud noises, she's kind of been like
hypersensitive.
Yeah, and it's like
it's not uncommon.
Kim's sister has autism. She's not that. She's medium function. If she has, she is way high function.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
because she knows stuff. She learns stuff. She is social.
Hey, believe me.
Given how social she is, I would really doubt it.
I doubt it either. I think it may be something.
Well, it's hard to say that at her age because I mean.
And it also manifests itself very differently.
Yeah, for each person.
So you're saying
yeah,
talisman?
Yeah, it does.
Lesser.
I mean,
3,500 gold pieces.
I'm autistic. I didn't speak until I was 4 years old. Yeah. So I mean,
3,000 GP.
If I can become the person I am now, then it's definitely not the social death sentence it used to be.
Yeah.
Well, and look, autism and the other things.
It's very different.
All right.
It is. It is. Absolutely.
Because
I don't have the cash. I'm going to give you this and tell me if this works.
Okay.
A scroll of Word of Recall, 2 scrolls of Raised Dead. I mean, not Raised Dead. Plane Shift.
But still,
Plane Shifts are worth 11.25.
26 years ago.
The
when I
Word of
was
Recall's worth
diagnosed, they wanted to give
16.50,
me,
and 5 potions of Cure Light Wounds that are worth 2.50 each.
severely developmentally delayed.
So that'll work. Okay.
What does that even mean?
Casey, stay up here. So I'll take you a little bit.
Yeah, and it's the same thing because like my cousin's
And then give
daughter,
him the
she's-
Talisman of Life Breath Lesser when it's made.
All right, sounds good. Then that'll take them
it
probably
took
24.
some,
Come on, Daisy.
Yeah,
medication
that's fine.
therapy.
Whenever it's ready.
Completely mainlined from his marriage. his
I'll be right back,
kids,
guys. Gotta
she
take
has
this
a
one
job.
otherwise.
Yep,
You know,
it's,
I mean,
it's absolutely.
All right. So
completely
if anything else
100
wrong from
I mean,
work,
you
Dave,
would-
I'm gonna go out real quick and take a puppy,
I mean,
and I'll be right back.
you can kind of tell,
Is there anything else we need?
but you know,
You have your next slot filled, right?
did a better job of managing
Nick, no.
normal.
Right,
No?
right, that's what I always tell people. I'm like, I have a steady job, an apartment, no debt.
Yeah.
I self.
You're not wearing an amulet?
I'm more,
You're not wearing
I'm
an
more
amulet?
high functioning than most quote unquote normal people.
Well, yeah, I do have an amulet, sorry. Yeah. Nick,
Yes, that's your
yeah,
next
I'm
slot.
sorry,
What I
yeah,
like
yeah.
to say is that normality is
the other
overrated.
daughters. The other daughters.
Normal is just a setting on a washing machine. It
Yeah,
doesn't mean
exactly.
anything. The term that is now used is called neurotypical.
Yeah,
That's the term now.
yeah. So
Yeah, because I don't have an amulet. Instead, I'm wearing 3 talismans.
Dude, you do that?
Yep, you can put them on a string and have 3 of them. Although talismans occupy the next slot, up to 3 talismans can be worn on a cord or chain. Wearing multiple talismans in this way offers a greater variety of protection, but a wearer can benefit from only 1 talisman's effect at a time. And I have Talisman of Beneficial Winds Greater, which basically says once per day I can get a feather fall. I have Talisman of Freedom Lesser, which means that I have a one-time use freedom of movement. And I have Talisman of Life Breath Lesser, which means that I have a one use, when I fall below 0 hit points, I automatically get a Breath of Life spell cast on me.
Dude, I need one of those.
That's what he just got from me.
I just got one for him, because he doesn't have a next slot item.
Dude,
And the thing is, you can get the Talisman of Life Breath Greater, which is once a day.
As opposed to once.
yeah, I mean, that would definitely help with that would go well with my death list, because that would hook me right back up
Yep.
in a fight. Crap.
He's like, but I'm out
How
of
much
money.
is that?
Well, the thing is that if you have 1,750 gold pieces, you can craft one yourself.
We don't have time.
It takes 2 days.
Do we have 2 days, like, doing anything?
Well, you can, when it says 2 days, you only have to spend like a couple hours each day.
Yes, while we're sleeping tonight, you could start on it. And the next time we rest, you could finish it, and then you got it.
Oh, dude, I know that.
Yeah. Crafting isn't like you spend the entire day. It's
as part of your rest, you can spend X number of hours on crafting.
Yeah, and since I only have to rest for 2 hours a night, I do it every night.
Dude, I could totally I could totally make my own.
I've been doing it since the third module, dude.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been crafting games. Like, we don't have time. But,
Yeah. At night, you can craft.
Kel's just like, so that's what you've been doing every night, tinkering over there.
Yeah. I've said this multiple times to Rick. And he's like, yeah, the only time we were having an issue was like when we were in the middle of the blizzard moving to White Throne. Remember early on? That's when he said I had some trouble with it. And then you built that little spiderweb hut thingy.
Oh, okay. You're back. For a second, I thought she was trying to open the door.
I know.
I was just like, whoa, what's going on over there?
Yeah, she wants to follow Dad outside.
It's a little cold out there.
It's a little bit.
yeah, because I want to craft a belt of physical perfection.
That's not free,
Yeah,
though.
but
I want to turn my belt of dexterity into a belt of physical perfection.
that's too much.
That'll
That would take months.
We probably don't even have months of game time left in this campaign.
It would take months to do.
Yes, even a +2
Because it's like what, a day per
per 1,000.
Yeah, it's a day per 1,000 gold pieces.
Yep.
Oh,
That's why crafting in sessions like this at endgame is kind of a non-starter. That's why I was kind of surprised he said he can have it to us in 2 days, but I'm not gonna argue with it.
Well, in yours only takes 2 days to do.
Yeah, but his like dragon armor that he's making for Scotty.
Oh well, he doesn't necessarily. It could be something somebody else has already started making.
Well, no, because he's supplying the raw materials. But the justification is he has a team of people working on it.
Well, he might take the raw materials, but he might go to someone else who had different raw materials, and just
No,
like getting a
and-
discount for getting.
When it also he says he has a team of people working on it, and it does say you can have multiple people craft at the same time to reduce the duration of how long it takes.
Yep.
So that makes sense to me.
Yeah, that was Alexandria. Remember?
I know. That's how we were able to get +5 swords in like an evening.
It's always an adventure when you walk to your back bedroom and all the lights are on in the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, why are all the lights on? She goes, because I had to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, turning them off. That'll be nice.
The adventure of having a 6-year-old in the house. Every day, it's always something
It
new.
is. It is. It is. They're good days most days, but then there's some days I go,
Oh, believe me, Dad can tell you all about it with Seamus. He's no better. He's exactly the same.
well, the easy part tonight is she will be pretty much down for the night. She may come out and see you, but what she normally does, Paul, we put her down at about 6. She plays in her room, reads. Everything comes out except for her puppy dog and one other toy at about 8.
Yep.
The light stays on while she goes to bed, and by 9 o'clock she'll be. Then you just turn off the light.
So how long are you guys gonna be out for?
We're gonna be 8 to probably, or 7 when you come here to probably about 10. Not gonna be any later than that, and it'll take us about 30 minutes to get home.
To win?
To about 10. 8 to about 10, and we'll probably it'll be 30
That's
minutes to
fine.
get home. I'm not gonna go too late because she's got work the next day. I know she'll drink because, again, not being pregnant, she will drink. That's fine.
That means you have to drive home.
Yep. It means if I have a drink, it'll be early in the evening, and it won't be anything.
Yeah, and it'll be like 1.
Yeah, and it won't be anything hard alcohol. I normally don't, because that's just, a half a beer or something for me. No big deal.
Yeah, I've never acquired a taste for beer. And God knows I tried when I was in the military.
I'm not huge. I mean, they're doing a punch tonight that has Everclear. I'm like, well, we're not touching that.
Yeah, that'll get you.
It's a trash can.
Trash
one.
can party.
Yeah, so they're gonna
Hawaiian
have
fruit
Everclear.
punch.
Yes. Oh my God.
Hawaiian fruit punch and Everclear.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, the worst I've ever.
Isn't that what you're saying? That was the most drunk you've ever been?
Yep.
The worst I ever did were these. These are Mexican flags. They were this big, so they're double shots.
Mm-hmm.
I did one of the Don Julio, one of the Sangria, and one of the Mezcal. But then we did 10 rounds of those.
Gross.
So I did 30 double shot rounds. So I might as well have done 30 shots of everything.
Yeah, you're dead.
So
it was weird when I was doing that because I helped mix the trash can, so I knew what was in it, but I was thirsty and I still liked the punch. So I knew what I was doing when I was drinking it.
Oh yeah, and you know you're gonna be hurting the next day. You just
But the thing is that what it did was because I was drinking it so freely,
I
got everybody else who was at the party to drink it
I bet
freely
they
too.
were too. Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, there's a lot of trash people.
And it just, the ones I saw were done at a bar in Seattle, and they put a Red Bull turned upside down into the drink, and so you had the Red Bull plus the trash can.
Oh man, yeah, that'll.
And that's
yeah.
just it. And the guys
Red Bull
couldn't
mixed with
walk out.
any hard liquor is the drunkest anyone's ever been drunk
God,
ever in
it's-
history of being
Because
drunk.
you're going up
Yeah.
and you're coming down, and it's
First
just
time I ever
like,
tried like one of those energy drinks, I had gotten like a Monster energy drink from someone at
What
work,
do I
and I thought, oh, I have vodka at home, I can finally try this.
no.
Yeah.
I drank that whole can and mixed it, apparently.
So how'd you feel afterwards?
I don't know what else
Most
to do.
drunk
I'll
you've
just
ever been
I'll
in your
just do
life,
this
probably.
now.
I've been drunker, but it's just weird being able to feel your own pulses.
Yeah.
while
You're on the
also being
high
drunk.
from the sugar and everything else in there,
Yeah.
and you're on the downdraft from the alcohol. And it's
Well,
just like,
with the energy drinks, it's not just the caffeine, but all the other like the guanine and all the other stuff they put in there.
Yeah, they throw everything in there.
Yeah, your body's just like, I'm not supposed to have this.
and yet I am.
I just imagine like my internal metabolism just.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Pretty
what
much.
it's doing. God, I've said no. I have been drunk on 1.5 hands that many times over my
yeah.
years, which isn't bad. And I just said never. And that's why I do my my liqueur of choice is the amaretto up there, and I do about this much in a glass with 2 ice cubes.
Yep.
And it's beautiful. It's
Oh
just,
man, that is the first time I've ever been sick on liquor was amaretto when I was in Aviano.
if you drink too much, you will.
And it is, and
will.
it sneaks right
does,
up on
Because
you.
it's smooth and you're enjoying it.
It's just tasty.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I can't get up.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. It's a liqueur. No, it's more
And of
proof
course,
than you think.
of course, it was like it's the military, so you can't exactly take a sick day. So
You get up hungover the next
It's
day.
just hugging the toilet for half the day.
God, when I came home from
Not fun.
those Mexican flags, I'm in this high-end hotel in Monterey. So immediately I'm in there praying to the porcelain god at least 3 times. And all these good foods that I'd eaten, I'm like, oh my god, I don't ever want them again. And then I go lay on my bed and go, oh my god, I want to die. And Kim calls me. She goes, how you doing? I'm going, I want to freaking die. She goes, oh, no sympathy for you. I'm like, no. And the next
I
day,
deserve none.
yeah, the next day just everything hurt.
Yep.
And I took my eye booze and I was there and they were surprised. They're like, our HR person was there. She goes, you're here for the class. I said, where else am I going to be? She goes, you gonna be able to concentrate? I started laughing hysterically.
Not really.
Like, no, but I'm here.
I found whenever you lay down and the world's spinning, what you do is you take one foot and you put it on the ground.
Yes, because then you stop feeling the spinning.
Yeah,
I've
then it
done
stops
that.
spinning.
It's like, oh my god, I just
It's
want
an
to
enormous
die.
help.
Because it is. You're looking at the ceiling, you're going, oh, how many times is this going to turn around?
You just take one foot and you bring it off the bed and you put it on the ground.
And then you start feeling like, okay, it's slowing down.
Yep.
The world's coming back. All right.
So,
So you guys get the feeling the next morning that's taking you around the wall there.
okay.
And now we're on flying steeds.
Well, you're on steeds. Yep.
His steeds now fly.
That's good. So nearly hidden among the bracken at the back of the ledge is a small cave opening, no larger than a human can crawl through. The rime frost covers the rock around it and the surrounding ground. Periodically, a cold gust of wind issues forth from the cave as if the cliff face was breathing, leaving a cloud of frost in the air that quickly dissipates in front of you.
So I guess we have to go into this cave.
You
Or
get a
whatever this
feeling that comes over you.
No, we
From-
got to ask Painman.
from the
Painman, where does the
Matrushka.
Babas want us to go?
Well, the Matrushka says to you, Painvin,
Yes.
you have to go into the cave in her
Oh.
voice. And she says it in the Russian. You must go into the cave.
Well,
The
unfortunately, I
secret of
speak
the
Russian,
worm's
so
mouth.
I can't forget- so I can't pretend I don't know what you're saying.
She goes, so the secret is in the worm's mouth. So you cannot kill it. You have to walk down its gullet to get my life. But watch out, it bites.
We're going for the life?
I thought
And
we
she
already got
starts
the
going,
light.
yeah.
No, we got the fate.
Before
we didn't
before we
get to
finish resting, I do want to summon a caudal. Maybe she's summoning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll go through all the procedures. I just need to know how much of a.
I thought we were going after her power, not her life. We're going after her life?
Well, probably suffering. Getting her life is part of getting her power. I mean, it's like probably her life force.
It's about as close as it's going to get.
It's whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
That's pretty close. All right. So you want to summon the queen.
How long does it stay? It's actually large size.
It's
16
large.
days. 16 days.
Unfortunately, my Russian probably.
And you're just
isn't good
doing a
enough to ask
summon?
if this is a metaphor.
It is planar binding.
Oh, so it's not summon monster. You're straight up summoning it.
All right. Well, I'll start down the ice cave.
All right.
then.
So hang on here.
I'll
Hang
go
real
with
quick.
you.
All right, so
What do I have that's going to be useful here?
Go with you and lend you my shield.
I'll call her Lawanda.
Planar
Unfortunately,
binding.
it doesn't cost you. It's verbal and semantic.
Oh, to do the planar binding? Yeah.
And it's just
I don't think I can cast a planar binding. I
10
think
minutes.
that's a
So 10
wizard
minutes later,
sorcerer spell, not a
in the morning, you have it.
I get planar binding, but you get planar ally.
ally. Yeah.
Which is similar. All right.
If a planar
So,
ally doesn't have a
Payman,
duration.
you're going down inside.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So as you go inside, it's a very cramped feeling.
And I'm if it's big enough, I'm going with him as an honor guard.
Okay.
The caudal,
So-
the coatl will also, when it's with us, will be invisible. It'll just
All right.
keep itself invisible.
So you have to sit against the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
And you watch Payman. As it opens, it chomps down on him, and in he goes.
Oh, so I don't go with him?
Oh, no, you'll go next.
Oh, okay.
It's one at a time.
One at a
It looks
time.
like you're going into the mouth of the cave one at a time.
Okay.
Yes, you are. Let's see. 10 plus 15.
I should have gone first.
But,
Payman's not going to
Payman's
enjoy
already
this.
Yeah, but I'm kind of good.
he's the one that's holding the
I'm
bottle.
kind of good at skulking and scouting.
Yes, you
The
are.
reason why
Smoking
he's the one
Scout.
holding the bottle is because he's the one
Alright,
that's going to be the
Payman, you
most
take 20
likely
points of
to
damage
not
from the
have it
bite,
stolen from him.
And then all of a sudden, you're going down and down and down. And it's a weird feeling. It's basically you are swallowed and you end up in a dark forest outside of a cottage. All right, so Joseph, you're next. Rothar, you take
Oh, sliding
33 points from the bite, and you go down into the gullet, and then you're sitting next to Painvin in this dark forest near the cottage.
Oh, so
It swallows you and sends you somewhere else.
Okay, so 33.
Yep. Is anybody else going?
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. So let's just do it across the board. 33 points of damage to anyone who goes in. It ingests you, and then you come out on the other side.
Oh, wait.
It's okay. Dad can just do a channel when we get
I was
out.
going to say, it's like,
Yes.
I got to sit there and say, oh, we've rested a night.
Yes.
you do.
Night's
You have a
rest.
rest button.
Yes.
You also get to select your 8th level spells.
Yes, you do.
And my 8th level spells now become there.
All right.
And I got
now
I got
have to
Mythic
do the
Heal.
forest
Yes, I need to.
Oh, so you did get Mythic Heal?
Yes, I got Mythic Cure Serious, and I got Mythic.
All right, so move
Heal.
everybody off real quick. This is gonna be fun.
The reason why is because I have Pearls of
Why
Power.
do I not believe you when you say that?
Well, he said it's going to be fun. He didn't say who it's going to be fun for.
No.
That's true.
I never say it's gonna be fun for you guys. It's just gonna be fun.
He just said it's going
You
to be fun.
you gotta get the gist of this.
I
Fun.
know.
And Scott already knows when I say it's gonna be fun, he just starts chuckling and go, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, for whom?
For whom? Obviously not us.
Fun is a relative term.
Let's see. All right, so
Okay, it'll be fun for me if there's an evil outsider for me to smite.
Who didn't take Amazing Initiative? Oh wait, we all get Amazing
Yeah, I was
Initiative.
gonna say that's just a thing you get.
That's right, because we're second tier. Ah, cool. Which means everybody can use a Mythic point to get a second action as a free action on your first turn. Oh, that's rich. On your turn. It doesn't say first turn, but I'm assuming during that turn. No, I guess you could do it at any turn.
Oh, and next tier, we can spend a mythic point to get a full night's rest from 1 hour of rest, including spells per day.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
Recuperation.
That's a
It's a tier 3 thing that everybody gets.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
After 3rd tier, 8 hours of rest will fully heal you as long as you aren't dead. But if you spend a point of mythic power, resting for 1 hour will regain you half your hit points and all class features that are limited to a certain number of uses per day, such as blades, performance, spells per day, and so on. This rest is treated as 8 hours of sleep for such abilities. This rest does not refresh any uses of mythic power or mythic abilities that are limited to a number of times.
Okay. See, we get our spells back, but not the mythic
Not
points.
the mythic power, but I'll get like my smite back instead.
Yeah, that works.
But we gotta get one more tier before we can get that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Had to go get my charger. My tablet was dying.
Would you like me to go get you a paper towel?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Alright. He's actually got one right there.
It has a wee bit of
Moisture on it.
That's what you guys see is the
a wee
hut.
bit of
Now we'll just have to do the
well,
forest.
pizza stuff, but
Okay,
I
where
just
do
sit
we,
there and get moisture out of it.
where do you want us to be placed?
Can't
in?
do
Oh,
the
I'll give
hut for the
it's-
forest or the forest for the hut.
I'll do this. I will place the minis right here. So you can put us wherever we are.
So, you guys come out in this area over here in this dark forest.
Your penguin and I went down first.
Yes, you and Penguin are kind of over here. And Scott's there. The Kuato is with him.
So, Dad, are you going to hit us up with the channel since we've all took 33?
All right.
I am.
And this is basically to the north. This is a stairway up to the cottage where there's a door. There's a tiny window here. Window there. This is a window and a window.
How many channels per day do you get?
Channels per
There's
day.
a lot.
Three plus charisma modifier.
6.
Yeah, you
That's what we got. And
Yeah, my charisma's not
you
that
guys don't
great.
see anything else.
My
This
charisma's
looks
only
like
16.
a chimney type of area right here. All right, so
Right.
I'll give you the description on this.
Everybody
bad
gets
boy. All right. So the virgin trees of an old growth forest tower high in the air, their dense canopy almost completely blocking out the sunlight from reaching the forest floor. Very little undergrowth grows in the gloom of the forest floor. Just an old carpet of leaves, black with mold and pine needles dried to white brittleness. The tree trunks are about a dozen feet in diameter or more, but have plenty of room between them, making the forest a spacious, dimly lit place. A soft, crisp breeze blows through the air. A faint trail just visible above the carpet of leaves wends between the trees until it reaches a quaint cottage set back between the trees where you guys are at. The cottage is neatly built of timber with thatched roof and is in good repair. No light shines from the cottage windows, but a small plume of smoke rises from the hut's stout, stony chimney, giving off a scent of wood smoke and pleasant aroma of baking.
It's a trap.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
Clearly.
Clearly, it's a trap. I am going to cast Prying Eyes and have it look everywhere that they can.
Okay,
Nothing that
they
pleasant
basically can
exists
look
at a 15
outside the
level
building,
module.
correct, on the prying eyes.
They can
Or
go
in the
anywhere I
windows,
tell them
too.
to.
Okay, so they can look in the windows.
I'm
All right,
just
the
gonna
front
look.
porch, the eyes see that a short stair next to a wood pile climbs up to the veranda, surrounding the front of one side of the cottage. Its railing and roof are decorated with intricate gingerbread woodwork, as are the shutters on either side of the cottage windows. The windows themselves are composed of rows of triangular panes of thick, opaque glass set into the frames. Two comfortable-looking wooden rocking chairs sit on either side of the cottage front door, which itself is a triumph of woodwork, complete with scroll work on its arched top and carved image of birds and small animals happily playing. Gives you that pleasant feeling. Now, when you kind of peer to the front room, you think that it looks like there's little dolls inside and woodwork, almost like a place where kids would play and have a fun time in that front area.
No.
Mm.
Can't possibly be good.
As you make
Burn
your
it.
way
Burn it down.
around,
Kill the fire.
the up this way on this side of the building, And I'll kind of give you the layout here, what you can see, how it goes.
Be
Well,
careful.
What my prying eyes will relay to me when they return.
Remember where we are.
No, it's
Where are we?
inside the
Still
hut.
inside the hut.
And you want to burn stuff inside the hut.
I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. Whatever this is.
Yes. Someone's carrying somebody who might not like us doing that.
I'm gonna shove it over it.
See how that works out. Can you explain it to her?
Well, the paladin thought it was a good idea. The what?
This is like a little cooking area. There's like a stove in there. This one you can see a bed. A
We
chair.
can see all this stuff?
Yeah, his
I'm
prying
prying eye
eyes.
went up to the window and looked.
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
the prying eye.
Yeah, my prying eyes, I create like 1d4 plus caster level.
Now
number
the
of
only
them.
thing is you can't see what's in here.
17.
Make 17 eyes and they just surround the building.
Yeah, that's basically it. They're going everywhere, and then when they come back,
Is the
they'll.
window big enough to get through?
If it was broken, maybe.
And it lasts an hour per level.
I'm not gonna break it. I can open it.
Yeah, okay, but
What
you know
kind
my
of rogue do you think I am?
But you know what my favorite part
I
about these
I
eyes
am
is?
offended. I am offended that you think I would break a window. What do I look like? An
Rothar?
amateur?
What do I look like? Rothar?
I'm a professional. I am a professional.
So in the second room, which is the one that's above the one you just looked into, a great iron cast stove in one corner keeps the room pleasantly lit. It looks like the stove pipe goes up towards the ceiling and attaches. And there looks to be a looks like there is a cage, about this, a small cage that hangs in the rafters. That's about all you see. And you see there looks to be a table with what looks to be fresh baked cookies on it.
Some Hansel and Gretel stuff right
That's
now.
some serious Hansel and Gretel shit.
That's exactly.
So
Fresh baked cookies!
then you look
yay!
into the bedroom, and there looks to be a gauzy layer of lace curtains over the window that you're looking through with your prying eyes. Looks to be a cozy bedroom. There's a thick pile of rusting quilts on the floor at the foot of a four-post bed,
I don't know, but I mean, it's one of those things
and
you
that's
hear.
about it. There's a table with a pitcher and some water on it. And then there's another door which you can't see into it.
All right, this is where using magic just is so overrated. Haven is sneaking up to one of the windows.
I would provide you an honor guard, but it would defeat the whole
But it
purpose
would
if you
defeat the whole purpose.
sneak.
So Penguin's sneak roll is
Of course. Of course.
a,
North of 40.
oh well north of 40. Is a 53.
53. Yeah, of course Payman rolls the 19 on the stealth. Then he could roll a 2.
Yeah. Not, you
You
don't
turn
notice anything
invisible.
moving.
It wouldn't be painful
There's
if
just
you didn't
there's
have
just
this
the
roll.
two chairs and the doors. Now Remley, of course, is with him. She kind of keeps around him when he goes to sneaky, just to keep an eye on
Yeah,
him.
he
if
is going-
anyone wants invisibility, my coatl can cast it at will.
And
On
he is
anybody or
going
just himself?
to
It just says invisibility
try
at will, so as
to
the spell. So yeah, I can cast it on
He's
anyone.
all invisible at all times. Except none of us have seen invisibility, so it's kind of awkward.
I do.
Well, maybe you. But
So
I can't see myself.
we'll see how he does on open the window. He rolls a what? Are we disabling device or sleight of hand?
I'd be disabled device.
Yeah, so- Open a lock.
22.
It's significantly less impressive.
Yeah.
You didn't roll as good either.
22 to open the window.
All right. So 22.
You're landed through the torso by a bolt of lightning.
Basically, what you do is you are working your way to take out these little parts of the paint because it looks like it's a solid window that is going to be hard to open from the inside. It looks like it's got a latch on the inside, but you work with it a little bit You take out one of the glass, so you can get your hand in there and work with it, and you unlatch. And you can fit through. Because of your size, you and Remlin can get through. A big human would have a hard time getting through. So, he's in the first room. All right. So in this room, and I'll read you a little more descriptive thing of what's going on here. Yeah, the details, right?
After my eyes are done scouting, I'm gonna have them. I'll just put them in my haversack until I need them again.
Okay, that's fine. They'll do that.
What's that? The party? Because the spell lasts hours per level. Use them again later instead of casting it again.
Let's see here what we got.
You just open the sack. Go eyes.
Eyes, go eyes, go gadget
That'd just be
eyes.
good for freaking some people.
Go
out.
eyes.
Yes. Or in this
I
case,
would be like,
this
whoa!
case, go Damien eyes. Oh. So, all right. Yeah, it's just,
17
he
disembodied
has the
eyes
heebie-jeebies.
fly out of the bag.
All right, so Painman, this room is like a child's wonderland. A skilled wood carver has been hard at work carving and painting all kinds of wooden toys ranging from small animal figures to life-size mannequins. Here, I'll put these things over there just so you get the idea.
Yes. This is the longer we're here, the more I don't want to be here.
There's one sitting here. There's one sitting over here. And then these have all the little
As a matter of
ones.
fact, he feels compelled to put two things
Yeah,
in
to put
the
minis
room.
down.
Yeah, you know.
This doesn't.
Actually, there's probably a few more. Let me give you a few
Oh,
more.
that's exciting to hear.
I'm still skulking, by the way.
Yeah, I still rolled a 53 on my
Still
stealth
rolling.
check.
I'm going to try to skulk past these. So there's
See, now,
Yes,
life-size
yes,
ones
I am.
sitting on
I
each.
am.
I had 8th level spells, so I could steal
So
those.
they
cookies
all
like
kind
I
of look like
want
that.
to.
They're
Dimension door
life-size
in,
looking
Take them.
boys
put the
and
dimension
girls.
door out.
Um,
God, more child dolls.
Dolls? Do we see dolls?
yes.
These are dolls.
I'm going to cast protection from evil on myself.
Life-size mannequins with articulate limbs painted to to resemble beautiful
That's
princesses,
it. I'm buffing.
armored
I'm buffing.
soldiers,
That's it.
and regal kings wearing crowns of gilded foil. The smaller pieces clutter tables, shelves, and even the floor. A small fireplace, as this ash is cold, occupies the corner. That's where one of the mannequins is sitting on top of that. In the corner, while next to it stands a comfortably padded chair with one of the mannequins in it. A small table holds an assortment of small carving knives and half-finished wooden figurine. Wood shavings cover the floor in drifts and piles. You get the feeling that maybe Baba did some of this stuff. So,
Can you cast protection from evil?
My collateral has that
My
spell.
angelic aspect greater acts as magic circle against evil for anybody within 30 feet of me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
If anyone wants protection spells, my collateral has magic circle that
Well,
I can cast
again,
on people.
My angelic aspect greater, anyone within my aura is under the effects
Yeah,
of
but the
magic
collateral
circle
can
against
sit there and
evil.
cast it, right?
Just start
Yeah.
putting it on people.
You said it's a circle, right?
Yeah.
How many times can it do that?
It has it as a 3rd level spell. 3rd level arcane sorcerer.
And it can do 7 third levels per day.
7 per day?
Mhm.
Okay,
So the thing I summon can also summon monster 3 as well.
Things!
No, well, the reason I'm concerned is because dolls can be a recipient of one's soul.
Yes.
And I don't want someone stealing our souls and putting them in dolls.
Well,
and I'm hoping that a protection spell might stop
This
that
whole-
from happening.
This whole creepy adventure started with us.
Well, I know that the
doll
protection
stolen
spells
soul.
do protect against possession.
Our
I don't know
whole-
if it might do something against having your soul yanked from you.
Our
Yeah,
whole
I don't know.
lives started going downhill. Because
But
of
if it can
dolls
do
Anybody
it-
have,
stolen
anybody have true seeing up?
Just see invisibility.
all right.
All right,
So, Max, what are you going to do? You're going to climb in the room?
I'm already
No.
in the room.
All right, you're in the room.
Just invisibility.
All right. So, where are you going to go to? The other door?
I'm actually, Payman is having a rare attack of common sense.
Really?
Whoa. Make a note. Put it in the journal.
He failed his will save.
Yes. I'm thinking of skulking over to the front door and opening it.
Okay. All right. So you sculpt with your quiet little sculpt, though. You get the feeling
Because I forgot to do this earlier, I will cast a
You
message
get
on
the
everyone
feeling
who's
that
still over
these
here.
heads are turning and watching you, but you can't say for sure. It's just
Yeah,
no doubt.
Do you remember? Have you ever seen the lovely movie Annabelle?
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
That's what you're feeling
Well,
right now.
on the other hand, I can I make a perception check,
Yes, you sure can.
and my perception is I'm getting new glasses.
That's okay.
Well, because I'm tired of doing this every time I want to see
Yeah.
what's going on with my character.
Not fun.
Where does my perception go? I rolled a 31 on my perception.
You get the feelings the eyes have shifted, not the head.
Okay.
But they're not moving.
All right.
You just feel
Are they the only ones inside here?
Yes.
they're the only life-size ones. There
No,
are.
I mean
There's lots of
Remley
little
and
ones.
Penguin, the only ones in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
Remley
like
and
he's
Penguin.
saying.
Remley's
only
whispering
protects
in your ear,
against
going, "This is creepy."
So no, my aura will not protect our souls from being
I'm gonna
released
ask my
from our
Quaddle
bodies.
to back him up. Because
Okay.
he can go in there.
No,
and-
I'm going to open the front door
Yeah.
so you can all.
So
Yes,
you
but-
guys
but
see the
protection
front
will keep
door
you from being
open
possessed,
to the
so-
place.
Yes.
At least maybe.
And it looks like a creepy little doll woodworker wooden thing shop. But Payman's kind of flagging you guys in. And Remley's looking around over her shoulder like she's creeped out. Which is pretty unusual for her.
Well, Cal's not going to go inside. He's going to wait outside and guard the
My
door.
Quaddle will go ethereal and go inside,
Okay.
while also invisible.
He gets that same feeling that their eyes are kind of watching Payman.
So smash.
What?
It's up to you guys. Do you
They aren't moving.
The,
I
the
mean,
reason why I wanted to bring my
Full of
Quaddle in is
dolls.
because it has a constant detect chaos, detect evil, detect good, and detect law.
All right.
Well, it's not
Detect evil.
detecting evil. It's not detecting
Come over
good.
here.
It sure as heck is not detecting law.
What is
No,
this?
but it is detecting chaos.
What is this?
No, not
Nothing.
even chaos.
It's not detecting anything.
Hey,
Nope.
hey, so
Fair enough.
what is
Kind
what
of
is
an
what are
even
these
balanced thing.
what are these dotted
I'm
lines?
going to ask the Baba.
Those are posts. They're
Okay,
like
posts.
wooden posts that
I'm
are.
like,
Is
What
this
about
like a
detecting
porch
thoughts?
outside or something?
It's a porch
It's a porch?
with two chairs on it. Yeah, two
Yeah.
rocking chairs.
Oh, okay.
Does it detect any thoughts anywhere?
It does detect thoughts. It detects the thoughts of
I mean, other than
the
Penguin.
six mannequins are
They're,
have thoughts.
they're sentient. All right.
They're watching, but they're not looking to move. They're just going. Wonder who these are.
I'm asking the Baba.
The Baba's strangely silent.
Like,
Oh.
Baba, you want to be saved? To give us some help.
So is there
Baba.
anything on the porch
She
besides
says-
the chairs?
She says, "Get in my line." That's all she says. Go ahead.
Give us a hint.
Is there anything on the porch besides the chairs?
Nope.
Nope, just
Well,
the chairs?
actually, there's some piles of wood, stacks of wood that look like they could be brought in quickly. To go
So
in.
just chairs and wood.
Yeah.
Nothing else on the porch.
All right. Well, if no one has a better idea, I'm gonna start smashing things.
No,
Why?
let's not smash things. There's
No,
not smash
not
anything.
We got to find her life. I don't think their life is in here.
I think it probably is.
They don't look. Make for me a knowledge arcana, since you are the main arcane spellcaster.
Yes, but I have no ranks in knowledge arcana.
Then try your spellcraft.
Awkward.
You have no ranks.
I have
15th
I
level
have
spellcaster.
I have
No
15
ranks.
ranks.
He's a sorcerer. He doesn't even need
I have
ranks.
15 ranks in spellcraft.
You can't. Well,
It's like,
I have
Like,
I
you
have a
don't
plus
know
8 in
what
knowledge
could-
arcana.
You could try. It's more his
I
class.
have a
than yours.
plus 8 in knowledge arcana.
do it
Knowledge arcana.
He's more arcane than the
32.
arcanist.
for spellcraft.
These are. You think these are living mannequins, which are wooden golems. Now, they may be tasked to only react if you do something you shouldn't.
That's
They
what I'm
don't
wondering.
seem to be doing anything right now. You're not touching anything in the room other than coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch
But you
anything.
get a feeling that if you start touching things, Bug, where are you?
She's right there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, payment is
You-
so hard.
I mean, they're cool looking mannequins. They're things like you would want to take with you because the craftsmanship is so freaking good.
Oh, this is like a payment and
Yeah, under no circumstances would Damien want these
This is
dolls.
your
with
worst
him.
nightmare.
This is payment's worst
Loot,
nightmare.
loot to steal,
I
but
want to
somebody's sitting there ready to smash your
Yes.
fingers if you touch anything.
It's like being in a museum during
Really?
during business
Yeah,
hours.
I'm almost. Exactly. It is.
Being in a
All
jewelry store with the clerk
Cal's
turn
gonna
her back.
cash 2 spiritual weapons.
All right. So 2
Maybe.
spiritual weapons coming out. All right. We'll use these for the 2 spirituals.
I don't know. I don't know what he's
Around
doing.
town. They're not doing anything
And
to
they
you
are
guys.
warhammers.
They're not doing anything to you guys. They're just
Okay,
sitting there.
Cal, you're still way back there.
All right.
That's cool.
Payment is going to walk over to the door,
Go to the door.
You get the feeling, though,
the interior door.
Damien, you could control these if you wanted to, if you could overcome the mental mind.
Overcome their mental.
The will, basically.
You dominate.
If you have
Dominate
mental
Golem.
spells.
I don't know what your spells are. So I've forgotten.
Dominate
I have a lot of them.
Is there a certain AI you're allowed to dominate, or is it just per creature?
The only dominate
I will
spell I
say
have
that's
is
what you
person, which isn't going to work on a construct, even if it has a human soul in it. So, yeah.
All right.
So
All right.
I'm going to open the door.
The only spell I could get that could do a construct is a spell that I don't have yet.
You open the next door, and you see a great cast iron stove, which I'll give you.
Oh, there's a mini for. That's exciting to hear.
Well, I got one that's close enough.
Oh, look!
We'll use the
It's a
giant
big pot for
cauldron.
cooking children.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like the pot. It looks.
What does it look like?
It looks like a big pot belly stove with a big vent at the top
Mhm.
and a little. It's like the old 1800s old pot belly
Stat
stove.
block.
Oh man, I know what that is.
You weren't
In the
supposed to
one
see
corner,
that.
it keeps the room pleasantly warm. Its
I bought one of
stovepipe
those
extends
before. My
upward to the
last ex
ceiling.
bought one of those.
A plate of cookies sits on top of the stove shelf, cooling, and it has an
What's-
amazing almond vanilla flavor
Oh,
smell.
cyanide.
Yeah.
There's a table with 2 stools in the south corner, and a child-sized cage hangs by a hook from the rafters near the next door going into the next room.
Hey, Remley,
There's
look.
a
Cage
child
is
in
that
empty,
cage.
but the door hangs open.
Is there a child in the cage?
Is there a what?
Child in the
Is there a
cage.
child in the child-sized
No.
cage?
Nope.
No.
Nope,
There-
it's
there
empty.
there is a placard that is above the cooling cookies that has writing on it.
Can I read the writing?
Sure.
It's in
No.
Russian.
Never read
You
the
just got to
writing.
move up a little bit and read the writing.
What does it say? It says boom.
Read the writing.
It says the payment is Taldane. Welcome to Granny's Kitchen. Thank you for coming for dinner. Please come in and have a cookie and make yourselves at home.
Pass.
Each of the cookies on there looks like they have a bite taken out.
Oh.
Pass.
Thanks. Purify food
I don't
and drink on the
I don't
cookies.
nibbled on cookies. I want a fresh one.
I don't want anything from this house. Everything about this is just screaming at
So-
me no.
The stove grows some arms off the
Yeah.
side and
Hi.
says, "Eat the cookies."
No.
You eat a cookie.
All right, it's initiative. Woohoo! Not like a cookie monster.
Okay.
That is not a cookie monster.
That is not you, Scott. That's not a cookie monster. Not even close, Rick. Not even
Sesame
close.
Street is a rough place.
Cookie. All right, what's your initiatives, Rem? Let's do Remley's. Oh my God, you guys are funny. You guys kind of knew. It's kind of like, no,
You know, when somebody
no.
screams creepy,
Even
So-
with the mythic
No.
tier adding to it, my initiative is still.
So now that we all know not to eat the cookies, what would have happened if we did?
I
Don't
imagine-
know.
I imagine. I imagine
They
They
the
probably
detective-
would have enjoyed the
That's the
cookie.
We may need to actually eat the cookies to finish the thing.
To survive?
No.
It's okay, Dad. You're the healer.
Don't know.
You don't need to go
Someone
first.
have detect poison prepared.
I want a cookie. Yeah, that'd be good.
Go back
All
to
right, so
second tier.
Remley has a 29 initiative.
Or purify food and drink.
All right, so who's next?
I have a
Who's
22.
Oren has a
Sal's
10.
got a
Okay,
19.
oh, just
Okay,
give us
David's
pure,
22.
purify poison
Alright.
cookies. Okay.
What you got, Kal-El?
19.
19, all right.
It's okay.
Damien?
14.
14.
12.
12.
We're right here at the bottom with you, Dad.
All right, so Rimley's going, oh, crap! A living stove!
That's the initiative paladins and clerics should get, so they can save the party when things go south.
No, man, I need to go first so I can wreck things before they have a chance to wreck us.
Well, Rimley's staying on the shoulder, and she's holding her action to see what the heck, because she doesn't even know what to do to this thing. She has no clue.
I have a clue,
You do.
I think.
Maybe, depending on what it is.
So Remley was following Penguin the whole time, right? So she's with Penguin.
So if you
Okay.
identified
She's
what
actually
this
good.
is this a golem of any kind?
I don't know. I haven't tried to identify
I
it.
need to know if it's a golem or if it's just a regular.
Remley
No,
identified
it's
Remley identified
it is a. You can easily tell this is a golem of some sort, kind of like the wood ones were.
Kind of like some kind of iron golem.
Fair enough.
This is a nightmare iron golem.
It could be a stove golem.
Well, that means it's not evil. So I'm a fighter.
Well, the
It
sad
should be a
part about
combination of
golems,
iron and
guys,
fire or something.
golems are immune to any spell or spell-like ability that allows SR.
Yeah.
Anything that doesn't have SR that you can cast, you're fine. Otherwise,
That's,
pretty much
that's
it.
why I asked the
And as,
question.
and as a golem, it doesn't have an alignment, right?
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm a
So
fighter.
you're pretty much screwed.
I'm a fighter.
You're not screwed as Scott with and Payman with the 2 adamantine weapons, which might do
I don't
something.
have any.
Oh, great. Then
Remember, I
there's
gave
just
away.
Scott.
Well, no, I'm not
And
entirely
you're,
sure that I'm screwed at all because
well-
I can still.
Well, remember, brilliant energy
Yeah.
doesn't affect constructs. You automatically
not.
can't injure it because it's non-living matter.
You have to use shock.
Shock.
You can't use
Well,
your,
it's either shock or some shock
brilliant
actually.
energy. Yeah, you can't use your brilliant
You
energy.
might be able to use shock
Making
depending
sure
on if it's
Yeah, I know
vulnerable.
shock. Well, shock is what I was going to think I was going to use anyway.
But I also think constructs aren't subject to critical hits, so you can't use precision damage on them.
That's
not.
fine. I
They
can
are
shoot it.
So
So
that
this
just
stove's
means
going to be
get
around
out of
for
there.
a while.
That's okay.
I know what I'm doing.
What are you
is
doing?
okay?
Yes.
I'm casting Iron Skin.
Good job.
I did all that before I came in
Yes.
here.
Well, I'm
Okay.
still out
Dude,
here.
I
So
need
first
some
thing I'm
iron
gonna
skin.
do-
How do I get iron skin?
Is I'm going to use my surprise strike.
Iron
I
Skin
need
is a
some iron
spell.
skin. How do I get iron skin?
Am I-
You got-
am
it's
I
a
far
spell.
enough away
You don't
I can
get
use
it?
My bow and arrow on it.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think so. What
Remley
level is
held
it?
to see what you were going
Second.
to
Because I took, I had to get close enough to read the plaque.
Second
I wanted to
level
make
spell.
Sure, even when I read the plaque,
do. Yeah.
I didn't get so close that I can't use my.
All right. So
Bow and arrow.
Remley will be going with you at this point.
So
'cause
on my surprise strike, I get a.
Oh, somebody's home.
Hi, honey.
32.
A
Sounds like she's still fiddling with
32 will hit.
the lock.
Hey there, hon.
Hey, oh.
How are you?
Now with the surprise strike, it's flat-footed. So
Okay.
I get my bonuses.
Yeah, but its dex doesn't matter anyway, so yeah, you can get your bonus.
We're fighting an animated stove.
An animated stove that wants it to eat cookies.
11.
Paint what? Paint with what is a better question.
She wants to paint with probably her paint stuff, her watercolor paints.
That's for playing in the shower with. That's not painting outside with. What? Show mommy. Oh, show it.
My cowl would be able to do something.
What? We have to get more canvas. We don't have any more canvas for you to paint with.
How you feeling, hon? Better at all? Tired? Exhausted?
Yeah, Terry's already forewarned us that we'll get exhausted on Friday of next week. I'm like, great.
You need more exhaustion.
Yeah, like I said, I hear a lot of 6 o'clock Starbucks runs.
Still quiet from the horse's rear?
Yes, Jackass is still hidden.
Good.
I don't know why you
65.
wouldn't have it.
65.
I know.
All right, so
It says-
What book does it come from?
you look like you're doing some damage to it, just not.
Because I don't have
massively.
all the books, so
It appears
I
in the
just didn't have
monster.
it.
It appears in the monster codex.
Alright, so
The monster.
now I'll take my regular attacks.
All right.
That's a 36.
Yeah, it's got 3-fingered arms that are reaching out for you guys, and its mouth is opening to like. See, you can feel the heat coming off.
Yeah, whatever.
Eat the cookies.
So how bad have they killed themselves?
They're fighting this in a hut.
It's a
Looks
giant
like
stove
looks
monk.
like Calcifer. Just in stove.
Yeah, it
bit.
just has cookies, and they didn't eat the cookies. So
They got really mad we didn't eat the cookies.
come here, and I'll tell you what's playing with them.
27.
What? Well, then put the gloves on. I don't need to feel your hands.
Oh, it's not flat. I don't get a flat-footed bonus on that. So don't do that. So it takes 37 more hits.
Okay, am I
37.
supposed to look at the first
37
word
more.
that I know?
Yep.
I don't know if that second one.
That's the name, but that's what the first word is.
Oh
what it
my
is.
god. Y'all are doomed.
37 more
just,
hits.
just count TPK. You're all done.
It's not the first or the last time.
No,
And then
they've lived. They've been epic. So
32. Second.
okay, so 32 will hit.
Okay. So it takes.
Oh, I'll show you. All right, come. I show you. I have secrets. I'll be back. Keep
Where
them
is
out
it?
and tell me them out here in a minute.
Where is that book in here?
So,
Oh, there it is. I see it. So under bestiary, if you go to configure hero,
Yeah.
you see bestiary 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, familiars, free context, bonus bestiary, monster codex. If you have monster codex not checked or grayed out, then you don't have iron skin. If you have it not grayed out but not checked, if you check it, you'll get iron skin.
So I went back into the bathroom. I heard her.
Bestiary's toward the top,
All
like
the lights are on.
maybe about 25% from the top.
She didn't do anything, but she potty, but she didn't, you know. And then
You see it?
Oh yeah, there we go.
How many things can I do in turn?
Is monster codex grayed out?
Standard move switch.
I got bestiary.
I really don't. I really
Yes, but toward the bottom there's villain codex, and right above it is monster codex.
Yep, it's grayed out.
It means you can't cast iron skin because you don't have monster codex.
Well, I can cast it. I just don't have it on
You just don't have it on configure hero.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't show up for you.
the. Aha. So what's the stats on
say,
it?
Paul, can we do 6:30 and we'll be home? We're gonna leave by 10 and be home by 10:30.
Yes.
Okay. Because we gotta go get Liv. Liv doesn't know how to get there.
Yep. I can be here at 6:30.
Oh, what's the stats on Duncan?
And I told him about.
You get it gives you a +4 enhancement to your existing natural armor bonus, and it increases by
It took
1
17 more.
for every 4 levels above to a maximum of +7 at 15th level.
17 more.
So if you're 15th level, if you cast it, your natural armor bonus is +7.
Doesn't damage it. Well,
Now remember, when you eat biscuits.
how much of it is
caster level
electricity?
equal as character level?
10.
Yes.
How many? How long does it last?
1 minute per level.
Okay. Calcifer, that's a good name for it. Her saying
Now,
Calcifer.
Reveille, please do a bunch of damage.
She already hit it.
No,
She did some, yeah.
Oh, by the
She
way,
went
you
after
have
your-
to go shopping for me.
Because her dex is above yours.
No,
So it stacks with your
She held it.
natural armor bonus,
To
but
your
not
right.
with
She held your
other
right.
enchantment
And then you
bonuses
did your
to natural
strikeout.
armor.
And then
Right.
she went
And then-
first.
She did.
An amulet of natural armor
Unless you got better than
is an
28
enchantment
dex.
bonus.
Or actually
Right.
32.
No.
So it does not stack with her, or does it?
Gone.
It does not
She went
stack
for your
with it.
strikeout,
No.
and she went. then
That's
you
why I
went.
got rid of mine, because I didn't need it, because I use Iron Skin.
'Cause she'll
Right.
be going on your round.
That's what I use iron skin. That's why I freed up my next slot.
All right, so Cal, what are you doing? Using your adamantine chakram?
Well, he's outside.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
You
he's
throw him
actually-
in.
Thing to do.
Well, is he outside, or is he?
He's
He,
outside.
he hasn't moved himself
He
yet.
hasn't moved.
Ah,
You're way over here, Kal-El.
all right. So you're
Can
gonna
I
have
see
to.
through there?
No,
No.
it's the back of the cottage.
You got to
go
double. You got
flying
to double
through the
move.
mannequin. You got to move through the mannequin room, and then yeah, so you have to double move to get there. So that'll be around to get there. All right. So Damien.
It's just zipping
I'll
through
hold
the
action.
rooms.
All right.
No, you double move to get where you are.
Damien will cast Expeditious Retreat on himself,
Oh.
and you're going to go
Somebody
there.
moved me.
He's running away. Run away!
Well, you don't necessarily have to retreat. That's just the name of the spell.
Yeah.
I'll move over here. But I'm gonna
I have
stay.
faith that you're coming to the rescue, Damien. I believe in you.
I guess the thing that
Oh
is
my
immune
God,
to
it
all of
hurts.
my things.
There is
Anyway,
a big pot-belly stove with 2 arms and 3 legs running towards Painvin saying, "Eat the cookies."
Just like,
Is there a window in that room?
Yes, there's a window
Anyway,
in that room.
Damien moved to the front door, but he didn't move through the front door. He's just going to hang out there for a moment.
Yeah,
But
watching the cookie
you won't fit
the
through
cow-
the window.
I'm going to order the.
Like
I'm
a
going to have the
front or the window?
cowl start
You
casting
can
Summon Monster 3.
Smash the wall, but you won't fit through the window.
So,
I can
Kim,
fit
when
through
does
the
she
window.
want you up there to help set up, or does
No,
she?
you can't fit through the window.
He specifically said a normal sized person can't fit through the window.
Skinny
No.
elves and
Skinny
and
elves
little
and
sprites
pixies.
can fit through
Yes,
the
I can
window.
see
pixies
your
can go
shotgun
through
through
windows.
the window.
No.
Okay.
Don't go through the window.
As Remedy fired, she goes, "Eat the cookies! Eat the cookies!"
You eat the cookies, Brendan.
She goes, "I'm not eating the cookies. I'm trying to keep it from killing us."
Wait.
They didn't even give him a chance to eat the cookies.
I put him inside the building.
She goes, "We didn't
They
reach
double
for them.
Oh, he double moved? Okay, so
Eat
that
the
means
cookies."
Because he was
needs
going to
to
rip
sit there
my
and-
arm off. That's what
Oh, so they blink back to him. Okay, good.
That what happens if you move out.
If you move out of range, they blink back to you. Cool.
It hurts.
He doesn't have to move.
Oh my god, it hurts.
Because he moved so far and got out of
Remley's
the range,
eyes are about as big
He
as
blinked back then.
saucers. She's
So am
firing
I.
the bow.
So am I.
It's okay. I'll try and get in between it and you.
Yeah.
Scott,
I'll just put the red sauce
still
on.
have
it.
your
you know
two-
you want to.
spiritual weapons that blinked. Since you double moved, they blinked and became next to you again.
All right, cool.
No, and that wouldn't be
So
something
this
you
thing
want
is
to touch.
immune to anything that has SR, right?
Including
Yes.
your spiritual weapons.
Yes.
So that's
Because
why I
as soon
was
as they
asking.
hit them,
Okay.
they're gone.
Yep.
They go blink.
That's the bad thing about golems.
All right, so who's next after?
Killing anything in front was a bad plan.
Bad plan. Yes.
I mean, I
Bad
did
pain.
warn you. Did I
Bad
not
pain.
warn you?
Yes.
I'm here.
Bad pain bin.
How big is this thing?
All right, who's next?
Oh my god, it is a huge thing. About the
It's-
size of the right.
See this?
See that pot? About that
this,
size.
This right here is the thing.
That's the pot belly. And the arms are coming out with legs, and then it's got a little stack on top of it. Looks like a knight's helmet sitting on top.
So who's after? Who just went?
That would be Kal-El, and then we got
Scotty, turn off your
Damien,
camera.
and then
Damien.
Rothar.
All right, Rothar is going to move up, get in between the rest of the party and it, and swing at it.
Hit!
Hey, I mean, I'm the guardian. This is my job.
This is your job.
This is my job.
Until it just burns you to a cinder.
Oh, I need to do
Oh
that
my
too.
god, it's good.
What else am I going to do?
Thankfully, Kal-El took the deathless for everybody. Otherwise, this could
No.
be comical.
No, please breathe fire at me. Given the choice between having something grab me with steel claws
And pull you
breathing
in.
and pulling me and breathing
Yeah, and
fire
you
at
get
me,
roasted.
breathe fire at
Yes,
me.
breathe.
Yes.
Uh, 37 to hit.
A 37 will hit. Fortunately, it's not that fast.
And it's not evil, right? So I don't get
No, there is no evil on it.
That's
Even
fine.
though you're looking at it going, oh my god, it's evil.
That's,
It's so evil.
that's fine.
It's a furnace wanting to eat me. There's no hint of evil.
Totally fine.
How do you not define that as evil?
37 damage.
All right, 37 damage. You guys can hear the door rattling on that next room.
Oh, great.
All right. All right, so.
It's only
Okay.
a little.
I got 40 AC.
All righty.
Come at me, bro.
Orin, it is your turn.
They're probably going to try and grapple.
Is anybody hurting? No? Are you still way out there?
My
Yeah.
CMD is 39.
Well, they're probably in good shape.
Oh, I have to touch for this.
Your CMP is better than mine. How is that possible?
Because of all the stoof.
I'll use the meta magic rod.
All right.
I mean, unless it did
I
like.
don't
plus-
have any stuff.
that in the
should make my
doorway.
CMP better.
and the- Whoa, hi. Where
No,
is
not
this
the
at?
front doorway. The other door that was the bedroom.
This
Over
one?
there. Yep.
Hi.
I'm gonna cast.
What is that?
It looks like a Jotun troll.
Oh, trolls are evil.
Throw
Hey, throw the troll in the thing. It's fire.
the troll. Exactly. Throw the troll.
Here,
No.
you hungry? Here, have the troll.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I'm going to cast
Fire?
protection from evil communal.
Dad, again,
He's wearing
you
a
already
pelt
have that if you're within 30
of
feet of
winter
me.
wolf
Oh,
fur.
really?
Yeah.
Why?
Which
Did
would
you
have
have the
Greta.
aspect up?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, well,
But-
then never mind.
He has a pelt of winter wolf fur around his shoulders, which will get Greta.
Oh, that's going to be
And-
amazing. It's
He
going to be
goes,
amazing.
he goes, please leave grandmother's cottage now. As the door opens, he says that. He's
All right.
hunched over.
That's very articulate for a troll.
Yes.
All right. I cast spell resistance on myself, so
All right. Casting spell resistance.
I got nothing else to do. Nobody's
Might as
hurt.
well. All
Nobody's
right.
hurt.
You can't exactly affect the thing.
I can't. Well, I don't know. I will fireball at it. Oh, yeah,
All
that's
right.
going to help.
So
Maybe
Painman,
you can hit the troll.
Yeah.
it is reaching for you.
Good luck. Which one did you do for me?
The stove.
Well, just
Actually,
wait,
no. Are you
no,
in front of Painman?
I'm in. I'm in the
All
way.
right. All
I
right.
am
So you're in the way. Sorry, Joseph. Then you're in the way.
No, that's why I jumped. This is my job.
Oh my God. So a 41 and a 42.
His AC's 40.
You know.
41 would miss
Plus
me.
28,
42
what
would
can
hit.
I do?
Unless I was hasted, then the 42 would miss.
I mean,
You didn't haste everybody.
I was outside.
10,
I only just got
20,
up here.
22.
Haste him. He needs the AC bonus.
So 44 points of damage as it grabs a hold of you with both of its arms.
What kind of damage is that?
That's just regular
That's just damage?
damage. Now the fire damage. So you can take it as you want to take it
Okay.
on
I
this.
have fire resist 10.
All right, so good. Then this won't kill you too much. No,
Nothing.
your fire doesn't do anything to you. The fire.
He did 8 points of fire.
I went,
All right.
I went to hit the button to take
Yeah.
damage. and it did
What's
no,
your-
that's not right.
Joseph, what's your C and D?
39.
All right, so 12 plus 32 is 42.
Jeez, plus
It has a
32.
hold of you. So you can see it lifts up Joseph, and you can see it's going to dump him inside the furnace.
This is exciting.
This is exciting. All right,
Yeah, but that's okay.
Remeli's turn. Remeli's
If
going.
the fire isn't nasty, you can sit there and swing at it and beat it up from the inside.
So Remeli looks at it and goes, "Oh my goddess!" And she just starts firing arrows.
Okay, hurt, but
Uh-oh.
this is okay.
She's just firing arrows
I can
with
heal
a
you from
rapid
inside
shot.
the belly.
That's right. You can heal me from inside the furnace.
You can heal you from
Unfortunately,
inside the
cannot
fire.
critical it, but
Yes.
Oh, I know what I can do.
What spell is it that you're using for the extra AC?
Iron skin.
Iron skin.
good. So she has
Got it.
6 plus 10 each is so she has 16 points of damage to it.
I can. I'm just going in and do a reach grease on you.
You can see
That's
the
grease on
electricity seems to affect it a little bit from her arrows. Your turn, Painman. And you just hear Emily going hyperventilating. Oh my goddess, oh my goddess, oh my goddess, oh my goddess.
Where did that power just go? I had it right in front of me. Now it's gone.
He goes,
Combat
so
mastery or
so
whatever.
now the furnace says to you, Joseph, you won't eat my cookies, I'll cook you.
You will try. You will try.
This is your worst furnace nightmare coming true.
I
They're
fought
worse.
demons.
They're worse, but
He fought demons.
yeah, but demons you can affect. A friggin' neutral construct, you're doing little to nothing.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm deathless. What do I care?
I got
You
Dad
see
to
the
heal me. I've got the bracer on. I'll be fine.
I'll just
He
scream
does-
a few
he
times
does-
with third
He does
degree
have the
wounds.
bracer on. I have sacred bond on,
You
so
do. You
I can
do.
get healed through any amount of damage this guy can
I
do.
just
to
gotta
me.
get Payman to do his massive,
How much
massively
damage you got?
effective thing.
Okay, I'll heal. I'll use this heal.
Uh,
I'll use this heal.
So
Kim, you need some time in this chair with the heat and the massage. I'm telling you.
any luck?
You probably sleep.
With a 28 wisdom, man, I'm seriously starting
So
to
what
get
are you
some
gonna do
serious amount of spells.
costume-wise? Don't know.
What's your charisma at? 31.
Michael's a witch, but capital P.
He's trying to.
I only have like the
He's trying to do
but
a
you
plus
aren't
4
one of
headband.
those.
He throws the troll into the
Hmm?
furnace.
But you
I only
aren't
have
one
like
of
the
those,
plus
huh?
4 headband.
That's what I have.
Plus 6.
I have a plus 4 headband and wisdom.
You didn't see me
So
till
we're
I'm
just
home.
2 points behind me.
Why? What were
Three.
you doing?
3.
Yeah, I've got the plus 4 charisma. I need the plus 6 of charisma.
What?
You were screaming and flipping off to the song. That's good. That's healthy. That means you're
What-
getting
what
to
did
the
I
point of actually calling him 4-letter words, which is good.
I even texted him thinking he might actually respond to see if I could actually chew him out.
Why would you do that?
Oh,
Leave
don't
it.
worry, nothing occurred.
Good.
I was waiting. I was prepping.
Alone. Leave it alone. Don't poke the
Oh,
friggin'
she's
idiot.
She's eating the leftover
Don't
pizza.
poke
He
Drift.
hit 3 feet.
It's entirely unsocial.
Don't blame him. He hit him.
No,
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine. I'm glad you're enjoying. Got a chance to eat some of the pizza.
How many size categories
I'm lucky you told me. I'll
This
just
is-
have to get some.
creatures bigger than me?
So the
This
troll
one is 3.
Large.
You're medium.
Yeah, the
medium.
troll
large.
is.
Oh, it's 2. Huge. So this one's 2.
Yeah.
This one's 1.
he's trying
They
to
are both huge, so they're
Oh,
one.
this is 2.
They're
This is
2
huge?
size
They're
categories
both
bigger.
2.
Ah,
so you can't reposition the troll.
no.
Wait, the troll is huge.
Yeah, same as the
Same
other.
as the oven.
So throwing the troll in the oven isn't necessarily a super easy thing to do.
The troll again is saying, "Please leave."
How can we leave when tell the stove to quit trying to grab us?
Well, if you leave, the stove might.
Okay, well, tell him to put the guy down and we'll leave.
Why are we here though? Like, this is where Baba took us.
Yes.
I have a feeling that we have to keep going further.
Yeah.
Wherever that rattling is probably where we're supposed
You
to
are
go.
Probably correct.
Great.
Hey, all I know is this thing reached for one of my party members. That's why I engaged it.
Yeah. No,
Well,
I can't do it.
See now, there are combat tactics that you guys can use to try to position the troll into the furnace.
That's what he's
That's
looking
what I
up
was
right
trying
now.
to do, but he can only do it if it's one size.
He
bigger.
can't because it's too
I
big.
think
Do you have anything that can trip him?
I really don't.
How much does he weigh?
A lot.
The troll?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
about
much-
500-600
He's in the-
pounds.
It's in the same size category as
That's
an
it? I
elephant,
can
so
pick him up and throw him in there.
elephant, give or take.
I mean,
I
yeah.
have Ant-Haul on.
Trolls are about ogre. Trolls are about ogre size. Now Jotuns are a little bigger, but he's
Ogres,
about 15 foot tall.
ogres are
Cal
actually
can-
smaller than
Cal
these
can
things.
grab him
Ogres
from
are
behind and just throw him in there.
large
If
size.
this was an ogre, he'd be in big trouble.
Well, despite the fact that ogres are like CR4,
What if we make you?
an ogre that has 15 levels of
Ooh, that's an
barbarian.
idea.
That might work.
Trip.
Unfortunately, I don't have such.
You can only trip an opponent who is no more than one size category larger than the
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, so he can't trip it unless we make him bigger.
Yes.
which
And,
you
if
could.
and then I'm just using
You
combat
wouldn't
trickery,
have, you
which
wouldn't
is
have
much
to
more
know a
better,
large person,
which
would
is
you?
much better than tripping.
No.
I
You
do.
could
I
wild magic
righteous
for it.
might.
I could.
What is the
But
troll?
neither
Does
of
the
these
troll
things
have
are
a weapon?
persons. Well, no, we're talking about
Him.
him.
Enlarging him.
Not shrinking this, but making him bigger. Oh.
Then he's no longer 2 size categories bigger. He's only 1.
The other problem is though is that it takes a full round. I mean, one
He's
round.
got a club in his
It's either
hand.
a full round or 1 round to cast. Either way, I'm not.
Club
either way,
looks
even if
almost
I
like a
was
tree
started
trunk,
casting it
but
now, I
it's a
wouldn't
club.
finish until the beginning of my next turn.
What's not a standard action?
No.
Oh, the wild magic isn't.
No. The spell itself
I bet
is
you,
a
Han,
1 round action.
I bet you he's gotten you blocked on his phone too. That's why I said you ought to just block him and move on.
Okay. I'm going to move.
I
5
know, but you're gonna get him re-engaged again, and then if he comes back and apologizes his rear end and uses his charm.
That's when I say, hey, Liv, we need to meet up right now.
feet, and I'm going to steal his club.
He's welding a club, right?
Yes.
That is the thing? Alright.
You can't sunder it, steal it.
Ooh, there you go. That's a good number.
That's a on my sleight of or wait.
Yeah, it's sleight of hand.
That would be a 36.
36.
You do steal it, though. It's kind of unwieldy and makes you kind of stumble backwards as you're holding this big
Oh,
old.
I stumble backwards. Break my heart.
Yes, out of the range of the thing that wants to eat you.
Yeah, but you're going backwards toward the
Yeah, but
stove.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
So
between
Kal-El,
the
it's your
cooking and
turn. You have the troll that looks
I'm
that's
just
dressed in
imagining
the
if
winter
I'm
wolf
picking up
pelt,
the thing with him in tow
whose
and then
club is
smashing
now
it
in
against the-
Painman's hand, who's been asking you guys to leave, or you have the furnace that's trying to eat Rothar.
You are safe.
Gotcha.
I can heal you from range.
First,
All
we
right,
are
so-
welding.
I can heal these 3 people from range, and they're the ones in the front.
If Rick had a level and jerked
Really?
him,
No, she's
he'd have
in
a
trouble.
fire elemental inside the furnace.
Who says I don't?
And it's
Yeah.
Did,
That's
any,
not good.
did anyone say I don't have a calcifer in there? No one said I didn't. You guys assume. Never
I didn't
assume.
assume.
So
that.
that thing you showed me, is that what's controlling these?
The 2 things, yeah. Pretty much both of them.
No, you're not sure if it's one.
The stove and the other one that came out the door. Yes, both.
Oh, y'all are screwed.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
No, you won't.
We'll be fine.
No, you won't.
We're second tier mythics now.
Yeah, we're mythic characters. We'll be fine.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means we're awesome.
It means like they're like Hercules. They feel a little invincible.
We're awesome.
No, we're not invincible. We're just harder.
They're harder to kill.
We're harder. Not necessarily impossible. We're just harder.
The white to be able to defeat what he's got behind.
Guess what?
Let's take it.
We're on
Joseph
our way.
today had the first thing happen was the devil snapped his magic sword into his magic.
It's okay.
And then he repaired the sword.
And
So-
Put it back together.
You know, I can actually say something and she won't understand it. That's every guy's problem right
then,
there.
yeah, well,
The
no,
broken sword, probably.
not every guy.
The broken
yeah,
sword is
we're-
not a good
See,
thing.
that's how you know we're better than the guys in Lord of the Rings. It took Aragorn 3 movies to fix his sword. We
Yeah.
did it in a standard action.
Oh my lord! That was just so wrong. So wrong.
It took 2 movies to get rid of a dragon.
That's
Oh, that's
true.
true. We didn't even get rid of our dragon.
No,
We
you
ran
guys
away.
didn't get rid of your
Yeah, but if we fought it today, we would.
maybe, yeah.
Maybe if it was
Now that
fire
you're the
and strong.
paladin, yes, maybe that's the case.
Dragon.
Now that you're the paladin,
Hey,
yes.
evil line dragon, double damage on that
All
smite,
right,
baby.
Cal. What you gonna do to the
You
one
could
of the two
potentially
creatures?
one-shot the dragon.
I'm fairly
Let's
certain
see.
that's my move. That's my move. I one shot.
Yeah, the homicidal cookie baking one that wants to bake
16.
Joseph,
Oh,
or
confirm.
or you have the other one asking you to leave kindly.
Triple damage.
And with that first
Well, we have to get
hit,
something
she
in
must
here
north
because
of
of the lava,
200.
so
Easy.
All right,
we're just gonna have to.
attack the homicidal oven.
Yeah, he was about to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat the party member.
Swing with that adamantine weapon.
Oh, and the furnace, red hot.
Yeah.
You're thinking, gee, I'm gonna be flambe pretty quick if I go in.
I got fire resistance. I'll
Well,
be alright.
Cal's gonna shock from the thing.
With the adamantine chakras. Yeah.
See, now if I was
See if you
16,
can stand up.
see
to
now if
that.
I was 1 level higher, I could have taken care of this. What'd you get in the low? Control construct.
Yeah.
No save, no spell resistance. I just control it.
Let's see. Oh, we got a
I
net,
do have to
we
make
got a
skill
net
checks.
20. Net 20.
Yeah, but the funny, sad part is nat 20s don't
Oh, I
work
can't
on.
crit 'em.
You cannot
Yeah,
crit
you
a
can't
construct.
crit a
You
construct.
can't crit a construct.
They do not have a vital
sadly.
area.
Golems don't let you.
That's so
Okay.
sad. You can come
It
off a
is.
limb.
I
I mean,
need
that's
a,
I know.
ridiculous.
I need a mace of disruption. I can score critical hits.
Yes.
The disruption?
You're not proficient
That's
with a
the
mace.
I
construct?
sure am. It's a martial weapon.
Yeah.
I absolutely am proficient with a mace.
Okay, you're proficient, but you don't have
Alright,
the
so
team ability.
my
I do
minimum.
not.
Oh, wait. My
I'm
minimum
still
to
asking
hit.
Baba if
the
she
hit
has
is
any
gonna be
suggestions, since this is
Uh,
her house, her
Her
quest.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
3.
She told us what to do. We have to sit there and find and restore her life.
Oh, as a Swift, I'm gonna use a earn a point of
Just don't know what the heck
mythic
is
to make
shit.
all of them the same
Yeah, wreck it.
That works.
Wreck it,
same
wreck it,
level.
wreck it,
So
wreck it,
my
wreck it, wreck it.
minimum is going to be.
I hit it with like a 34 if that kind of helps.
It's gonna be a 28.
28 will not hit.
All right, what's the next lowest?
Next one up is going to be a 31.
That'll hit.
All right, so everything else hits.
All right, so that's 5 hits.
5 hits. Yeah, baby.
All right, so
This guy just chucking. Yeah.
That's a
base
lot of
damage is
stuff.
22, so that's 110 right there.
You know, too much.
What?
Actually, I have a bit of good news for us. They are
Why
subject
don't
to
you leave
crits.
the poor adjutant
What?
alone?
What?
Constructs.
They are
Constructs are
subject to
subject to critical hits. They are?
Oh,
I'm
Just
looking
do
at
the damage. How much damage?
This
so
construct isn't.
that's 110 to start out with.
Killed it.
One of those is a critical.
It shatters into pieces.
Oh, there we go. Hey, look at you.
No, it doesn't shatter. It's sliced into pieces.
It's dead.
Nice and nice. As the
Dead.
fire takes off in this room and starts filing up.
So what about me while I was being held by this thing?
You are
The
dropped to the
chakrams
ground.
kind of just sit there and just ripped into it, and you're like, oh, okay, he dropped you.
So,
So I fall prone.
the
No,
The
make an
troll, the
acrobatics
troll
check.
reaches behind him
If you
and
make
starts.
it, you
He goes, burning the house down is not following the rules.
That's an 8.
I don't think you made the DC on not falling prone. What is the DC on that?
It's probably 10 at least.
Yes, I think you're right.
So no, I fell prone.
All right.
With my -5 to acrobatics.
Payman, what's your armor class?
24.
Wait, is Penguin adjacent to me?
Yes.
All right. In the action of Penguin being attacked, I'll sunblock.
A
So,
rock?
oh, I thought
No.
the troll was swinging at him. Never
No.
mind. Never
No,
mind.
a rock.
Never mind.
Payman, you take 30 points of damage as the rock hits you.
Okay.
Not nice to burn the house.
It wasn't nice to steal your club either.
No, it wasn't. All right,
Not
so
a
Damien,
nice-
it's
Putting the
you.
fire out.
You see the fire burning and the troll not very happy.
I'll do with the cowl first. First thing that happens is that it completes summoning Summon Monster 3, and a Lantern Archon blinks into existence. Here.
All right,
It'll fire its 2 light rays at the ogre.
troll.
So
Okay.
touch attacks.
When we burn the house down and
So
we
what are
leave
you
the
going
troll
to do
here,
in
they'll
2
take it.
months, Kim? Are you going to go up there and try to talk to him?
Touch AC 3. And touch AC 15.
Touch AC 15.
Wow. AC 3.
Oh
What
yeah,
did you roll?
you hit him.
3.
You hit him.
Alright, so 1 light ray.
Hello.
So 3 points of damage.
Don't worry about it.
Enjoy your 3 points of damage to the troll.
3 points of damage to the troll.
15th level character. 3 points of damage.
No, that was my
No.
summoning something.
So,
Some exception.
Rothar, you have the troll.
No, I have like a whole bunch of actions I can still do.
No, hold on, he's not
Okay.
done.
Yeah, so but the Cowdle will move over here.
All right.
Spend both of his actions doing that, and Damien will zip over here and spend a standard action. Oh, where am I at?
Something fire it's a troll.
So who are you
Or
talking
acid.
to, huh?
If you're gonna do damage.
What's she telling you?
She's got the decorating almost done. Has about another hour to go.
That should be.
The
We'll be.
boys are helping her.
So we're just gonna be able to go up then. Okay.
I will do a persistent. Ooh, you know what? I don't really need to do this. It's a little bit more than I think is necessary, but I'll blow a mythic point for my mythic skill focus enchantment and make a persistent hold monster at it.
Okay. So persistent hold monster, so it has to make a save.
It has to make 3 saves and take the lowest of all of them.
Nice.
Wow.
did you take damage
Against
from
a
your fall?
DC of 30.
I don't you didn't tell me I did.
So if I do 13
Well,
or
if you don't
better
take
on
damage-
she makes it.
And
you are lucky. 13, 13, and 1. So,
So
you
fumble.
get to hold him.
Fumbled.
Wow, he would have made it otherwise. He's like, no.
Against
no.
a DC at 30?
Oh, sorry. First, you must overcome something.
So sorry.
It is a yoke time.
All right. Yes.
Oh, 18 on the die.
Good. All right, so you got him held. So what are you gonna
Man,
do?
you guys are rolling good.
Like
Look,
push
it
the
comes
man
forward.
into the fire or something?
He's paralyzed.
Oh, great. So if you guys step back, he'll burn.
Well, we could just leave him in the house that's burning down.
the house is burning?
Oh yeah, when he killed the
Yes,
thing,
you would push him in the,
the
fire.
fire exploded out, and now the house is on fire.
I'm gonna get you to leave this guy alone, like you
I'm
said.
not doing anything. I'm talking to Bree.
I know. No more texting the poor
Oh,
man.
shut up. I've been really good.
Yes, you have.
Yes, Munchkin.
All right, so that was him.
Don't poke the
Well, then
bear.
tell Daddy to be nice to Mommy and finish his game.
Don't poke the bear.
All right, so now Rothar. All right, so standing up from prone is half my speed. Move up over, swing at the troll.
All right.
Not gonna bother smiting just because I'm not.
You should probably put out the fire.
Are you gonna put out the fire instead of letting the troll burn, which
Hey,
would
I'm
be a
not.
good
I'm
idea?
not good at that. You guys deal with the fire. I'm good at smashing.
Put the fire out after the troll's been killed and laid in and around.
Well, yeah.
Wait a
Let's
minute.
see.
Wait a minute. I'm good at starting fires, not putting them out.
40 flat?
45 will hit, especially if he's
Like a
held.
little radio
That's why it's flat-footed.
Yeah.
All right, roll to
Hello.
confirm.
All right.
Can I create water?
You can if you have
37
the spell.
flat?
The 37 flat will do it.
I know that you had the spell.
Double
on your spell
damage
list,
and
but-
all critical threats
No,
against
it's not
the
one of my-
target
it's not
confirmed
one of my,
for the
cantrips.
next 3 rounds.
That's one of my create water.
Hear that one,
Which
Scott?
ones did you prepare?
What happened?
He critical
What?
them, which
What
doubles
ones
his
did you
damage,
prepare?
adds another time,
First
and
level?
all
No,
critical
0 level.
threats
Detect
confirm
magic,
against the
enhanced
creature for the
diplomacy,
next 3
guidance.
Oh, you're
rounds.
talking about create food.
Oh my
No,
god.
just create one.
Yes.
Oh, that's a
It's a
0 level spell.
So is this
Yeah,
evil?
but you
Oh my
you
gosh,
can't
it's a
choose
troll.
your cantrips. You have
Just
to
ask
you select
Yes,
some and then
trolls
that's
tend
it.
to be quite evil.
Alright, I haven't.
You can prepare
didn't
different ways. It's
No,
not
you
any-
can't.
It's not any different for clerics than it is for other prepared casters.
For first level spells and higher, yes.
So
Not
you
for
said
0
additional
level.
times?
Yes.
0 levels you choose, and then
Times
you're stuck
3?
with them like a
4.
sorcerer.
164 points of damage.
And you wound him pretty good.
But he's not smote, so if he has DR that I don't overcome, he gets it.
Yeah. He has no. Does he have DR? I don't think he does. I don't think Jotuns do.
If I had smote him, I would have done another like 120 some points of damage.
No. Though he can fast swallow and swallow you whole.
Not if he's held.
Yeah. And he has spells. And he has spells. Like Feeble Mind. But he
Alright,
can't
so
use it.
that's me because I had to move, so I only get 1 attack. So I'm done. Who's next?
All right, so that is Paul. Paul, there's a troll standing there, held, sliced up pretty good.
Yeah, I took a big chunk out of it.
Yeah?
Burn it.
Burn,
Burn the troll.
fire, fireman!
All right, I'm going to cast Produce Flame.
It's not. No, it's not.
Oh Lord!
Otherwise, I'll burn everybody else.
Oh, you're not a wizard.
Fire,
You can't emit squares.
fireman!
But he can launch as many of those as he has attacks, and it lasts
I'll
for-
move to here so that I can sit there and do that. And basically, a flame appears in my open hand, and then I can hurl it toward a single enemy.
Him,
Him. Does he have spell resistance?
yes.
All right, overcoming spell resistance.
Dun, dun, dun.
25.
You just overcome it.
All right. Damage is D6 plus 5. So 8.
8 fire.
8 fire.
8 fire.
That's good. That's non-regenerable.
And, well, it actually suspends his regeneration
Mm-hmm.
because like he cauterized the wound that I did to him.
Which is good. All right.
So
So
their
he's
regeneration.
not there anymore. So it's Remilly's turn. Remilly
And then
likes
I
this.
got another one.
On your next
Oh,
turn,
you
you
know?
can just hurl more fire.
Yeah, I get to do that up to 15 attacks.
All right, Remilly's going in with the flaming longsword.
Oh,
Well,
she
it's
kept
like-
a flaming sword.
It's like, it's either that or I got to sit there and do a fireball. And it's like, do you guys want me to burn a fireball? I'll burn all you guys up.
There you are.
Critical threat.
Okay, maybe not you.
All right, that's good.
But the guy in the
But
plate
everybody
mail,
else,
the
yeah.
plate mail, he's from
No! Decapitation, double damage, and death if he doesn't make the fourth save. Remilly decapitated.
Well, it's a troll, so
And she decapitated the freaking troll.
well, it's a troll.
Pixie. A pixie decapitates a troll.
Well, it's a troll.
Did he make
So
the save?
No, he rolled a 4. And his fortitude ain't that great. What's his fort? His fort is plus 15. So he didn't make it. It's a 20 to save it.
Wow.
he missed it by 1.
He missed it by 1. So Remilly basically goes up to him and goes, whoop, with the fire sword and his head flies off.
All right, then
Well,
we
to-
take
to
the
be-
parts and we
to be
throw it in the
accurate,
fire.
Her sword's probably not big enough to call away through. She probably like just flew right at his head in a circle
Like,
and just cut it as she
Yeah,
went around.
she spun around like an angry bee.
she turned him into a Pez dispenser. Is what
Exactly, that's what she did.
All right, we'll call him Nick, okay?
All right.
Before we throw anything
Is
in the
it
fire,
nearly
I'm
headless?
searching the body for treasure.
She did. Oh yeah, loot. I imagine the constructs in this room are probably taking
The
numbers.
troll
with this
has
encounter,
a 2,000 gold piece gem on him, a ruby.
though. Payneman's like, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
I'm
Not
gonna keep.
anymore.
I have the produced flame in my hand for up to 15
And-
minutes. So now it's 14 minutes.
There's a shawl in the bedroom that looks like it's pretty nice looking.
Payneman's like, no, there isn't.
So mark down shawl of the crone. We'll look at that later.
Hey, that's probably Bob's life.
So we will call it here.
Sounds
I
Hey,
will
wait,
give you
what
guys-
about the door that was rattling?
That was where the troll came in.
That's where the troll
Oh,
came
was
in.
it? Oh, okay.
Yep. So you guys get.
Yeah, for killing the two things.
Yeah, we were in trouble, I thought.
How many was the gem? 2,000?
was like,
Yep, 14,930 experience points.
How much?
14,930.
930.
Wow, that's 83,000 for the session.
You guys made
That's
up
like
some
almost
serious
half of what we need.
experience.
What do I got left to go? I got 141 left to go.
All right, great job, guys.
All right, so you may be back here at